Wait for it. My goodness. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. I can't believe I've started to say this now every stream. What did that say? Crunchyroll what? Crunchyroll Bloomberg. Oh yeah, I was looking up some article. All right, so we're here to stream. Happy post-Christmas, happy Boxing Day, everyone in Australia at least. Kyle Entertainment is here. This motherfucker be late every time. Finna stream on time or what? I think I actually streamed like to the second. As soon as it turned to 8:05, which I think is what I set this to. Yeah, I did. It automatically started streaming, so that's pretty crazy. And by automatic, I mean I like pressed the button and it started streaming. Anyway, no one knows Squid Game, lil bro. A lot of people know Squid Game, including me. I'm incredibly excited to watch Squid Game. I will probably watch it right after this stream. Maybe after I eat or something, you know. But I'm also very curious. I don't have a prediction for how good it's going to be, actually. I don't think I watched the trailer. Maybe I did like once on stream, like a while ago. The first season concluded very but pretty conclusively. There was like a little bit of a tease for like how it could like continue on, I guess. But I'm just so curious. Where's it gonna go? You know? But I guess we'll see. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a masterpiece. Maybe it'll be better than season 1. Like Game of Thrones, Black Sails, so many shows, you know, Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad. Anyway, Stranger Things. Anyway, care to apologize to Momo, you bastard. That is true. We have a few videos that we need to talk about. So firstly, I got out my monthly digest, which is this. Well, hello everyone. Well, hello everyone, true. This is the first time I think I've done a digest in this new apartment, which is crazy. So I had my whole camera set up and everything. I think this looks like pretty good, actually. If we compare it to the previous digest, I think it's a big step up. But who knows? Maybe we'll look at it and we'll be like, it looks the exact same. May, was it really May? No, wait, no, June. I feel like it's July, right? I guess it's June. Oh, look at that. Night and day. My goodness. Old camera. New camera. Also, why is that selected? Wait a minute. Look at that. I'm so glad. The camera was worth it. Spent a lot of money on this camera, okay? But anyway, I guess for most people, this isn't going to be that exciting because I didn't talk about anything that interesting. Like Diebuster, you've already heard my thoughts. Valheim, you're probably not going to care about that. Old Dragon's Tale, I already talked about my thoughts. Yuri, I guess maybe some people would be interested in that. Fire Punch, already talked about it. See, Arcane already talked about it. So it's a pretty boring digest. You know, Creedon is here, so it was very excited. You know, I just watched most of this video, and I'm looking forward to December's digest. I am also looking forward to that. Because I'm going to be talking about some interesting things. What have we got? Let's have a look. Also, any interesting tweets? Oh yeah, I tweeted out my favorite thumbnails I've made this year. I made quite a lot of them. I should probably zoom out, I guess. You can't even zoom out on pictures. That's okay. Holy, that's zoomed in. It's funny because most of these are like on Kyle's channel, I think, aren't they? Oh no, I guess most of them are mine, but these two are on Kyle's. But my proudest work to date. My goodness, this was the best year of thumbnails for me. But anyway, that's not why we're here. Heath tweeted out his best stuff he's seen this year. So this was kind of interesting. So look at this, I guess, if you're interested. What else? My digest. I watched some stuff. So next month will be Look Back, pretty big. Mr. McMahon I've already talked about. And then a few movies so far. We'll see what else gets added on here. But we have some stuff to talk about for sure. Any other tweets? I don't think so. Anyway, I feel like I just went down a rabbit hole and I don't remember what I was going back to. Wait, reading comments. Momo Slander off to a start off. Momo Slander to start off digest. Truly despicable. Firstly, it's not Momo, it's No because it's a Noriko reference, which I picked up immediately when I was watching the show. But anyway, yeah, I did talk briefly about Diebuster and how it's nowhere near as good as Gunbuster. So, yep. But it's still 3 out of 5. Anyway, look at these rankings, guys, by the way. Not bad. Heavenly Delusion, still the best thing I've seen all year, you know? Will it be topped in December? I doubt it, but you never know. Anyway. Oh yeah, that was the first of the videos we had to talk about. Now we have a more interesting video to talk about, which is Honey actually evil? Thoughts on Megalag's Honey scam video. There is one thing I wanted to which was basically just me cutting out what me and, well, I guess it was mostly me, and Kyle just was there and talked a little bit at the end. talking about the honey scam. Yeah, so I think this is a very harmless video I've made where I don't make any strong claims. I'm definitely a bit too generous toward honey in charitability, but I don't think it's... I think this is... I can... For instance, in the Mauler video, I think I could understand you being mad about Mauler. Because firstly, he's a content creator, right? Or mad on Mauler's behalf, I guess. Because firstly, he's a person, right? And I wasn't being as charitable as I probably could have been in that video. I can understand you getting mad, okay? But to get mad at me for the very weak claims I made in this video, and said a bunch that I probably should have, like, you know, watched the video, made notes or something, to get mad at me over this and defending, like, not honey, sorry, but this creator's honor is, like, kind of a strange thing to me. But a lot of people are really mad at this. This person was so mad that they, like, left a comment. You're out of touch with reality. Every person that had honey installed and made a purchase, you have a brain, use it. Firstly, I don't even know what this comment means. But then they came back 6 hours later and they left a second comment. You were in diapers when honey started advertising. You're the kind of guy that will accept any brand deal for your channel. So this is like the level of like hate that I respect, at least. You know, they came back. And their name is kind of like a Squid Game reference. You know, we love that. I guess they could be trolling as well, which is kind of funny. But yeah, people are mad. You know, wow, this is the first video I have seen of yours and will be the last. You disregarded the whole point of the video. Delete this and do better. So... yeah, this is like kind of cool, you know? I'm kind of... It's an interesting side of like the internet where these people who clearly have not done any more research than I have very strong opinions on a video that someone else made that is defending like random creators, and they have very strong opinions on it. It's like it's like I offended them personally, which is kind of crazy to me. I can at least understand the like the Mauler thing. Like it's a personal insult if I like say something bad about Mauler, because Mauler is like someone that you like, you know, stand up for and like defend his ideas on his behalf. But who is like, there's no like victim here that is like directly identifiable with. Like there's a bunch of them out there, right? Like all the creators are like victims of honey. But like, who do you identify with that you were defending, you know, in these comments? I don't know, it was kind of interesting, I guess. An interesting experience that I haven't really had before. Partly my fault, you know, for not doing enough research. I definitely should have thought out my thoughts clearer before I made that video, but yep. Anyway. Now, maybe I should snip that out and, like, put that as a second upload, you know? People will love that. Anyway, back to what I was reading here. Holy, I missed a lot. Okay. The lesbians are on your homepage. So I think Kyle is referring to these two. I have no idea if they're actually a couple or anything, or if Kyle is just memeing about that, but they are a reaction channel that is pretty well known. The Evangelion Macazad is on your homepage. What does that mean? Oh, is this like some... I'm not going to play it because I feel like my last stream got blocked because I played the trailer for the Vigilantes TV show. Like, do they not want us to watch trailers now? I am trying to promote their show. My goodness. Crazy. But, you know, it's their copyright. They can do whatever they want. Mr. R knew Squid Game before you, Lil Bro. That is probably true. I think I was a bit late. I think I might have been like a week late to Squid Game. Like, I think even my roommates were talking about it before. Like, I even knew what it was a thing or not. So yeah, when's December coming out? I want to know about these movies. Probably on the 1st of January. I don't know, maybe the 2nd of January. I don't know, pretty soon. Or if I know that I'm not going to consume anything, maybe I could get it out before the end of the year. But yeah, look, I responded to Heath's tweet. I'm sure you did. Let's have a look. I have another notification. Crazy. Okay, loser, I'll watch Angel's Egg in January. That is true. Kyle singled out something which, not the best thing this year, not the second best thing this year, not the third best thing, but the 5th best thing. I don't know why he specifically chose that, but good for Kyle, I suppose. Heavenly Delusion wasn't this year, you lion. Not only was it this year, but I watched it twice this year, and I would be open to watching it again. Maybe I could squeeze in a second rewatch in the last few days of the year. I guess we'll see. I saw Destiny react to the whole video, Ari. So did I, and it was kind of interesting because he had a very strong stance that he believed that it was probably should be illegal. And I was like, whoa, he's strongly, and he probably knows more about affiliate stuff than me. So I would probably trust his opinion more than my own in this regard. But it's kind of funny. I have no further thoughts. I think at the beginning of your, you're like, he's over the top. Yeah, I say that he is like slightly hyperbolic and far too emotive or something, which I stand by, and I think that's true. But yeah. All you have to do is slightly make fun of the one video everyone watched about a topic, and they'll be very angry. I don't know, maybe. Maybe I'm just an annoying person to listen to when I disagree with you. I don't know, it's possible. And I realize that I'm like I'm in defense of the big corporations now, you know? I got Mappa, I'm defending them. Now I've got PayPal / Honey, you know, I'm defending them. My goodness, I'm just a big corporate shill, you know? People just believe what they are told, Elite Ari. Wow, that's so true. Punibaba's here, hello. Hey Ari, hey Punibaba. I remember the stream where you talked about honey. What happened? I just made a video. I cut out that part in the stream, made a video. People are not happy. This is by far... Now, obviously, it doesn't have many views. It only has like 300, but it has the most dislikes, like the worst ratio I've ever had. I think it's like 10-15% or something likes. It's crazy. I've never had so much hate before, you know? Oh my goodness, how am I going to deal with this? Anyway, Elidari likes the hate now. In this regard, I think it's okay. The Molo one was a bit more scary because it's like he has a very big community. Not that anything happened from that, but this one is more like, oh, people are going to be mad, but surely they don't have like a personal stake. They're not going to be that mad, right? But I guess we'll see. Welcome to the club. A bunch of sensitive Sallys. Oh my goodness, Kyle is really lashing out on these people. You should make a honey video. You like controversial stuff, right? You should defend honey. You know what I did do though when I saw this video getting popular, I did look up like what would a honey sponsorship be like? You know, how can you do? Would they sponsor a channel which is getting like 100 views per video? You know, I guess we'll see. Anyway, welcome to the club. A bunch of sensitive Sallys. Heath is here dabbing. Hello, Heath. They're not a couple, the lesbians. They're more, oh, they like each independently lesbian or something? I don't know. Or is Kyle just being bigoted or whatever? I'm trying to work on this PowerPoint and you're distracting me. What is the PowerPoint for? It's because I watched like 15 minutes of Angel Egg before Idiot. And it's a big anime movie. Okay. Angel's Egg was good. Well, that's what Heath said too. Crazy. If you like Hollow Knight, you'll love Angel's Egg. Well, I haven't played Hollow Knight. It is on my list. And when I say list, I don't mean my media list on EliteAri.com. Also, the attentive viewers, the hardcore Elite Ari fans would have noticed that for like a few hours the other day, the website was down. The website was technically up, but like none of these lists were like populated. Why am I getting notifications? Oh, just my own live notification. Because I forgot, I host this on a website where you have to like renew it every like few months, or like click a button and renew it, and I just forgot to do that. It never sent me an email for some reason, so the back end was down crazy, guys. But don't worry, we're back, we're safe, we're alive. It'll never happen again, okay? My end of year recap. Oh, excellent, I'm excited. I'll play Hollow Knight before you, little bro, maybe. Okay, so that's all the chat out of the way for now, I guess. We've already talked about the honey video I wanted to talk about. We have one, or I have one video that I wanted to watch. Because someone linked it to me. Why does Superman look like that? So it was about when I watched the Superman trailer, which also I didn't upload that reaction because I felt like it wasn't a good reaction. But it looked like a TV show to me. So I'm curious to see if this video convinces me or like explains like how it works or anything like that, you know? Did you watch Doctor Who? Oh my god, is that out? I completely forgot about that. It's crazy I didn't see that on like Twitter or something. Or TikTok. Did it like just come out? I figure if it's in the UK, it would have come out yesterday, right? Okay, well, I should add that on my things to do. But nope, didn't watch it. Didn't even know it was out. People still watch Doctor Who. Yeah, it's like an ever-shrinking audience, I'm sure, but yeah, the latest season is probably one of the better seasons of the show. It's definitely a step up from the last thing I watched, which was season 14 or whatever. Wait, why am I looking on IMDb? What was I gonna do? There was something I was gonna do. I don't know. Did I miss like a Blind Wave comment? Oh yeah, no, I saw Kyle say the Evangelion Macca's ad, and then I for some reason I associated that with Blind Wave because I think Blind Wave is reacting to Evangelion or something. But I also don't know if that's like fully confirmed. I mean, I guess it can't be fully confirmed until they do the podcast, right? So is this going to be a new series? Is this some joke or something? I don't know what this is. Oh, Let's Get High. This is like the worst. I hate it. It's so cringe. It's like a gimmick. I don't like the like, oh guys, aren't we like so quirky? We're like high and stuff. Oh my goodness, I hate it. And it's usually them rewatching stuff they've already seen. It's just like the worst of all worlds, basically. Oh, Christmas mailbag, that's cute. anyway. Let's see. I wonder if people also hate this, actually. Maybe they do. Okay, that's just Jake. No, but just a weird coincidence. Oh, we got a hater here. Unfortunately, true. Why is it bad? It's going to be a series. Okay, anyway. But yeah, there was a postie. It's Ava. Firstly, I didn't verify by checking the Discord, but also I guess they could have just solved it wrong because apparently people thought it was something else. Yeah, like wish I hadn't come across the Yu Yu Hakusho as the winner post. But isn't that crazy? Because this is what ChatGPT told us last time, guys. Last stream, it said it was Evangelion. I guess it just pieced together the clues better than we could. All right. Mr. Gems is here waving. Hello. Early this morning, I think. I guess that makes sense. You know what is the best, one of my best like Christmas memories? I don't know why this is the case. I guess I know why, because it was a good episode, but the Time of the Doctor, when that came out, Matt Smith's last episode, it was like the best Christmas ever. I was like, oh, I get to watch this. It's going to be so good. And it actually was good. And it was like the payoff to like all these storylines I was like hoping for payoffs for. Oh, it was so good. What a great Christmas. That was like the highlight of my Christmas that year. What year was that? I'm curious. Time of the Doctor. There's no way 2013. No. No. 2013? 11 years ago? That's crazy. That's crazy, chat. As the streamers say, I guess. Oh my goodness. I dropped Doctor Who partway through Capaldi's run. Well, that means you probably missed the best episode of Doctor Who ever, which is Heaven Sent. You should definitely go watch that. Even if you like don't want to watch any more Doctor Who, go watch Heaven Sent. It's really good. Did you watch the Home Along High and Dry? It's like 2 hours and they pause throughout. No, because firstly, I don't know if I've ever seen Home Alone. Like maybe I watched it as a kid or something. I guess I have like vague memories of. No, I think I've seen this. There's one where it's at an airport or something. So if that's the first one, I've seen that. But if it's not, then I've probably seen the second one or something. But no, I didn't watch that reaction. Firstly, I would never watch one where it's like. I don't think I would ever watch a reaction where they're all rewatching. Maybe they're not all rewatching. Maybe that's just an assumption of mine I made. But secondly, I don't know, not a movie I'm interested in. You know what I did watch that was terrible? And I should have listened to you guys. Where is it? The Normies. Firstly, where are all the Chainsaw Man reactions? I want to see the Chainsaw Man trailer reactions. I guess they're all on break from Christmas or whatever. I watched this. Chainsaw Man's creator look back group reaction. Firstly, I didn't realize, because I think Miller said this, or maybe it was Puni Baba, someone said it in the chat last time, but they unironically think that like Fujimoto was like the director of Chainsaw Man, and it's like the same guy directing this movie or something. They had some weird like interpretation of like, what's going on here? Yeah, it was kind of weird. And the reaction was bad. This was not a good video, basically. But anyway, you know, and also it was like live streamed, and you can tell like the quality is like not as good. Not like visual quality. I mean, visual quality is also not that good, but like the quality of the, just like everything, the way they're reacting and stuff. I don't like it. It feels to me like it is like a live stream VOD that was like ripped and put up. But yeah, anyway, I'm sure they get more views that way. You know, it is what it is. ChatGPT said it was Rick and Morty, not Ava. That was the second. No, that was the first time, wasn't it? I think we then gave it all the options and did it like a third time, and then finally it gave us the truth, I think. But or maybe not. Maybe it was the opposite. Maybe you're right. I have no idea. Time of the Doctor is pretty bad. That is a Miller opinion. I love Time of the Doctor. It is fantastic. I was falling out of love by then. That's a shame. This is probably my worst Christmas. For some reason, the internet decided to collectively be racist towards Indians this Christmas. Is that a thing? I have no idea what that's referring to. But that sucks. Sorry that's happening. They give fun facts about the movie. It's so terrible. You know what? If they like... If instead of marketing it... I get it, okay? Marketing it as a reaction is like how you get the views or whatever. If they instead made it a commentary... Honestly, I probably would watch it, because a commentary is a very different vibe to a reaction. And then you can like pause, you can like you can like talk about things, and you can say fun facts and stuff. But if a reaction, we're not here for your fun facts, guys. Okay, we're here for the reactions. And the genuine reactions, not the high reactions that are influenced by drugs, not the rewatch reactions that are informed by past memories. We want the genuine reactions, okay? You know who else I've been seeing lately doing reactions? Someone from RTTV, who, firstly, I don't know anything about. Like, I've maybe watched, like, one video. No, I watched a bunch of JJK videos, that's right, from RTTV. But I don't watch them regularly or anything. I think this guy, the guy in the middle, he reacted to, like, Chainsaw Man chapters or something. And he got me with the clickbait. Firstly, I guess it's not really clickbait, because it's, like, all the big moments in Chainsaw Man, which I'm not going to spoil here, don't worry. But it's, like, reacting to this, and I clicked the video, and I, like, skipped, like, the part that I want to see, and then he goes, whoa, that's crazy. And then he, like, continues, and I'm like... I don't know why I watch this, but he got me. So that's something I'm watching these days, I suppose. They stream... Wait. Ruin my day. They stream most of their reactions now, and I've seen people complain about the quality dropping. Yeah, I mean, that's how it felt for me when I was watching this, but yeah. It was funny when they thought Chainsaw Man had finished because Look Back came out after part 1. That is true. There was like a weird exchange as well at the beginning where they're like, oh, Chainsaw Man finished in like this came out before Chainsaw Man or like after Chainsaw Man, and they were like messing that up or something. And there was some dates about like 2021 and oh, Chainsaw Man must be short because it finished. And it was like, I think there was just a lot of miscommunication going on. But yeah, it was kind of funny. I'm sure Destiny will talk about the racism thing on stream. It was weird. He probably will. Is this like was it caused by like some political event or something? Like I have no idea what it is. I have no context for this. Yeah, he got me with the clickbait too. It sucked. True. I mean, in fair, it's like not really clickbait. He does do a reaction, but like not much happens, I guess. He's definitely spoiled on it all. True. And color manga. Ew. Oh, you know what? I did actually notice it was color manga, but it took me a while. I think he like got to the bit that I was like, I watched like a few, like maybe like a minute or something, and toward the end of the minute, I was like, oh, it is like colored manga. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, I don't have an issue with colored manga, guys. Okay, but oops,
Christmas doesn't have the word.
I actually didn't even mean to click on that. Wait, was that? Oh, it is the. Wait.
Christmas doesn't have the word riz in it for no reason. The holidays are the perfect time to riz at that fine shite you've had your eyes on for a long time, and that's why you have me, the Riz Master, here to assist you with some foolproof tips. 100% guaranteed.
That was a good pause. Did you see that? That was funny. That's comedic timing right there. Ready?
Foolproof tips. 100% guaranteed.
That's good. I don't know. I wish I could replicate that. That's like really good comedic time. Let's hear it one more time, all right?
Tips. 100%.
See, it's like a little pause. It's great. We love it. All right. I linked something. What did you link? Oh, Kyle's in the Discord, by the way, guys. I think we're going to react to videos. Oh, I forgot. I have to watch this from Bacon.
Hank,
wait.
you need to...
Maybe I need to actually make content out of this. Let's see. What is this? Nicholas Dark TV. This One Piece fan called me out and...
Wait, guys.
All right, we're definitely speeding this up.
Guys, let's read this comment real quick. Hold on. Drop One Piece, bro. Unfortunately, it's not the first time I see a streamer with no patience. Only wants to see the peak of quality that will come like Wano. And all those things that generate hype and money. If you don't enjoy it anymore, don't watch it. Listen, I'll say this once. There are 1,000 plus episodes of One Piece.
Real.
Already, that's a feat that only few will accomplish, right? In no fucking universe are 1,000 of those episodes going to be fucking amazing. There's going to be moments,
I don't know,
hundreds of episodes, where I'm going to...
Is this true, Miller? I thought every episode of One Piece was like a 10. I don't know.
Be bored, where you're not going to like it. If you like every episode of One Piece, you are a fucking liar. I don't even think Oda likes every episode of One Piece. There are going to be stinkers. There are going to be arcs that are just bad. They're fucking bad, all right? This arc fucking sucks. I'll say it just like that. It fucking sucks, all right? It doesn't mean I'm going to drop the show. Trust me, I would drop it if I wanted to, but I love One Piece so much that I'm going to watch it until the very fucking...
Has he ever dropped the show? I don't know anything about Nicholas Light TV, but...
And when he finds the One Piece, because I love it so much that I'm willing to go through the bad days. Just like a relationship, there's going to be bad days. You think because me and Liv have one bad day, I'm going to say, get out of my fucking house, woman, we're done. No, it doesn't mean I don't love my relationship. That's how I feel about One Piece. There's going to be bad days. There might be bad arcs. Who gives a fuck?
So brave. Oh, we're almost done. Let's keep going.
I don't want it to be good all of the time. Sometimes I want mid. Sometimes I want bullshit like this.
Wait, is this like... What even... Is this the shit emoji or is this like a flame emoji? Is he like on fire or is he giving like a shit opinion? I can't tell.
If you want me to love everything, that's fucking fake. I'm sorry. Just like a relationship. You're not going to love every day. Actually, I do love every day. But not every moment's going to be amazing. Even though every moment of mine is amazing. But that's different, right? Not every moment...
That's like the most Trump thing I've heard in my life.
Even though every moment of mine is amazing. But that's different, right? Not every moment's going to be amazing. And that's fine. So fucking deal with it. The arc sucks.
Wow, that was deep. Why is he comfortable uploading this video shitting on the series? What has the world come to? I mean, a lot of people probably feel this way. So he's probably just expressing the opinion of the masses, you know? And all the dumb fans will keep watching him. He dropped Spy Family. Oh my goodness. You know what? I respect him more then, okay? Bro's just flexing ATP. ATP? Isn't that like a form of energy? Bro just casually preached and flexed. Alright, guys.
Bad days.
What was I doing? Oh yeah, wait, this. Don't worry, Kyle, we're on the way, okay? Hang in there. We gotta watch the honey scam and ridiculous mess of affiliate marketing. So this is gonna teach me some stuff, guys, because you know, this is Hank Green, right? He's usually really smart. I think. Let's see what he can teach us.
To talk about the honey influencer. Hank, you need to talk about the honey influencer scam. My immediate take is actually not what you would expect.
And also, might I say, guys, let's have a look at this video.
By now,
What can I say? 9.2 million views. And what did I say last time, guys? I said it was going to blow up. And it was only at 600,000 views last time, so I'm a genius, okay? I can tell when the video is going to get big.
Expect it to be, because it has nothing to do with honey. It's the extent to which the craft that goes into making a video affects how you
This is an unbelievably quiet video, by the way.
feel when you come out of that video. Documentary films are like this. You give a documentary film an hour and a half to make a case, and you're going to come out thinking, oh my god, my entire world has been changed. I have had an epiphany, and I need to completely reimagine the way I exist in the world. And SeaWorld should shut down. Not that I think that SeaWorld was good, but there's always an element of like, how bad is the thing? And there's an element of how good is the piece of media at making you feel a way about a thing. And there's a piece of me that's like, yeah, this is bad, but is this like the thing that I need to be upset about right now? And not really. There's things that I'm far more freaked out about in the world right now. I hope, obviously. But the video is very good. You should watch the video.
Wow. You know what? I think I like 95% agree with that. That was kind of crazy. Like it's even what I started talking about initially, which is that it's interesting that it's a video that's about like defending the honor of like advertisers, which is like a thing you don't usually see. And it's like, as a consumer, like I just like, I don't really care. Like that's the biggest thing. Like they're not really, I'm not getting scammed. Like, well, it depends. There was like some element of scamming was there an element of scamming the user? I feel like there had to have been, because he did mention it at some point, but how are we getting scammed? Because his argument was that because they're collaborating with the company to give affiliate like specific coupons or whatever, then just scam it. But I guess I didn't necessarily agree with that. But yeah, it's a weird thing because it's like as a user, I don't really like, it doesn't affect me. Like, who cares if the affiliate link gets replaced, you know? But it doesn't mean that the content creators aren't getting scammed, you know?
If only to understand the craft of that kind of video. But also, like, the target is there to attack, and it is kind of weird that it took this long to get to the point where we are actually talking about how honey is bad. Honey is a browser extension that is purported to identify coupon codes, every coupon code on the internet, to help you apply that code whenever you're checking out at any website, and you could save hundreds of dollars. But as Markiplier said 5 years ago, it's weird that a company that should only exist to save you money also pays millions of dollars for advertisements across YouTube. And like Megalag, who I don't know, I have not watched very many of his videos, does a good job, and like does a lot of like in-depth work to try and get to the bottom of all of this. So good on it. But basically they make money in two ways as far as I can tell. One, they, instead of applying a coupon code, apply their affiliate link to whatever you are buying, stripping the affiliate link of whoever actually sent you to the website and getting the affiliate all to themselves, even though they did not get you to the website. And two, by partnering with people to actually not show you the best coupon code, say you can give us money, you can partner with us, you know, make our affiliate fees good, and we can help you get that conversion. In a weird way, that piece of it actually seems more typical of the whole thing of like how people in e-commerce, of whom I am one, think about how to make a sale. Like, you know, people are gonna like leave the checkout page and search for coupon code for a good store, and then if they don't find a good one, they might not come back, and that like they've interrupted the sale flow. And if they do get a good one, then you're losing money that you wouldn't otherwise have lost when that sale could have happened without that discount. Like, the discount didn't inspire the sale, it just added to the sale, and so that's like not actually good as a retailer. Now, it is still manipulative and lying to say like, oh, here, we found the best possible deal for you. It's a 5% discount when a 15% discount is available if you search around enough. And that's especially wrong if Honey has purported to say that I will always, always, always get you the lowest discount possible. So it's bad, but I don't quite feel, this is weird, of course, this is how I feel, because I'm a person who makes content and needs to figure out ways to fund it, and I know lots of people who are my friends who are also in that boat. And the internet is a terrible place to make money when you make content, and it is so hard. But it does, like, it's another way in which people try to break the economic ecosystem of the internet, try to hack it, get their money, make billions of dollars.
This man is a genius. This is amazing. You know what? I'm so curious if he's going to talk about the scheme that Honey has, where it like gives you honey points or whatever. Because that's the one thing where I'm like, I truly do not understand why that is a bad thing for a consumer. I wonder if he's going to talk about that. This is great.
And make it hard
I mean, it's only great because I agree with him, I guess, but it's kind of cool to see someone in a big platform kind of saying what I was saying, I guess.
for people who create content. Now, I will say that like affiliate money is weird, and it is hard to separate the affiliate.
I guess I don't know if I said any of this. I guess these are just like my thoughts I had as well. Yeah.
Like money that you're gonna make from honest, unbiased reviews of a product. For example, I use HexClad pans. I got one first. I was like, I'm gonna get a little one. I'm gonna make my eggs in it, and it's so good, and I like it a lot. It's a very high quality piece of cookware. And if you click on like the product links on this video right now, I will get a commission for that HexClad cookware. And you can buy as much or as little as you want, and also they have a discount. But also I'm gonna make some money. So that's money that you otherwise could have been yours. It could have been your money. I'm basically getting paid that money to advertise HexClad to you. And this
Wait, what's the logic here? So it's like, wait.
And if you click on like the product
Like is the price listed as higher in an affiliate link than a non-affiliate link? Is that what he's saying?
who create content. Now I will say that like affiliate money is weird, and it is hard to separate the affiliate like money that you're gonna make from honest, unbiased reviews of a product. For example, I use HexClad pans. I got one first. I was like, I'm gonna get a little one. I'm gonna make my eggs in it, and it's so good, and I like it a lot. It's a very high quality piece of cookware. And if you click on like the product links on this video right now, I will get a commission for that HexClad cookware. And you can buy as much or as little as you want, and also they have a discount. But also I'm gonna make some money. So that's money that you otherwise could have been yours. It could have been your money. I'm basically getting paid that money to advertise HexClad to you. And
I guess I don't understand that. What does he mean by that? Like, why would the money... I guess is he actually just saying the affiliate link is more expensive because it incorporates some, like, advertising cost into it? That's interesting.
make some money. So that's money that you otherwise could have been yours.
Anyway, I'm PowerPointing. I'm fine. That's good. PowerPoint me up, Kyle. I was one of the few people who was here. You called it. I remember Moist made a video on it pretty early on, and then there were big tweets about it. True. Have you watched the False Memory trailer? It's the first recommendation on your vid right now, and I thought it was good. Nope. Let's open another tab. I think that point is about maybe you wouldn't have bought the item if he hadn't advertised it. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay, okay.
Like it a lot. It's a very high quality piece of cookware. And if you click on like the product links on this video right now, I will get a commission for that HexClad cookware. And you can buy as much or as little as you want, and also they have a discount. But also I'm gonna make some money. So that's money that you otherwise could have been yours.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, yeah, sure. So it's like if you didn't see the affiliate link, you would have had that money, but since you saw it, you could spend that money. Okay, makes sense. Yeah.
It could have been your money. I'm basically getting paid that money to advertise HexClad to you. And this is a holiday sale, so you should probably do it now if you're thinking about upgrading your pots and pans to the best nonstick pan.
Is it in the description, guys? Do we think? No, it's a shame.
And I've ever used, and I believe that. I like cooking on my HexClad pans. And also, if you buy them through this, I will make money. It's a great Christmas present. It's too late to buy Christmas presents. Their everyday chef set has 4,000 reviews and a 5-star rating. Can I read some of the reviews? I don't care what you heard. HexClad pans are worth it. I bought the 12-piece set along with a wok a year ago, and I have been blown away by the results. If you love to cook, it's worth it to invest in your cookware. Lower temps, perfect sears, from the mundane to the masterpiece. My HexClad is up to the challenge. After years worth of abuse, my pans still look and perform great. This is also what kind of sold me on them, is that like after a year, I was like, oh, I don't feel like I am anywhere close to needing to replace this pan. Anyway, that's not what the video is about, but
I have never felt the need to replace a pan, by the way.
you can buy HexClad through my link and I will make money. But oftentimes with affiliate stuff, it isn't well disclosed. Like all of like Wirecutter, that's how New York Times makes money on all, like the extreme bloat of what Wirecutter has become, is they find the stuff that they truly believe is good, and like they don't know whether or not they're going to get a good affiliate cut or not.
Is this video getting quieter?
But they do get the affiliate cut when you buy through Wirecutter. Unless you have Honey and you click that button and then Honey gets it, which is bad. It's bad. And I guess my third big group of thoughts about this. Like how responsible should creators be for understanding the
Okay, maybe I wasn't paying attention enough. Wait. Why is it bad? What did he say? Oh my goodness.
to needing to replace this pan. Anyway, that's not what the video is about, but you can buy HexClad through my link and I will make money. But oftentimes with affiliate stuff, it isn't well disclosed. Like all of like Wirecutter, that's how New York Times makes money on all, like the extreme bloat of what Wirecutter has become, is they find the stuff that they truly believe is good, and like they don't know whether or not they're going to get a good affiliate cut or not when they recommend the stuff, but they do get the affiliate cut when you buy through Wirecutter. Unless you have Honey and you click that button and then Honey gets it, which is bad. It's bad.
So it's bad for the person who has the affiliate link because it's important that we are able to promote, what was that? Able to promote things that are genuinely good through affiliate marketing. I don't quite understand this. I mean, I guess I get it, but it's like, at the same time, even if they were like promoting a bad product, like just even if they were just had affiliate links for every single product, even in that case, if Honey was taking the affiliate link, then it would still be bad, right? From the creator's perspective, or the New York Times or New York Post or whatever he said perspective, because they're losing out money. But like, are they entitled to that money? Like it comes back to the, like in the original Honey scam video, I think what he was saying is that you have if you are going to a website to buy something and you're in the checkout stage and you are about to apply a coupon, basically, he says that at that point, your intent to buy the thing is already very high. And whether you apply a coupon or not, you had a very high intent to buy it, and therefore the person who drove you to that website should be the one getting paid out for you being there. And I think that's probably true most of the time. But also it just might not be true. Like I truly don't know. Like you need to see some type of data for that, I guess. I don't know. Because he made in the original video a lot of comparisons between like real world shopping and like online shopping. And I think the habits are very different. If you go to a store and you buy something, say you want to buy like a PS5 or something, I think that if you pick up the item, you head to the counter and you're waiting in line and like you're the next in line, for instance, and like you're about to walk up to the counter, I think like you are like 99% certain that you're going to buy that item. At least from personal experience, I guess. If I'm buying something online, it is very common that I would put like the thing I want, maybe one or two things, whatever I'm buying, in my cart, and then check out just so I can see things like my delivery, or like even see like what the total price will be, like after all the delivery and discounts or whatever. And it's very common that I would just like back out if it's like too expensive, or like the shipping's too long, or like there's like some details in the checkout process that I'm not happy with. And I think it is very reasonable that someone online, it would be a common behavior to go online, put it in the checkout, go to the checkout, then be like, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to get this. Let me quickly check Honey. And then Honey gives you a discount. And then you're like, you know what? With this discount, let's do it. I think I'll do it. I don't think that's that uncommon of a pattern. And I think it is a very different behavior in store, like in person versus online. And I think the original video didn't talk about that at all, I don't think. But I guess that's only my experience. Maybe it's a minority of an experience. Maybe people don't do stuff like that. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know if that related to anything you just said here, but that was just the thought I had. I think the point... Oh, no, I read that already. Elite, are you cooking in filthy pans right now? No, I just, like, clean them every time. Like, immediately afterwards, so they're not dirty, you know? But also, I don't cook that much, so in fairness, yeah. They probably don't get that dirty anyway to have to replace them. I think that the Honey forcing their affiliate wherever you go through someone else is very sketchy in a strange way. I think that the Honey forcing their affiliate whenever you go through someone else is very sketchy in a strange way. I agree. I think it is sketchy, especially when they say that they don't find a coupon and then they like still steal the affiliate link, I guess. I would agree with that. And I think in my original, like when I talked about it, I was far too weak on that. However, I guess I don't have that strong of an opinion on this because it is like, that is definitely a scam toward like the creator or the advertiser, whoever is doing like the affiliate marketing. But as a consumer or a storefront, it doesn't affect either of those parties at all. Like who gets the affiliate money, right? Honey is like stealing, in quotes, the money that otherwise would have been given to the original guy who advertised product with their affiliate link. Hank is saying it's bad because money is better used. That money is better used. Okay, that makes sense. On the single guy, not the big company. Yeah, I would say I don't. Yeah, that is what he's saying, isn't it? He was saying that it like lets you have the companies like, well, I don't know what he said, New York Post or whatever it was. Maybe it was something completely different. It's better to have people like that get the money because they are they're putting in the effort to kind of find you good deals and like, not deals even, but good like products and stuff. And you kind of you want to reward that instead of rewarding a company that is like giving you discounts, which is kind of like scummy behavior or whatever. I can definitely agree to that, I guess. But at the same time, there's no guarantee that the creator who is like doing the promotions is doing it for a good reason. Like whatever the New York Post thing is, where they try and find you good things. Maybe they're not a good person and they're not doing it with good intentions or even creating a good environment with their affiliate links. Like we have no idea. But I generally agree with him, I guess, on that regard. He also said a lot of the time, Honey won't even have a coupon for you and use the to use, but the clicking on their pop-up will still force their affiliate code. Yeah, I think that is like unambiguously scamming the. Well, scamming is like a weird word. I guess it is like unambiguously a bad thing from the person who is doing the affiliate link. Like it feels bad if you're a creator and Honey is taking it, even though they didn't do anything. It is like, that's unambiguously bad, I think. But then what I would say is like, as a user, like buying something, it doesn't affect me at all. As a store who's like getting something promoted, it doesn't affect them at all either. But yeah, it is unambiguously bad for the creator, which was the point of the video. Honey is scamming the creators, right? This video still got 10 minutes on. I don't know if I'll watch the whole thing. I think generally I'd be like, guys, go watch this. It's good or whatever. Like, it seems like he's making a lot of sense. But
like, how responsible should creators be for understanding the business models of the companies that they do brand deals for? I understand the business model of Rocket Money. I do brand deals for Rocket Money. I will do brand deals for Rocket Money in the future. Not in this video, but I will do more. I like working with them. I understand the business model of Headspace. I understand the business model of Good Store very well. Too well. I would rather understand it less. I understand it so much it is a source of stress in my life. But I am certain that many creators aren't really savvy enough or have the time to do that work. And I often say no on vibes. You know, but like, I also have the luxury of saying no to those brand deals. The brand deal ecosystem is like, it's where, like, for most.
I feel like I couldn't fault anyone for not looking into the Honey thing, because like, you'd have to have the technical experience to know how cookies work and like how to track an affiliate link and stuff like that. Like, I don't think that's much of a. I wouldn't blame a creator for not knowing about this.
Creators where most of the money comes from. And so it can be really hard to say no, and it can be really easy to like try to not think too hard about how things work. And Markiplier sitting over there being like, I didn't take that brand deal because I didn't understand how they could possibly be making money if they were just helping people spend less money. How do they have these millions of dollars?
I guess that makes more sense.
How would they get acquired for billions of dollars by PayPal? I think the big bad guy in the story is Honey. I think the second big bad guy is PayPal, who was like, yeah, that's a great business model. We love that. We're going to make you billionaires for creating it, for stealing, basically, and lying. For both stealing and lying. But the other villain is the way the sort of small business ecosystem of creators has been set up to be a bunch of small businesses, and it has been set up. It is just how it happened for a bunch of small businesses to have to figure out how to make money somehow. And that I feel like is ripe for exploitation. Like you look in TikTok Marketplace, or this YouTube version, which I'm using with the Hexclad pans here. And like what I say in this video, Hexclad is not responsible for. I could say Hexclad pans are guaranteed for 100 years, and that would not put Hexclad in any jeopardy because I said it. They didn't tell me to say it. And so like the affiliate system is a little bit weird, whereas if I have an official brand deal with Hexclad and they tell me to say words, they are then responsible for the content of those words, which Honey is. And I think Honey should be sued for it. I am glad that everybody is now aware that Honey has a corrupt business model, and I did not know that before now. But honestly, if my team had set up a Honey brand deal on SciShow, which I have no oversight on SciShow brand deals. I can't. That's not my job anymore. I have to trust people who I trust to do that. If they had done that and the words had come up on the screen, I would have said the words on the screen, and I would not have thought twice about it, because I would have been like, those people whose job it is, they decided, and when they have like questions, they do come to me and they're like, Hank, I don't know if you feel weird about this. It's a little bit sort of health adjacent. I'm always nervous about health adjacent stuff, or even more about like direct impact on health stuff, like supplements. And we say no a lot to like financial instrument stuff. But Rocket Money is kind of a financial tool, but I think it's really good. I use it. It's a useful product. It saves me more money.
All right.
And also,
should we keep watching this? Is this interesting enough? I don't know. I'm curious what the rest of the video is going to be. Anyway. Wish I had enough time to care about this. True. Maybe, maybe we should make another 5 minutes here so Miller can start to care about it, I don't know. What else? You know what? We're close. Let's just finish it. All right.
I don't think it even has to.
We'll go 2 times.
Oftentimes, you kind of have to trust that whoever's representing you is doing that vetting, and they just put the thing in front of you, and they're like, do a brand deal for this, and you're like, okay, I'll do a brand deal for that. Like it's good money, and I trust that like nobody's breaking the law, which in this case, I think they kind of were. Let's play Real Bird Fake Bird, and then I've heard Connections is wild today, so we're gonna do that.
Oh wait, that's it. That's the end of the video. Oh my goodness. Okay, well done. We only have to watch another 10 seconds. Okay. Now we have this trailer. What else was there? Miller has sent another trailer. Panty and Stocking. I've heard of this. This is like My Little Pony. What is the thumbnail here? Holy, this is loud. I guess I can watch these with Kyle, maybe. All right. What do you think? Is there anything else I have to do? Squid Game is coming out tonight. I already talked about that a little bit. Oh, wait. I have to watch this video. Oh, my goodness. All right. You know what? We'll see if Kyle wants to watch this as well. Kyle?
Oh.
Firstly,
Mike.
Important question, okay?
I'm pausing you. Shut up.
Do you want to watch this Superman video with me or not?
I would love to watch any video with you, Alita.
Oh, wow. That is just so kind. Okay, let me stream this. Also, Miller's mad. He says no Kyle. Can you believe it?
He's always just so mean to me. What did I ever do to deserve this?
I don't know.
Now, how did I make this full screen last? Oh, you got to get rid of this. But then I can't tell if Alidori's speaking or not because it won't glow green, Alidori.
You can probably hear me. That's okay. Okay.
No, but what if I don't know that I'm not speaking? Now, that's crazy.
That is true. You will know. So this is exactly 5 minutes. Isn't that crazy? Let's just watch this. Isn't it so funny how your like Superman trailer got like muted on Twitch? That's just so funny.
That is funny. It did get caught on YouTube too, but no effect.
Oh wow. All right. Let's go.
Well, it seems it's very clear that a lot of people do not like how James Gunn's Superman looks, and I'm not.
Hold
here to
on,
tell-
Alidori. What are we doing here? We've got to be responsible reactors and make great predictions at the beginning of this video.
Well, I don't know. That's why I'm watching it. This is meant to be an informative video.
Why
where it
does
tells
Superman
me.
look like that? He looks
No,
cool because...
not Superman. It's just about like the movie. Why does the movie look like
Oh, what?
this? I don't think it's about like his
Alidori,
appearance or something.
this looks like a TV show talking point. I don't care about that at all.
Well, I
Okay,
guess we'll
let's
see
listen.
why.
on the stuff that
Because
people
it's
have issue with.
bright. And because James Gunn likes bright stuff. And that piece of shit, Snyder. What's his first name, Alidori?
Zach.
We hate that guy. He's never made a good movie, right? He likes dark stuff.
He made Watchmen, I think. That was pretty great. All right.
I'll read the comic in 2025.
It's honestly entirely subjective. All I want to do is share my opinion and my perspective of why I actually think it looks pretty damn cool. We have been in a very
Wait. I think I've seen this guy before.
He's doing the he's doing the thingy where he pops up on screen, Alidori. Don't we love this type of video?
Yeah, that's gonna be me one day, so don't diss it, all right?
Yeah.
Does he make like a how to set up your lighting video or something? Because I think wait, I think I've seen this. No,
Epic.
maybe not. I think when I was
There was
buying
one
my
right
like
next to
lights
it that
and
looked
stuff.
like a lighting video.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen this channel before. Basically, it was like how to set up lighting and cameras or something. It was good. This is why the
I've never
stream looks
seen
so
it in
good,
my
guys.
life.
All right. Yeah. All right. Let's go.
pretty damn cool. We have been in a very boring era for cinematography, particularly in
Boring?
big budget blockbusters. I don't know what happened to color grading in the past like 5-6 years.
Remember
It's
those
like everything-
Spider-Man movies? How they had those like incredible sequences of like Spider-Man getting mind fucked by that Mysterio guy. That was pretty cool cinematography. And then I'm pretty sure the one after it had pretty good stuff too. And then I don't know. You watch movies, Alita, or you destroy this guy.
I don't watch many blockbusters. I think I watch the MCU movies. I guess Oppenheimer.
What else is there?
These blockbusters just like a mainstream movie. I watch like a lot of the smaller ones, right? And stuff people recommend from like 20 years ago. I don't know. I don't know.
Just film that the Marvels had great cinematography.
You know what? The Eternals. I think that did look good. Pretty good actually. Marvels was terrible. What a bad movie.
But it's like
Oh my
everything is shot in log. It's very flat. It's very drab.
Sexist.
I know a lot of it has to do with the effects. We are lighting more flat because we need coverage and we don't
Whoa.
know post.
God. That was the Mandalorian. This guy's dead, by the way. What a shame. Oh, that's Blackbeard, by the way, from Black Sails. Oh my God.
Well,
We are lighting more flat because we need coverage and we don't know what we're going to do in post.
Oh my
We don't
God, it
commit to any looks actually in camera, which contributes to this very flat, sludgy, drab aesthetic that we've been seeing across the map, but mostly in higher budget.
so
TV shows.
CGI's to blame, Alita. That's crazy.
I wonder if this is true. That is interesting. Even Destiny was talking about this today.
Well, he doesn't know.
Yeah, and he doesn't know anything, so this
Now-
makes me disbelieve this a bit. But like,
The
I guess that makes sense a little
point of
bit.
this video is going to be that it's not using CGI, and that's why it's good. We love that.
No, it's definitely using CGI. But I
That
guess
monster was real.
so. What am I understanding the argument, which is that like you have to like replace stuff, like here for instance, and you have to like artificially kind of add the lighting and stuff. But wait, let's see.
So you make it like bland on purpose because it's easier to add the effects.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't know what we're going to do in post, so we don't commit to any
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
actually in camera, which contributes to this very flat, sludgy, drab aesthetic that we've been seeing across the map.
But then like the issue with this is, for instance, especially with the Acolyte, is that they're using not Acolyte, sorry, Ahsoka, is they're using the volume, right, which has like the lighting baked in, and they have to like set this stuff up initially and all that. But
mostly in
Yeah.
higher budget TV shows.
What's a
and,
volume?
the thing where there's like a big screen around them when they're recording, and it's like tracked to the camera and everything. You know what it is. You've seen it.
Lame.
The volume, this thing. Like a set they have, which is like dynamic and everything. You know these? They use it in
Oh,
House of
the
the Dragon and
set.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I've probably seen this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, when the teaser for the teaser, which what are we doing here, guys? Why we have teasers for teasers came
True.
out, and I saw the visuals from Superman, I was taken back.
Attack on
It's like a
Titan had
little gas-
the final season 3 times. What were they doing, Alita?
It was just the poor planning from the mad place that is Mappa. My goodness.
At first, I was like, what the hell are we doing here? What is this color grading? Why is it shot in midday sun? It didn't look good to me, and I didn't have the context to really have an opinion about it, but at first glance, I thought, ooh, but I bit my tongue. I waited for the actual teaser to come out because I knew I needed context on the narrative of what this thing was even about. What's the tone of the movie? Does the cinematography fit the story? And I think it absolutely does. When everything is boring, when everything is flat, I find this intriguing. I find it exciting. I think it looks fresh and modern. There's a swing. There's a choice. I like when filmmakers make choices.
That is true. It is a choice. It definitely is different to a bunch of other stuff. Yep.
That it isn't trying to look like
We're
Man of Steel.
creating
It's
the
not
new culture here in the DCEU too.
True.
trying to look like the Batman. It doesn't have to be dark and gritty and real. It can be fun and bright and bold. But then, Ollie, there is a lot of people that are bucketing this into like the streaming look, which I don't think that makes any sense at all. This doesn't look like.
That's what you said, you fucking idiot.
Wait, no, that's what Destiny was talking about. How Netflix has like a different look or something. I was like, I don't know if this is right, but
like streaming TV or cheap TV. This still feels polished and big budget. It's just crispy. And I know, because I've done this myself, we have said that movies are looking too clean. And I would argue that this Superman movie looks clean, but it's clean in the right way. Because clean is really us just saying it looks boring, it doesn't have any texture. This has texture. This has grain. This is very crunchy. It has lots of contrast. I love that they're clipping out the highlights. It just isn't flat. And maybe I've just been, longing for something to have contrast. And that's why I'm gravitating towards the look of this film. But I just think it stands out. Because I think it looks fresh and different, I want to know how they're pulling it off. So I did a little bit of digging. I think the most interesting thing that I found out so far about how they shot this movie is that they're using a Leica Tri-Elmar lens. And I had never even heard of this lens before I looked it up. It's this weird Leica photography lens. It's actually 3 lenses in one. It's a 16mm, an 18mm, and a 21mm. So it's 3 wide-angle lenses in one lens that you can just select and switch as you're shooting. And you can tell in a lot of shots.
Why don't they just shoot it on an iPhone?
because this isn't 28 years later.
What they're using to get this wide angle look. And of course, this wide angle aesthetic is kind of in vogue right now. It's very trendy to use a large format camera. In the case of Superman, they're using the Red V Raptor, which is a large format cinema camera. Couple that with a wide angle lens, and you're gonna get some weird, funky, bizarre aesthetics. The best looking movie this year is The Brutalist, which I'll have another video about very soon. And that shot on VistaVision.
Write it down, Elitery.
I'll be honest, these few shots I did just see, they look pretty cool. Like even this just looks really cool. But yeah.
Which I'll have another video about very soon. And that shot on VistaVision. And VistaVision has the same field of view as a full frame camera, so like an FX3, which means when you use a 50mm lens, you're actually seeing 50mm, you're not getting distortion like that. It actually feels wider than you would typically use a 35mm camera or Super 35 or APS-C. And so this full frame look.
I think this video might be above our pay grade here, Kyle, but we're almost done. Let's keep going.
I follow everything, Elitery. Millimeters is like, the camera or something.
True, yep.
Into it right now, and we're leaning into it hard, and it's clear why James Gunn and a cinematographer like it. It works for me. It gives it this heightened, hyper-real, unreal look, which I think is a positive thing for a comic book movie. Leave the gritty, dark stuff in the 2000s. Leave it with The Dark Knight. Leave it with Man of Steel. We had that time, and you can even let Matt Reeves and Greg Fraser continue to do that with the Batman in their own way. Which
It is kind of funny to think about how, like, when people are talking about the gritty look and the dark look and like, oh, so like realistic and stuff, they're talking about DC, whereas like every other like Marvel movie that has come out is like nothing like that, and so it's like we're having such a big grand change for like one character, whereas like all the other like superheroes, they've had it all there, like bright and colorful and happy and positive stories, but not Superman.
Even Wolverine was allowed to be yellow now.
Yeah, exactly.
Going into the future.
Yeah, but it's a big deal now because it's like DC for some reason, but yeah.
they're even going further back. They're doing that like 90s 7 aesthetic, David Fincher, Darius Kanji type stuff. Let them do that. Let them have fun. It fits the narrative of the Batman and the story they want to tell, but it's clear. This is a lot brighter. It's a lot more fun. It's a lot more vibrant. And so the cinematography is telling the story that James Gunn wants to tell, and I'm very keen to hear that story. So why does Superman look like that? Because James Gunn wants it to look like that.
Wow, so true.
Now,
Yeah, what do you think
that's
of the
a
look of
crazy
Superman? Are you
conclusion right there.
It's not even over. He has a whole like minute
Crazy,
left.
weird, wonky, wackadoodle? Or you bring back Snyder? I want Man of Steel again. Just go watch Man of Steel. What are you doing?
Oh no, he's just riffing.
Anyways, I gotta go. See ya.
All right, excellent.
He was just insulting Tyrone Magnus. What's Tyrone doing, Elitery?
No, you know what's crazy though? Replace all of this, keep the exact same script, make it about Chainsaw Man, and it would just work as well, wouldn't it? My goodness. Change the cameras to like the animators or something. No, change to the animators or something. Be like, oh, we got this animator with this like particular backstory style, and it's like a bit unique, and we swap between the 3 of them or something, and they'd be like,
Hideaki Anno was depressed for a little while, Elitery, and that's why Shinji Ikari's depressed, and he doesn't like his dad, and that's why Gendo's so mean to him, and that's why in the next Gundam, they're going to be depressed and have bad relationships with their fathers. Did I do it?
yes. Just drinking some
That's
water.
you right now, Leary.
Yep, thank you. Okay.
So click on the video essays tab. Let's find some good videos.
All right.
You idiot.
I'm 24 and don't know what I'm doing. Does this hit with you,
I
Kyle?
hate these videos, Leary.
All right.
I'm tabbing over. Where's my PowerPoint? I'm muting.
Welcome back.
All right, I don't like it. All right, we've had enough of this. Okay. No, Kyle. Oh, Ari won't get it because he's never heard of the wicked lighting discourse. That is true. Miller, he's always on the pulse with these things somehow.
Hey, our Prime Minister's wishing us a Merry Christmas, Elitery. You gotta watch it. Ugh.
I loved when the Queen wished us a happy COVID or something. Remember the beginning of early days and there was a video or something? I was like, hell yeah, we love you, Queen.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was great. All right, we got some
An
trailers to
anime
watch.
trailer.
Yep. Or you can watch a 21-minute Henry Cavill officially out again, James Gunn rebooting Superman angry rant. So
I love the Angry Joe show. Alito's never seen a video though.
yeah. All right, we got 2 trailers to watch. False Memory. Let's see.
They fucked up The Last of Us Part 2, Angry Joe said.
I'm sure they did.
No.
Billy.
Billy.
Is that Berserk? Oh my god, no. Old technology.
That's a computer chip.
What's that? Actually, this looks
Oh my
good.
god, we're in 4x3? Oh, now we're not.
白正，你去看一眼。
Oh, is it Chinese?
这回
Oh, that
客
makes
观上
sense.
拿什么？
I think I heard about this. It is like a Chinese animated. Oh, wait, I shouldn't have paused, but yeah, Chinese animated.
Four by three again.
Yep. Goodness. This looks pretty cool.
离开这里，去下一个计
After
划。
the DS!
现在，一切都还来得及。
Oh, fish. Oh my god.
Shut up, Alito. Stop trying to be me.
你竟然选择记忆这么脆弱的东西，它们都会被时间摧毁的。
They will all be destroyed.
They're just ripping off Ghost in the Shell? What the hell?
False Memory. Oh my god, it is like Ghost in the Shell. That's crazy.
You don't know anything about Ghost
This-
in the Shell.
This looks pretty sick, I have to say. I don't know anything about the story, obviously, because I didn't read a single subtitle.
So do you have to
okay?
pay to go on Billy now? I thought that was just YouTube, but for China.
I have no idea. It's
Because it
coming in
says at the bottom here,
2025.
coming to 20... Oh, kill
Yeah.
yourself. How about that?
Maybe it'll be free. Wouldn't that be something?
A slightly different Minecraft trailer. What the hell is that?
Looks like an arcane thing. I don't know.
We hate Arcane.
Anyway,
yeah.
that looked cool.
Except
Believe
this
me.
piece of shit gave it a 4 out of 5 today. Did anybody see that? My goodness.
What would you give it?
2.
2. Okay. Believe me, you will see the most creative, individual, talented, and passionate young Chinese animators gather to bring you this milestone work. Is this someone who worked on it?
No, it sounds like a government bot if I've ever
Truly a
seen it.
milestone for Chinese animation. It's all leading up to this. I mean, this is a real comment here, I can tell. They definitely got outclassed big time in the gacha games. Okay, there's the whole thing going on here. Let's go. Waited 3 years for this. Holy fuck, what are they feeding these Chinese animators? This looks awesome. Gives me Fully Cooley vibes. Oh boy.
Epic.
Okay. That looked cool. Oh,
Oh,
oh Jesus.
Cooley Cooley.
What is
He's a hating
Miller?
ass hater.
Miller's being racist. This is strange.
Of course he is. What did you expect?
So, oh no, wicked. Ill, ruined with one word, ugly language. Jesus, that's not good, Miller. Don't do that.
True, Chinese is an ugly language.
That is not true. Chinese Chainsaw Man, if it had its own style and wasn't just modern style, anime style, I guess. Name one other anime that looks like Chainsaw Man. Okay.
They all look like it.
It's so cool that Chinese YouTube is named after Mikoto Misaka. Well,
Google it.
all right, and another tab here. Wait,
Ugh.
Mikoto Misaka. Oh, it's a character. Oops.
No shit, Elite Ari.
I don't know. I didn't know what it was. Some politician or something. I don't know. Fictional character
And
from.
then she must say Billy when she gets an epic own on a young boy.
Billy. I don't know how to spell it. Wait, that was just there. Wait, Billy. Oh, ability. Oh, it is. Her nickname, Bitty Bitty, the Japanese onomatopoeia of electric shocks, was used as inspiration to create the name of the Chinese streaming website Billy. That's crazy.
That's why that one Pokemon is called Billy Bolt. Because it's the
Yeah.
electric Pokemon.
I guess that makes sense. Well, good for her. Okay. The words slur together too much. It's weird. It's because you don't understand the language, okay? I don't have to be right because Kyle agrees with me, which is good enough for me. Okay, look at that. Your cult following, Kyle. Next up,
Yeah.
new panty and stocking with Garter belt. Do you know what
Yeah,
this
Panting
is?
and Stocking season 7, Alita. Let's watch the trailer for it.
Is it season
You
7?
fucking idiot.
I'm sure it looks
Well,
really
I don't
good.
know if they have seasons. It might be an episodic television show. I'm not sure, but it's an old one.
Oh, let's have a look. Trigger.
Trigger Alita, because Gainax made it at some point, I think.
I love Trigger. Look, Powerpuff Girls. I like the song.
Where are my subtitles? The hell? Idiot, they actually awesome.
Oh, there's more. Okay, I don't care about the announcement, okay? But good for you guys.
Yippee!
That, you know what, guys? That looked colorful, and we know how much we love our colors for some reason. Yep, great.
I prefer black and white, personally.
Trigger saved Christmas. True. Is this out already? Oh, I guess the trailer's out, so that's good enough for
Oh,
people.
it's just the announcement, obviously. What are you, stupid?
Yeah. So I don't know anything about this. Is this actually like an exciting thing people are waiting for, Kyle? Have you heard of this?
Panty and Stocking, the people, they love that stuff. Miller does.
Okay, cool. Yep, I got nothing
Miller's
to
saying
say.
it's only season 2.
Wait, season 2. She's from the best-selling light novel series ever. Well, we probably should have looked that up.
Not Panty and Stocking, the other one that we were
Yeah.
looking up, Billy.
From...
Sword Art Online.
Is it actually? No.
No,
A certain magical
idiot.
index. Wait.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've heard of that.
I've never heard of that, but okay, cool. She's never read that. So exciting, going to be better than Chainsaw Man. Season 1 ended on a cliffhanger in 2010. Holy, okay, it's like Samurai Jack. I guess we'll see. Maybe it will be better. I am curious what my favorite thing next year is going to be. It probably will be the Chainsaw Man movie, but I guess we'll see. Maybe JJK if that comes back. Oh my goodness.
It's going to be Bakuno or Naruto. That's what it's going to be, Alita. Yeah!
Maybe. Or One Piece. You never know. Also, this,
No!
we just saw this, didn't we? I looked at this and I'm like, oh wow, look, there's a Fully Cooley trailer. So I guess it is a Fully Cooley thing. I just fell for it there, but okay.
The people, they love Fooly Cooley. What can I say?
What, you've never heard of Index like ever? Is that what the name that I just read out for the thing? I even just forgot
Yes,
then.
the index part is the part I recognize.
Oh, no, I don't know it at all. But I'm disconnected from a lot of fandom stuff like this for some reason.
He doesn't like Fooly Cooley. He's very disconnected.
I definitely don't like Fully Cooley. Are you telling me that Ari is going to be selling out and watching Naruto next year? No, not
Mr. Gems, you better watch your tone there, young man. I'll tell you what, the great Naruto will not be disparaged in this chat room, right, Alita?
I have seen episode 1 of Naruto. My impression
was
was
the
that
opening.
I don't remember the opening. I remember thinking, wow, this has really good animation for like an old show. That's what I thought when I saw it. So
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You like that thought?
yeah.
Let's see if we can keep that thought.
Now this was, I think I
Now-
might have watched this like 7 years ago. It's like a ridiculous amount of time ago.
Oh, it wasn't even that long ago.
Oh yeah, sure, true, yeah. Yep. Well, what?
Now, Alita, tell me why. When in
Mhm.
our great group chat, I say everybody sound out on Bakuno. You don't sound off on Bakuno.
I was busy. I don't remember with what.
I'm sick and tired of this guy chat. He just
yeah.
doesn't do nothing. I gotta do
Just-
everything.
you should just
every
assume
thumbnail.
Assume that I'm in for it, okay? Because
That's what I'm doing for all 3 of you idiots.
yeah.
Mia has said in the past, I'm down for anything.
Yep.
Just tell me where to watch it.
Amen. That's usually me too, except for if it's like a.
Did you
dub
see
of, like,
Mia's at a
Slam Gate.
mansion right now, Alita, on Twitter?
No, I don't even know what that means.
There was discourse because he's at his family's place for
Oh.
Christmas or something.
You know what I also
it's like a
realized? In my digest, I kept referring to Mia, but I kept saying it's Mia for some reason. For some reason, I thought that was his name.
You did say that. I thought that was
I-
pretty
I
funny.
said it
That's
like-
how I say Alita.
I kept saying it the whole video, and I don't know why. Like I said Bacon, and I said Kyle, but I didn't say like Jockey Bacon or anything. But I kept saying it's Mia. Where's his mansion?
I
was
swear
Mikasa
it was
for a
there,
second.
Alita.
What, this? No way.
That's a different place. That was
Oh,
a different
okay.
one. That's they're at a Christmas something. Now I swear. Oh yeah, that was the one, the Goodbye Yuri one. Because look at that pool in the background, and then there's some discourse.
I don't know. It looks like a. I guess if that
I
was,
don't
like,
got
part
no
of the
pools in
property,
my
I don't know.
backyards. Neither do my
Well-
parents or my parents' parents.
I think the value of something like this would depend on how rural you are, right? Like the further away you are from like cities, the cheaper it would be for something like this, right? The more land you'd have available.
Well, there's more context over there in the
All
response.
right, let's
I
see.
believe.
Is this what Christmas is all about? True, by the way, Goodbye Ari, what an amazing masterpiece that Mir agreed with. We love that. Okay, but you live at a goddamn mansion. I'm staying with my family in Florida. Okay, jealous of you being poolside when I brushed snow off my car this morning. True. Well,
True, these Americans, they're a little weird, Elitary. Sometimes it's snowing, sometimes it's shining.
so true.
Who can tell with these people?
Yep. Excellent.
Now, let's just watch the first 30 seconds. You'll think Angry Joe's a really funny guy.
One Piece.
Will he open it with, they fucked it up? That's like his famous line, Elitary. It's pretty
One
funny.
Piece is easier to watch. You don't need to skip a bunch of filler. That is true.
Sounds like Naruto's much easier to watch.
I haven't seen it or read it either, but it was like huge in the 2000s. Mikoto was like one of the most famous tsundere. Is that true, Kyle? Oh my god, you love your
Obviously,
tsunderes.
Asuka Langley Soyu would be the most famous tsundere and the only one we care about.
True, and Eris Grey Rat, right?
The great Eris Grey Rat, of course.
Why wouldn't you read the Buccaneer light novel? Says Miller. What do you say to that?
Because I'm not reading some fucking light novel, Elitary. What are you stupid?
Wow,
It's
I don't
about me
know,
rewatching a show I watched like 5 years ago to see if I still like it. I don't give a fuck about the light novel.
I guess that makes sense. All right, let's watch.
There's like 70 of those light novels, Elitary.
Wait,
Oh, no.
was that the
15-second
Dragon Ball Super opening? Oh my gosh, the Limit Breaker Survive or whatever? That's what it sounded like for that half second. Okay, let's see.
count. It's not.
It definitely wasn't. All right. Why does he have a
It is some
15
totally
second
radical
opening?
song. Because he's an old YouTuber, Elitary. You got to break him into the new time.
All
Look
right.
at those views.
True.
Wait! No! Wait,
Oh, it's going to be a reaction.
wait! No!
Never mind, it's just insert shots.
No! Why?
He looks like Pisco from the Destiny world, guys. By the way, if you're a Destiny fan,
Not really.
he does.
He's
yeah.
like old.
Why, goddammit? What the f? Why'd you show me the f***ing thing?
He censors himself now, Elitary. I'm disgusted.
Damn.
This
Imagine
is
having a
genuine first
wired
reaction, by
headset.
the way.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, you know what? All right, we're done.
You
We
see-
don't need this.
Back in the old day, we used to love these cut-ins, Elitary, on YouTube.
But now they've been taken over by nerd
By the
erotic or
Zoomers.
whatever.
A great
Yeah.
boomer like Angry Joe knows exactly how to use them.
So true. Oh, Tyrone, here we go.
Click on the channel. We don't care about this.
Angry Joe responds to Henry Cavill being fired.
Oh my god, we're getting all the 2-year-old videos.
What was this?
Oh, he's mad that there's no muscles.
Somebody put muscles on the James Gunn Superman suit. Crazy. You know what I watched the other day? I
I'm
watched.
trying to read these thumbnails, Leo. You're going too fast. China wants something. He's into geopolitics now.
Oh, I watched this one. Luigi Mangione pleads not guilty. Because I was like, oh, Tyrone Magnus, he'll have a take on this. And then I was like, I went to the comments and people were having like very like, they were saying like a Tyrone Magnus comment, but they were like disagreeing with each other. Like there were different comments that was talking as confidently about different things, like on different sides of the issue. It's really funny.
Does he think that like they swapped the guy or something? Is that why he pled not guilty? Is it like a big conspiracy?
No, this was a fairly this was a reasonable kind of video. I think he was talking. I even talked about how like, oh, if my friend went and like killed the CEO, I'd be like, man, what are you doing? And then he was like talking about like I understand the pain that people go through and like it's a tough thing, but like this isn't what you should do. And it was like I was like, oh my god, Tyrone, look at this. He's like thinking about stuff. Yeah, wasn't
He's
that
a
crazy
thinker.
video? Yeah. Anyway.
What's
Alright.
GB Reviews doing?
I don't know. But he's cancelled now, so we don't check on his videos anymore.
I see.
Why wouldn't you read that? Kyle only reads heavy novels. One day he will finish A Song of Ice and Fire. True.
Who is that? Is Minty here making fun of me? I'll kill him.
Yeah, that was Mr. Gems.
Oh, we like Mr. Gems. Besides his Naruto slander.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Exposition!
What have we got to do? Exposition? What does
Merry
that mean?
Christmas, Australia.
Oh, we're not
Oh my
watching
god,
that.
it's only got
No.
1.7k views. What's he doing?
That is actually pretty crazy. I'm not clicking on this because it's going to get in my recommended everywhere.
We got an Italian leading us, leader. You ever think about that?
Isn't he Australian? I would assume. Don't you have to be Australian to like...
Albanese.
Oh, you're being racist. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, this is a very. He's got 12K subs. That's pretty funny. You're almost bigger than him. Your presence online.
Why are you clicking? Why can't I see you clicking on his thing right now?
I'm not clicking it here because then it's going to show me a bunch of political videos. I don't want to see them. All right.
Suck.
Anyway,
That's what we need. Politics. GB.
This
There's
is
something
important.
very important.
What a great thing. We're not going to fall for his clickbait though. Oh, I have a notification. Wait a minute. Oh, okay.
Give me a C. C. Give me a H. H. You've checked it now? Oh, video essays. Oh, I watched that one, The Lost Ark of Video Game Critique. It was a terrible video. I didn't like that one.
Yep.
My favorite depictions of hell. I watched those ones. I didn't watch any of these. Is AI ruining the internet? And it's a girl, Leroy. I bet she's got smart things to say.
Maybe.
Male victims still aren't taken seriously. I think we already reacted to that one. It's dingy.
Actually, let me check my playlist first. Was there anything important here?
The exposition video we were going to watch last time, Leroy. What are we doing?
The Mr. Beast one. What's the exposition video?
It was like a show don't tell thumbnail. Don't you remember? It's going to be in the links
because
I linked it to you.
That's right.
Now, Leroy, you're going to find it while I pee. And don't start without me.
All right.
Wait. Never mind. I'm not going to pee now.
I mean, you can just go. Oh, no, it's frozen.
No, I got to wait a little while.
If you want to establish that two characters...
Okay. Let's speed this up.
So, Leroy,
why is this happening?
Click on the channel.
I can't. It's frozen.
Well, unfreeze it. What are you fucking stupid?
All right. Siblings. You could always just do that.
Oh, my goodness.
Because I've definitely seen one video from this channel before, and I want to remember which one it is by looking at it. Now, I think he might have done the Tywin Joffrey video, but I always think that about these weird channels, and it's never true. Nope.
I think this one. Why do
I've seen that thumbnail before. I didn't watch it. But I feel like I thought the video I watched was mediocre.
I don't know any of these.
Neither do I.
Okay. Let's go.
If you want to establish that two characters are siblings, you could always just do this.
Sister? Hello, brother.
But while this is efficient, nobody really talks like this. It's awkward and kind of sticks out like a...
I don't know. Some people talk like that,
People talk like that.
Yeah, especially like royalty.
And I'm the stickler for this stuff, Leadery. I hate the bad dialogue.
Spice it up.
I'm Greg. I'm Marianne's Greg. Your nephew?
I like the way...
Okay, that's a... I don't know about that one. I mean, I guess it maybe he has bad memory or something.
Succession does it in the pilot.
Hi, Kendall Roy. Yep, hi. I was sent by Roman to burn some sage.
Excuse me?
It's auspicious. I'm a business alchemist. It's a gift from your brother.
Will it set off the smoke alarm?
Not usually. Not usually? Well, that hasn't.
Hey.
This is more playful and fun, and the way the character is introduced tells us not just who they are, but something about the kind of person they are. This video is sponsored by...
True, Leader. You need money for, what do you call it, time or something. You need to use your time wisely, just like that great scene.
Yes.
Version by clicking the
but I guess to get the same idea across, it's much shorter to just go brother. But they also had some characterization in there. So that's how you got to write your screenplays, okay? Jot that down.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind for my next screenplay.
So do you think this whole video is just going to be like laws about art or something?
Maybe, yeah, it'll just be a bunch of examples or something and talk about what's great in them. I just want to get to the Walter Jr. bit. I'm so excited because I don't remember any memorable Walter Jr.
That's right. The only reason you're watching this is because that idiot was in the thumbnail and I didn't even recognize him.
It's going to be great.
In any
now, that was a bit ableist to call him an idiot, Alidari, because, you know, he's disabled or something.
Okay.
Back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
And it
That's the good fellas.
I don't know what that is.
Exposition. Some of the most iconic lines in movie history.
I'll add it to the
Oh my god, that's Star Wars. Oh my god.
Also happened.
Never heard of it. Oh, Alidari, you know what I was thinking today? Pause this shit.
Go ahead.
I was like, I could just watch on the New Hope today. But then, Alidari, I was like, no, it has to be on next year's media checklist. So I have to wait until next year.
True.
But the thought was there. That's what's important. What's important, Alidari. That means it might actually happen for reals.
And there's only a few days left in the year, so.
EliteRE.com.
Spider can give super.
Leadery hasn't seen Goodfellas. Can you believe it?
This is Madam Web. This had great dialogue.
Exposition. Some of the most iconic lines in movie history.
I am your father.
Also happen to be exposition. We tend to think of exposition as a bad thing.
A spider can give superhuman strength and power like Las Arañas.
And I think that's because we usually only notice it when it's bad.
This is Katana. She's got my back. She can cut all you in half with one sword stroke, just like mowing the lawn.
But the reality is...
Is that bad dialogue? That sounded okay. I don't know.
That was okay.
Just another tool in the writer's
tool. The worst
then.
ones are in like anime or like kids show where it's like, my brother who you met last time was also like this or something like that.
Yeah. I'll be honest.
That's
I don't
the
think
one that really grinds my gears.
I don't think dialogue really bothers me that much. I don't think.
Yeah, I know. You like shitty stuff all the time, and you never praise the great dialogue.
Yep.
The quality of exposition can range from bad to good to great. There's a rare writer or filmmaker who just tries to avoid exposition entirely, but these kinds of stories are more the exception than the norm.
Under the skin.
What's going on?
Every story has to start somewhere, and there are almost always details that it just doesn't make sense to show. This is what we need great exposition for. Let me start with a scene from the recent pilot of The Three Body Problem that I think illustrates.
Oh my
Remember
god!
when like The Last of Us Part 2? I do want to watch this show a little
exactly,
bit too,
yeah.
but it's not going to spoil it. It's just from the pilot. It's okay. Remember The Last of Us Part 2 would do like fake exposition where it like was doing very obvious exposition, but then they recontextualized it later and you figure out it wasn't exposition, and it was just so good. You know, The Last of Us Part 2 is so great.
Miller says he doesn't like Majin Du. I think there was like a thing in the thumbnail here or something, right? I don't know.
Oh yeah, it was in Daima, I think, but you're going to watch that later.
I will.
Some of the ways that
I did create a list of the stuff that is finished now that I can watch, and Dragon Ball Daima was not on that list because I keep seeing screenshots on Twitter and they're all like really young and stuff, and I'm like, this is I don't want it. It's like a comedy show or something. I don't want to. Yeah, exactly.
Even though you defend the GT nonsense later, so you love being kids.
Yeah, that was cool because it was like the first time they did it, but now they're like doing it again,
and he
and
loves
it's like
Mushoku Tensei, and he loves those kids.
They're not even kids anymore in Mushoku Tensei. It's been like it's so long, you know.
I'm sure there's always new kids being made.
It's true. There was a kid born at the end of that season.
True, 2 of them, I think.
At Kinosa, who is Heath, what is that video you posted, Lamau? Well,
check it.
Oh, it's Heath's media list person.
Oh my god, Harumi Susamiya?
Is this meant to be in English or something? Wait. Well,
it is in English, obviously.
Well, that figures.
Oh, it is.
Maybe that guy's American.
I don't think about it.
Now she is God, so it does make sense that they could be talking in 2 different languages and she still be understand.
She is God? What does that mean?
Yes, that's the conceit of the show. I think she's God, but she's a tsundere, and she's in high school.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And I think it's meta or something, but I could be making that last part up.
All right, excellent. Thank you, Heath.
So should we do this for Heath too? He's such a loyal viewer.
So true.
But I'm not reading nothing.
How many episodes is it?
There's like 5 seasons or something. Heath will tell us.
I like it because it's Haruhi, but like what Lamau? Okay, Haruhi discussion series when, true. And then Heath says she's God, but she doesn't know that. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Oh, I see. You know, I get my conceits mixed up a little. I've only learned about these things through video essays. I don't watch things.
He says
there's only 2. What does that mean?
Wait, there's this 28 episodes, but then what is this? This disappearance of Haruhi Suzumi. Is this a movie or something?
Well, there's 2, right? So there's 2 seasons. Oh, it is a movie. This is big.
Okay.
But then there's another one down there. Obviously, you should go to Mal because it lists the sequels next to it, not this shitty, disgusting fucking website.
You know what? I'd be open to this, possibly. All right, let's keep watching.
Exposition can be more noticeable and awkward.
I knew you'd be the last one here.
In this scene, we're meeting both of these characters for the first time, and we learn their working relationship.
Wait, I think I just missed it. Wait.
Let me start with a scene from the recent pilot of The Three Body Problem that I think illustrates some of the ways that exposition can be more noticeable.
Am I crazy, or was this written by the Game of Thrones guys? Or was it just directed by
Well, it's adapted by a book, but the show was written by the Game of Thrones guy, and the book's Chinese.
Yep.
And awkward.
I knew you'd be the last one here.
In this scene, we're meeting both of these characters for the first time, and we learn their working relationship because we're told that.
Here until the lights go out, boss.
We find out that this character is dedicated to his work because he basically says that.
I keep thinking if I just stare at the screen long enough, something will come to me.
And we find out that something has broken the paradigm of accepted physics theory because he tells us.
I'll be honest. These are like, maybe it's like bad for a story, but this is like the most realistic conversation ever. Like, I feel like I have these all the time, like at work and stuff. I don't know. And this is at work. Oh my gosh. It's like, this is crazy. Okay.
Something will come to me.
And we find out that something has
And you work at a computer.
True.
Paradigm of accepted physics theory because.
And your boss is a lady.
Maybe.
I don't know about
all of them. All of the physics of the past 60 years is wrong.
Or should I say he's telling his boss. But the question here is why? Within the context of the story, it seems like she should obviously
Aren't these
know
idiots
this
supposed to be the greatest dialoguers of all time? What's this nonsense?
already. I think a scene like this feels pretty lifeless to me because it doesn't make sense that these characters would be telling each other these things. There are no dramatic stakes.
That's like a
set
Robert
up before
Baratheon
they
line.
start talking. We haven't seen these two characters before. She just walks in and they start dumping exposition on each other. Now compare that to this scene from Blade Runner 2049, which also dumps a bunch of exposition about the world on us.
I forgot Batista was in this one.
I was about to say, whenever I think of him now, it is truly this performance I always think of. I don't know why. Like whenever I see him, I don't think of wrestling. I don't think of
WrestleMania 21.
I don't think of Guardians. I think of this. This is his best performance for some reason, but
about the world on us.
Mr. Morton,
The Royal Rumble 2005. Yeah.
I'm sure, yeah.
if taking you in is an option, I would much prefer that to the alternative.
But here, for me, it's much more effective and entertaining for a few reasons. First, some suspense and dramatic stakes are created before the conversation even begins. We don't know exactly what's going on in this scene, but the atmosphere is tense.
You please.
Just seems cooler, obviously.
True, yeah, it's the vibe.
Are you Sapper Morton?
Didn't I tell you I'm not doing this one? But I was thinking about this one recently, Alita, because I was watching The Great Ghost in the Shell, and I clicked on some sort of Wikipedia thing or something that was talking about all these silly sci-fi stuff.
So what was first, Blade Runner or Ghost in the Shell?
Blade Runner, obviously. What are you stupid? Blade Runner's from like
that's
the
much less cool.
80s, right? Ghost in the Shell's in recent 1995, Alita. My goodness.
Interesting.
Say 514. I'm a farmer.
This character is obviously some kind of investigator, which motivates his questions. But finally, and I think most interestingly, we learn as much from what's implied here as we do from what is explicitly said.
We love implied stuff.
Some people
I love
do,
Berserk.
For example, this line outright tells us what this guy is farming while showing us the source of the protein.
It's a protein farm. Well, it's designed.
But what's even more telling about the world is what's implied by the fact that garlic is a rare and unknown substance here.
Is that what I smell? Grow that just for me. Garlic. Garlic.
This garlic line is exposition, but it's also an example of showing rather than telling. So let's talk a little bit about show don't tell. This is common advice that's given to writers usually against overly relying on exposition. And it can be great advice. For example, if you want to establish that one character is happily married, you could construct this whole scene where...
Wait, hold up, pause it, Leary. Remember in English class where the example for this was always a character should clutch their fist if they're angry rather than say that they're angry out loud. Thank you, grade 9 English
so
teacher.
True. Or like, if it's raining, the character shouldn't say it's raining. You should just show the rain, in the background. Oh my goodness, that's great.
To another character, but it's so much more efficient and more interesting to just show this. Or going back to Blade Runner, you could have one character tell another that water is a rare commodity in this world, or you could just show this. And I think if you can easily show something instead of having a character say it, it's generally good storytelling to do so. But I think show don't tell is also often misunderstood. Let me show you what I mean with an example from the pilot of Breaking Bad.
This is a bad example? Oh my goodness. You've even seen this episode. Oh my god.
I have, Alita.
Well, let's see.
Walter Jr. is complaining at breakfast for not having hot water for a shower.
There was no hot water. Again.
Technically, this is a piece of exposition. We're being told rather than shown what happened. But I think this is actually great writing because it makes sense for him to be saying this, and the most important piece of information here, exposition-wise, is actually in the subtext.
Is that they're poor and he needs to make drugs.
Yep.
Than the text.
Buy a new hot water heater. How's that idea? For the billionth time.
The audience is being told here through the dialogue that Walter Jr. wants his parents to buy a new hot water heater. But what's actually being shown through this dialogue is that the family has a faulty hot water heater and can't afford to replace it. This implies that things are probably financially tight for the family, which is a crucial part of the setup of the story in this episode. If you took
you're just the smartest viewer of all time, as we all know.
Yeah.
If you were watching the show for the first time, would you ever pick up on that implication? Because I'm pretty sure I wouldn't. I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm not even listening.
That's a good question. I don't know. I could imagine myself picking it up in that it would set the vibe. Like I wouldn't explicitly think of it in my mind.
You're a genius.
But I feel like I'd be like, oh, the vibe is like they're kind of like not living the best life or something. I don't know if I'd pick up like, oh, they're poor or like they're not doing well off. But I'd be like, well, maybe they're like I've never had that issue in my life. How are they having this issue in their life?
I've had that issue many a times, Alita. You fucking rich piece of shit.
True. My goodness.
It's one of those things where when it's happening, it's like the worst thing in the world, and you say, I'm never going to take hot showers for granted ever again. And then the second day it's back, you're not even thinking about it anymore.
True. There's
like when you got like a sore rib or something and you can't even breathe right for 3 days, but then afterwards you never think about it again.
Yeah. Or when, true.
Can you hear that great car going, Alita?
Nope, not at all. The one you're in, or like a one that's like...
Nope, the one next to it. That's why I couldn't
2006 season, 2009 season, and the movie, which was crazy good. Okay. And Miller says, is this a joke? Oh my god. Them being poor is obvious there. The subtext is the Walt Jr. is bad socially. Wait, what? What?
Well, because he's being mean to the mother right afterwards and being a little know-it-all kid. But that's not really being bad socially. That's just being a little shit.
And like introducing his condition.
That's true too, but you can just see that.
Yeah.
Or hear it.
That's definitely there is absolutely the subtext is the poor thing, right?
Well, yeah, he's just saying it's so obvious. It's not even subtext. Miller's just trying to flex that he would obviously get it at the beginning, and that we're stupid for not doing it. Can you catch up to his insult, for fuck's sake?
I'm sorry, Miller. Sorry.
It's just a Miller moment.
Walt Jr. was a little shit here, Lamau. Remember when he told Walter to kill himself, Lamau? True.
Oh, hold on, this show's good.
Literally, you might think that it would be better here to actually visually show Walter Jr. turning on the water and cold water coming out, or that it would be better to actually show the family's bank balance on screen.
And then he gets mad and he punches the glass.
I don't remember that.
Be worse storytelling.
No, I'm saying that he's rewriting the scene to be bad.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yep. I thought because there is a scene where like Walter punches a bunch of stuff. It's like, is he referring to that? But that wasn't glass. That was like something else. And anyway,
waste a lot of time on something that can naturalistically be revealed through a normal conversation that the characters are having. Really great lines of exposition like these serve multiple purposes. Here's another example that I love of some great subtextual exposition from the opening of Only Lovers Left Alive. In this scene, it needs to establish that the character is an immortal vampire.
I love this movie.
Wait, an immortal what? A vampire? No way.
Of Only Lovers Left
this
Alive.
movie,
In this scene, it needs to establish that the character is an immortal vampire, and it does so by slowly dropping fun little hints.
I need a 38 caliber bullet, but made of wood.
Loki.
Wooden bullet, seriously?
Because wood kills the vampires or something? Steaks?
Yeah, steak. They can't eat steak or something.
So it dramatizes some.
No, steak in the heart, you idiot.
At something that the character reveals accidentally.
I once saw Eddie Cochran play one of these. Though he had the front pickup modified to give.
That's probably an old guy.
Yes. If you understood like history and stuff, you'd know he's an immortal vampire. True.
Wait,
there is that type of exposition in a lot of shows. What did we watch recently? So we did something where it was like doing exposition that way, where it was like a reference to an old thing that you were supposed to get. I guess Mad Men does that a lot. But it was something we did mutually, I feel like, later. But it wasn't Die Buster.
Do you mean a character that is revealing something that we're meant to figure out, or you mean just like talking about something in the past?
No, in both aspects, where it's just like, oh, it's you. We didn't do it together. It's just you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Saw Eddie Cochran.
But it was something I did recently, so I get half points.
Yeah, on YouTube.
YouTube?
You?
That's crazy.
No, he said, I need you.
No, he said YouTube.
Didn't he?
He said on YouTube. Wait.
Oh, because he's faxing, okay.
Wait, you actually saw Eddie Cochran play?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Wow.
All right, of course, man.
Okay, well, that was a little bad.
No, that was good dialogue because it was like subtle and stuff. That's true.
To reveal the information
But
through
it
the
wasn't.
dialogue.
He did a dramatic pause when he's like, oh no, I've been caught. This mortal now knows that I'm an old man.
Do you think he killed him after that?
I bet he did. He knows so much.
Another character that gives them a reason to reveal this information.
She's not showing it all, is she? She's showing a little.
I remember that girl. She steals stuff.
Yeah.
Carmen, this is my sister Marie. Nice to meet you. Bye.
Sometimes I think this kind
that was good dialogue, okay? Because it's like a joke as well. Because it's like she's my sister, but she's being mean to me or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
This is my sister Marie. Nice to meet you. Bye.
Sometimes I think this kind of thing can still feel a little contrived.
What do you do then? Wait, hold on, don't tell me. Let me guess, you probably are.
I design self-assembling synthetic polymer nanofibers.
Right.
I started a company that manufactures them for a variety of potential medical energy and
Go
materials.
power!
If the viewer can sense that you just came up with this whole situation just to reveal a piece of it.
Madam Web?
No, I don't even know what this is.
If it, I could believe like a Madam Web girl, though.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
And she was talking about fiber, like web shooters or something?
Yeah, that does feel like a certain bit of dialogue that would be in that, but it wasn't, no.
It's definitely a step up from just having characters tell each other things that they already know. Great writers get really good at doing this, though, at disguising exposition within naturalistic dialogue and scenarios.
What did you think of the case?
12 Angry Men!
For a second, I thought this was Mad Men or something. Okay. 12 Angry Men.
Mad Men's not actually in black and white, you fucking idiot.
Okay.
Dead spots, you know what I mean? I tell you, we were lucky to get a murder case. I figured that's for an assault or burglary. Well, I think it can be the dullest.
If you want a masterclass in how to...
So you can tell, like, he's a bit of an asshole, right? And, like, people don't like him? Is that what we're meant to take from that?
Well, I think he also dropped... No, I think you know before this that it's a murder case, because you get the opening scene of the knife and the something, I think. But I wasn't listening to the rest of it, so who knows?
Okay.
Assault or burglary.
Are we going to watch this whole video? I feel like it's just examples of stuff.
No, I kind of like the examples right now.
All right.
Well, I think it can be the dullest.
If you want a masterclass in how to hide exposition naturalistically like this, watch 12 Angry Men. This entire film takes place in a single room where we watch a jury deliberate on a case.
Is this actually an old movie that's like has to be in black and white, or is it like a stylistic thing?
No, yeah, this is like... Oh, I think it's 1962, so they kind of had color by then.
No, that's old enough. Okay.
So basically everything we learn about the case or these characters has to be delivered as some sort of expositional dialogue.
I don't think so. He's much too bright for that.
Bright? He's a common ignorant slob. He don't even speak good English.
He doesn't.
That's because he's black, Alita. That's a racist guy.
Oh, wow.
For a more contemporary example of the same kind of thing, you could watch Richard Linklater's Before Sunrise, which is basically one big long conversation between a couple that just met.
I'm just traveling around. I've been riding.
What a great premise. I love that idea. What is this called? Say it again. Wait.
You hate romance.
Yeah, but it's just one. Wait, hear that again.
For a more contemporary example of the same kind of thing, you could watch Richard Linklater's Before Sunrise, which is basically one big long conversation.
Doesn't she
between a
look like
couple
the
that
most
just met.
2000s girl you've ever seen in your life? And isn't it like yucky a little bit?
No.
I'm just traveling around. I've been riding.
Look up the
trains
movie. It's probably from the 80s or
You were
something.
visiting friends, or
You could be making fun of me right now.
1995.
About midway in the middle.
Damn, that's a highly rated movie. Oh my goodness. Okay.
I've never even heard of this one, and I've heard of everything.
A young man and woman meet in a train and wind up spending one evening together in Vienna. Unfortunately, both know that this will probably be their last night together.
Oh, Portrait of a Lady on Fire. My goodness.
or just on your own day?
So again, everything we learn about their past or their lives has to be revealed through dialogue. Both of these movies work really well because the information is only revealed when it makes sense within the natural flow of the conversation.
Where were we looking, Sacco? Did the old man say he ran to the door?
Ran? What's the difference? He got on. I mean, he got there.
No,
well,
wait a second.
He said he ran. At least I think he did.
And there's
So,
also an
Leadery,
artful
how much of an Achilles heel do you think it is for this video for them to never explain what is and isn't natural dialogue? Because obviously that's something that's like totally perception-wise. And, you know, sometimes in videos I do things like this, but then I like change it because I'm like, oh, Leadery, you wouldn't like this.
I don't know.
Because we all kind of know. It like flows well because we all know what he means, and I think we all probably vaguely kind of have a similar idea. But in this case that somebody doesn't, then the whole video falls apart, which you do a lot of the time to videos that people really like, and you'll like one of the first clips you would have been like, well, that wasn't that bad, and then the whole video would fall apart, and maybe you'd make fun of it throughout. But then there's also the first problem that I pivoted to this problem from that I don't remember.
Yeah, so this video, firstly, I would not probably watch this if I wasn't watching it on stream. Secondly, it's like, I feel like what you need in a video like this is initially at the beginning, you need a bunch of bad examples. They need to be very clear. They need to be like showing exactly what is bad, and then you can show like the good stuff. Because right now, I'm like, I don't know if I can think of a single one here that was like, yeah, that was bad.
Guess the problem is that it doesn't hold up to, like, the video script, I guess, doesn't hold up to any sort of scrutiny if you're like, well, what is natural dialogue? And really, it's just a bunch of bullshit, a perception thing. But the positive is that most people aren't going to think that because they're just going to assume the conclusion is correct because it's a vaguely shared experience.
Yeah, true.
And I feel like most of the video, my video concepts are somewhere in the middle of that. Even the Pokemon one that I've been doing recently. Oh my god, Leary, it's recorded twice, audio edited for the first part finish. You know, this video might come out before the end of the year.
You never know. I hope the yearly thing comes out before the end of the year. That would be good.
Maybe that's going to come out on the 1st. Do you ever think about that?
No. Wait a minute. Like a thing of my
It'll probably be the 31st, actually.
All right.
Well, you know, sometimes things don't go to plan.
Let's keep going.
As to slowly revealing critical pieces of information as...
yeah, but you know what it when... Wait. Yeah, but you know it when you see it, right?
Bring up this pornography definition from the Supreme Court.
The story.
Very funny, very funny.
I saved up my money all spring to fly to Madrid and spend the summer with my girlfriend, who has been on this...
This isn't on a train. I feel like I was lied to. He said it was on a train or something, right? Oh, no, he said it was a long conversation or something. Okay, we can let that slide.
My ex-girlfriend.
And uh-oh, moral ambiguity, Leary. He's got a girlfriend, but we're still going to kiss him. Oh.
Good storytelling is just having a sense for exactly what the audience needs to know and when they need to know that. In looking at a bunch of examples for this video, I noticed that exposition almost always felt better and less forced when it was revealed at the latest possible moment for the story. Okay, but what if you have a bunch of dense exposition to get through? It's easy to imply or for the audience to infer information when the world of the story is a lot like our own. But in something like a science fiction story, there are often a lot more details that need to be filled in for the story to make sense, and you have to get creative.
Who are you?
True. Remember the Destiny talking point, Leary? All Christopher Nolan movies are just 100% exposition.
First name will do.
Severance is a recent example of a show that I think did a really good job of dealing with having a lot of exposition. And it does this by...
We're going to watch the show, Leary?
That is
the reveal of the information itself.
Do you think we grew a full human?
Kind of looks like Steve Jobs, don't you think?
Well, it's like a parody about workplace being bad or something. So Steve Jobs is pretty bad too. Probably.
Where is it? That looks pretty similar, you have to say.
He looks like Tom Cruise a little bit.
That's pretty crazy there, isn't it? Oh my god, come on.
So we're doing the Destiny bit after I brought him up, huh?
No, this is like... Wait, is it the same actor? Okay. Oh my goodness, maybe it is, right? Anyway.
Ashton Kutcher. No, that
You know
seems like
what?
a popular actor to be in a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Gave you consciousness?
I don't know.
Did your nails?
I don't know. I don't know you.
No, you're not livestock. Good lord.
Instead of just treating the details of this world as something that the audience needs to learn so that they can get on with the story, they turn the information the audience needs to learn into something that one of the characters is desperately trying to figure out. This creates an element of mystery and suspense in the first episode, and the solution to that mystery and the resolution to the suspense comes in the form of the exposition that helps set up the rest of the story.
My name is Hallie R.
Wait, why are they spoiling this show that I want to watch? My goodness.
True.
They never
I
feel
wasn't
like the
really
movie
paying
is just sitting-
attention.
All right,
so
you know
I'm
what?
happy.
Yeah, we're done with this video. Okay, we've had enough examples. I get the point.
Wait, let's give him the timeline and see if there's any cool movies.
I mean, oh, Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad's back. Everybody come back.
Alright.
Oh, I remember this scene. He's getting mad because
By
they're making fun of him for doing a car
hooking
wash.
the audience with the most dramatic part of the story first. For example, they could have started Breaking Bad by establishing that Walter White is a middle-aged, financially struggling family man and high school chemistry teacher, but why would we really care? All that information is more interesting to learn and has a slightly humorous, ironic quality when we get to see this first.
My name is Walter Hartwell White. I live at 308
True.
Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Breaking Bad employs this irony by using a very dramatic opening and then switching to setting up a very mundane character. The Sopranos does the opposite by...
Oh my goodness, The Sopranos.
Not really.
By
Sopranos
using a
does the
very
exact
mundane
same
set-
thing. Breaking
No,
Bad
no,
stole the whole thing.
We got to hear him out, okay?
I live at 308 Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Breaking Bad employs this irony by using a very dramatic opening and then switching to setting up a very mundane character.
Oh wait, yeah, it
The
does
Sopran-
do the exact opposite. I was.
All right.
I was
You were
thinking
wrong.
the.
Okay.
No, I could never be wrong, but true. We do start with therapy and then flash back to him beating up a guy.
Sopranos does the opposite by using a very mundane setting to introduce a dramatic criminal character. Having a mob boss visit a therapist...
God, look at how cool this fucking show is, Lyric, compared to your shitty fucking show that we ate. Shitty fucking Breaking Bad.
Real.
That's fine.
But it also dramatizes the exposition he delivers here and creates a layer of dramatic irony because he can't reveal too much to Dr. Melfi.
So you had coffee.
Right.
So you can do as little exposition as late as possible. You can try to disguise it. You can try to make it more dramatic and interesting. Sometimes the riskiest but most entertaining option is to just embrace it.
This chick, Marla Singer, did not have
Oh, I've seen Fight Club. I was going to skip, but...
testicular cancer. She was
You know what? I don't care about Fight Club. What else is there?
Well, let's see.
No. Boring. Okay, that's the end.
Nebula.
All right, let's watch the Fight Club.
This is the approach used at the beginning of Goodfellas.
Wise guys would...
Oh, yeah.
Hey, folks, I recorded this video before it was announced. Huh? I recorded this video before it was announced, so I didn't have time to... I would hope so, right? So I didn't have time to include it in the ad read, but you can now give Nebula a gift. Oh, okay, I understand. Kind of.
I want to watch Goodfellas. Alita, I don't even like Goodfellas, but you know.
Yeah?
Oh!
You should watch it then. My goodness.
I already watched it like twice, you idiot.
History references in Arcane. Okay.
Oppenheimer, that's what Jockey Bacon told us about. But Jace isn't Oppenheimer, right? There was somebody else.
Well-
that little rat.
Yeah. What? I didn't realize this was a chippy reviews video. After 20 years, it's time to say goodbye. Oh, great.
Oh, the
okay.
Frankie guy's leaving, the voice actor.
Oh.
I'm a grown man about to cry.
Did he is he too old or something? Is he retiring?
Well, yeah, something like that.
Wait, Chibi will let us know, okay?
Seeing the previous voice actor Kazuki put down his underwear live on stage, and as he puts it down, he walks away from the spotlight, the light fades as he says goodbye to One Piece. You have the new voice actor, Subaru, come in, he takes one look at the stage, notices the old voice actor's underwear on the stage, and what he does is something that he only knew he needed to do. He picks them up, he looks to everybody among the crowd like, I'm not in a cult, and as he says, yes, this is happening, he puts them on.
Oh my god. For a second
But he
there,
didn't put him on.
I thought the stuff on his shoulder was his hair. I was like, he grew out his hair and made it super long. That was crazy.
Oh, Chibi review.
Yeah.
I was looking at the other guy still.
Everybody looking out from the outside and not really understanding the context here will say this is incredibly weird. And even knowing the context, it does look very weird.
True, Alita
But it's a
right now, you're like, this is weird for real.
No, I assume the character has like underwear or something. I don't know. It doesn't...
Yeah, the character's Frankie, the cyborg, of course.
Emotional, because I think if there is one thing this in particular shows us, is that the level of commitment, not just Kazuki, but also the new voice actor, Subaru Kimura, is going to do for
It's made
One
from
Piece
love, Alita.
True, because they went on stage and did something.
is probably going to be fantastic. To be able to go live on stage and do something like this just shows that...
It shows they're an actor. Oh my goodness. Isn't that crazy? An actor's acting? My good. All right. Wait. I'm reading Moby Dick right now, and the author will just stop the plot to talk about the biology of whales for multiple chapters. How does that scale in
I've
terms
heard
of
this
good or
meme
bad
before.
exposition? Isn't that what Chainsaw Man did with Usa when she was talking about like dolphin facts or whatever? Starfish facts?
True.
It's crazy.
Old books do be doing that. I feel like I have an example, but I can't recall it.
I don't read old books, so I have no reference. Merry Christmas to ya fellas. Merry Christmas. Ari loves that.
While you read that, I'm gonna piss.
Ari loves that underwear stuff. Mishoko Tensei is full of that shit, huh? That is the worst thing Mishoko Tensei ever does. I hate it every time.
No.
Puni Baba, it's the absolute best exposition possible, perhaps. Okay, thank you. Chibi Reviews. Did he get a new profile picture, or was it always that and I've just never paid close attention to it? And what is this character in the background? Is that Echidna from ReZero? I don't know. Anyway. One Piece is truly coming to an end, it seems. I guess I can watch this Mr. Beast thing while Kyle's not here. So get excited, guys. The awful truth about YouTube's biggest influences. Geez, remember when part 2 was funny with those long speech bubbles during the date? Yep, that was a good chapter.
Been taught in Hollywood films that the bad guys don't get to win, that there's consequences for your actions, right? But the older you get, the more you realise that simply isn't the case. I've been lucky to do this for 12 years now, and in that time I've witnessed YouTube empires rise and fall. Hell, I've witnessed my stomach and waistline rise and fall, subsequently rise again, unfortunately. And amidst those 12 years, I can pinpoint the worst moment of my whole career without hesitation, the absolute low point of it all. 6 years ago, on a cold winter's morning, a Japanese news crew turned up to my apartment from the biggest morning news show in the country called Mezamashi Terebi. I'd been contacted because something awful had happened, and I'd been asked to explain.
Oh, is it the Logan Paul thing? That's crazy.
One of the world's biggest YouTubers at the time had turned up and done some really messed up things, from throwing
Guys, I think there's someone hanging there.
Pokemon balls at police officers and terrorising the public.
So what is this nonsense?
Someone is talking about how the worst day of his life was when Logan Paul saw the body in the forest because he had to explain it on TV or something. I'm curious where this is going. Let's see.
One of the world's biggest YouTubers.
I can't believe Logan Paul did that.
Had turned up and done some really messed up things, from throwing Pokemon balls at police officers and terrorising the public to going into a forest and filming something so horrific I can't even explain what it is because
it was a dead body in a forest called the Suicide Forest. Why would you not explain it? What do you mean?
Would instantly have this video blacklisted.
True.
Would it?
The algorithm would get him.
True. No one knows about this thing because you couldn't talk about it on YouTube.
I was really embarrassed to be associated with this in any way, but as a foreign YouTuber in Japan, I was the closest thing the TV show had to the guy in question, right? And I had to sit and explain to several million people why a foreign YouTuber would so brazenly exploit the dead for views. Not a normal situation, right? Sitting in your apartment, 9 AM, surrounded by cameras, having to explain that. What do you even say? And in a normal
I'm going to exploit that piece of
I was
shit
gonna
Kentaro
say,
Miura from views
I must have.
and I can't wait to do it.
There's no way he said this was like the worst day of his life, right? It must have been like the most awkward or something. What did he say?
Well, he probably got a bunch of backlash because the Japanese people think all white people are the same, and they're like,
oh, maybe,
you
yeah.
piece of shit.
Let's see.
I know everything. Larry, don't worry.
6 years ago, on a cold winter's morning, a Japanese news crew turned up to my apartment from the biggest morning news show in the country called Mezamashi Terebi. I'd been contacted because something awful had happened, and I'd been asked to explain why. One of the world's biggest YouTubers.
Truly awful.
Okay, wait, no, that's not where he says it. Where is it? Oh my gosh.
I've been lucky to do this for 12 years now. In that time, I've witnessed YouTube empires rise and fall. Hell, I've witnessed my stomach and waistline rise and fall, subsequently rise again, unfortunately. And amidst those 12 years, I can pinpoint the worst moment of my whole career.
Okay, it's just the worst moment of his career. Okay, not his life. Okay, we're good.
Would have been a career-ending move.
Wait.
Right? Sitting in your apartment, 9 AM, surrounded by cameras, having to explain that. What do you even say? And in a normal world, what that guy did would have been a career-ending move.
I made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
If not that, then perhaps another video he posted just weeks later, tasering dead animals and attempting to give CPR to a koi carp that he pulled out of the water. And in the years since, the headlines surrounding this guy have continued to spell bad news. There's not been much in the way of a redemption arc.
Severe lapse in my judgment.
With all that in mind, you can probably imagine my disappointment when Mr. Beast, the world's biggest YouTuber, partnered with this guy and endorsed him to an audience.
I do think this is the strangest thing he's ever done, is partner with Logan Paul, in terms of like his character, but yeah.
Of over 300
Logan Paul's even more famous than Mr. Beast, so he needs that clout.
That is absolutely not true.
Many of them kids.
Logan Paul is in wrestling. Is Mr. Beast in the wrestling?
So true. You know what? I have no idea. Has he been in wrestling? I'd believe it if he had been.
No. I would stand for delete RE.
Particularly with the impending launch of the somewhat controversial Amazon TV show, in which he allegedly spent $14 million constructing what appears to be a rainbow-coloured prison camp. Honestly, until this year, I didn't really have any opinions on this case. His content isn't really aimed at me. Still, you look at the 300 million subscribers, the 200 million views per video, and it's hard to deny that that is an impressive achievement. And you have to wonder what drives someone to want all that. You know, where does that motivation come from? We're told that it comes from a desire to make the world a better place. It's about inspiring kids and highly publicised charity work. And even a cold-hearted cynic like me wants to think that the person at the top has a noble ambition.
You know what? This is, I think it is okay to think about like what is the intent behind like the Mr. Beast character, right? Now, what I'm curious is, what is his evidence going to be that Mr. Beast, what he is saying is false? I guess that's where I care more, what I actually care about. But we'll see, I guess.
Ambition, you know, but they're guided by something more than just a masked ambition for money, views.
Committed a war crime.
Like, I hope it's not the because a lot of people do this, and it's like a Mushoku Tensei thing. People do it. They do it for like a bunch of stuff, which is that they don't actually make any claims, or like they don't try and provide evidence or anything. They just say like what he just said here. Like, I don't know how to say this.
Has a noble ambition, you know, but they're guided by something
just
more.
Some generosities about, but
no, it's not even
good,
that.
But then,
it's like,
well, why
wait,
don't I shut up?
Yeah, give me a second here. Wait.
Guided by something more than just a masked ambition for money, views, power. Maybe he really is a force for good. Oh.
It's like that.
Is it the fake good faith thing?
Yeah, it's like that. He's what he's saying is like he's saying the opposite.
I want to
right?
believe he's not a fucking pedophile, but you know.
No, it's not even the good faith thing. It's like he's being ironic here, because like maybe later on he'll actually provide whatever like evidence.
It's
but
the
people do
Giga
this
thing. It's the scared thing.
Yeah, where it's like, yeah, I want to be on the side of like the popular opinion or whatever, but I don't want to like make the strong claim against them or whatever.
Well, I think this video is building up to make.
Yeah, I think this might be well, actually, I don't know, because the one video I did see of this guy didn't have any claim, like any evidence of anything, but maybe this one will.
Well, this guy does seem a little retarded, if I do say so
I don't
myself.
know. He hasn't said anything too crazy yet.
The way he's framed everything makes him retarded.
No, we'll see. It might be good.
Maybe,
the moralizing
maybe he really
makes him
is a
retarded.
Good. Oh wait, he just wanted to sell snack boxes to children.
I like my cheese drippy, bro.
Snack boxes that quickly appeared in photos shared online to have practically turned mold into a flavour profile. Yummy, yum, yum.
This is the most retarded thing I've ever heard in my life, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
The amount of shit we get with mold in it every day at work is like crazy.
Yeah.
Like, this happens to all products all the time. It's just like the thing wasn't sealed properly by a machine one time, and like one in like 100,000 of them is gonna have mold in it. And
Yeah.
to cherry pick like one photo of one,
or even
like,
even 1,000 photos of them. I like.
yeah,
it's
even
purely
there
going to be
could literally be a million photos of them.
Yeah,
and it might still not be a big deal.
It would depend on the rate of like because obviously there's going to be some rate which
You
is going
can't
to
just
happen,
say
right?
the big number, leader. You have to have it in comparison.
Yeah, and then what I was going to say is
that
that you can't, as far as I understand, you can't just like make food and like put it on a shelf. It has to be like approved by some like the FDA or whatever, right? Like, yeah, and like if there truly is something bad going on, I assume that firstly they wouldn't have passed like the required like requirements, whatever that is, and secondly that if there actually was an issue like this, which is obviously really bad if this is happening, then I assume they would get into actual trouble with the government, right? Not like, oh,
shit
there's a bunch
gets
of YouTube
recalled
videos
all
out
the
there.
time because they do figure things out. Like there was
Yeah.
a scandal in Australia, like I don't know, a year ago, where there was like some of the spinach in some supermarket spinach thing was like drugged, like it was like trippy
Jesus.
spinach or whatever, and you'd have like hallucinations
crazy.
or something. And so
Uh-huh.
they all got recalled, and it was very funny. Like if it has the best before date 17 on it, you better watch the fuck out because you might be tripping balls, old lady. And there was an old lady on the news that wasn't very happy about it.
Yeah. Yeah, so like
So there's like a million systems in place to not have faulty products, because then society would collapse, leader, if you can't trust the food market. And obviously, Mr. Beast is incentivized to not do that.
Yeah, like this.
But you
Yeah,
could just
exactly.
say he's incompetent, but that's pretty
Yes.
fucking stupid.
What is my issue is what he is saying here, right? Maybe he will go on and he will like give the evidence, but what he said so far is that there was cheese with mold in it, without like with the implication being that it's because of like all these things that Mr. Beast has done and it's bad and he's been reckless
pursuit
or
of money
like
has
he's
let him
like cutting the
poison the
corners
children,
and yeah, it's like you need to kind of show that it isn't just falling into what we were saying, which is that like this actually can happen, but you got to look at the rates or whatever, and it's I don't know, and there will be recalls or whatever. Like I don't know.
It's
stuff
a
like
bad
this.
faith construction of him vaguely saying things that are supposed to be funny, that if you already agree with him, you gotta go, he did do that.
Yeah.
You
So we'll see. There could we're still at the beginning of the video, but let me read the chat.
Now I hate Mr. Beast, so you know I'm on his side.
True. It would be it would be great if the book wasn't 170 years old and all the facts are wrong, like calling whales fish and calling dolphins whales. That is really funny. That's crazy. 170 years old. Imagine reading a book from 170
There's some real old
years
books
ago.
like that.
Yeah.
Like
Shakespeare.
Because Dracula's like early 1900s and shit. What do you just say, you fucking funny boy?
The stage play that is Shakespeare, you know?
True. That's really old, but you don't expect them to know anything about nature. Well, I'm trying to look at these these adventure books. You know, we're going to hunt whales or something, and we're going to become the most popular book of all time. How did that happen? Moby Dick can suck my dick, Alidori, but I'll probably pretend I'm going to read it at some point. It'll be on a list.
Did you see Howard the Duck and Darcy's child? She laid an egg, says Mill the Killer.
Howard the Duck, that's a fella from Marvel.
Yeah, I think like George Lucas made it or something, right? Am I crazy? Wait.
I feel like that sounds vaguely familiar from the Emergency Awesome videos I might have seen a million years ago.
George. What does it have to do with
He did have
George
sex
Lucas?
with that guy.
During post-production on Star Wars, George Lucas showed issue number 1 to his friends and collaborators. Well, I don't know. Howard the Duck comic book? I don't know.
Maybe it was based off George.
The worst thing Mr. Beast has done is be cringe. Oh, wait, no, wait, I missed one. But also, that is probably true. Well, that's probably not true. I'm sure it is.
Cringe.
What has he done? Let me think. What's the worst thing Mr. Beast has actually done?
He tortured that guy.
There's got to be. I am sure in those early videos, there's got to be a bunch of stuff that's bad.
He said some bad words. There was some compilations that came out around the time everything came out.
Like
he don't like bad words here.
I reckon in like maybe like before 2020, like when he was like really pretty small and trying to make like big videos or whatever. I can imagine a lot of bad stuff happening there. I just don't know
Pokemon Showdown videos.
Hey, why am I doing this? There's gonna be like so many videos.
Was he good? I can beat Mr. Beast in Pokemon Showdown.
No, his early videos are terrible. Even the stuff from like these are probably all pretty bad too, honestly.
They're all bad, you idiot.
Yeah, like I'm sure this is like dangerous or whatever. You know, I don't know. But like danger, is that really that bad? I don't know, I guess.
Irresponsible.
Yeah, like this is absurdly irresponsible. I'm sure he didn't have like whatever safety people to like make sure all his friends or employees or whatever are taken care of. Like this is all bad. And I'm sure there's a bunch of bad stuff like this in his early videos. Also, he's cringe, you know.
And he tried to kill those kids with that mold right there.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. Get this cheese off my screen.
Yeah, Mr. Beast usually has a character of strong morals and integrity. Very strange. I didn't know you were such a big fan, Miller. Oh my goodness. Wow, you're so edgy and cool. Thanks, Miller. The mold thing.
He was probably talking about me.
The mold thing was a big deal, actually. Apparently, they were using bad glue for sealing. Well, looks like the government missed it. That's pretty crazy. Apparently, they fixed that, but I guess Lunchley is dead now. Well, that's a shame. That breaks my heart. Dracula is the 1800s. I read it this year. That's pretty crazy. I didn't know Dracula was like a book. I thought it was like just a thing from like myth. You know, like a yeah. Moby Dick isn't just an adventure book.
Also a book. You idiot.
Moby Dick isn't just an adventure book. It's seen by many as the greatest novel in English.
Yeah, it is. I was doing research on this because I was doing all those Blood Meridian fucking things where I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos about another thing I hadn't seen. And that's one of the ones that you get a bunch of lists where you're looking at the list of the top 200 novels of the whole of the English-speaking language. And, you know, I was scrolling through a bunch of those lists, and it's always up there.
Where's Game of Thrones? Oh, my goodness.
Usually not on any of them, because these ones don't like story elitary. They like like metaphor and referencing the Bible and stuff.
Yeah, it's
and
just like Evangelion.
Moby Dick is just trying to like do the Odyssey thing or something. He's gone on an adventure or something, you know.
The only thing I know about Moby Dick is that it has something to do with Pinocchio, right?
I think Moby, yeah, they're whales in Pinocchio, but also I always confuse it with that one movie that's also an old book that was a movie when we were kids, Alidari, where there's the giant dude. Gulliver's Travels or something. That's what I've been thinking of in my whole head.
I've seen
where the little
movie.
guys take up the big one.
Yeah.
That's what Moby Dick is in my head, you know?
Yeah, I see.
But it's just a guy hunting a whale or something. Who cares?
Miller says, not going to bring up hiring a pedophile into an organization that works with children. True, Miller, true. The time period of Dracula is really funny because it was made a couple of years before blood types were discovered, and blood transfusions are a massive part of the plot.
That's pretty epic.
That is pretty cool. Moby Dick has nothing to do with Pinocchio, lol. Really? There's whales.
There's that whale. I've seen that scene one time.
Yeah. Plot says Heath. Oh yeah, instead of the plot. I think I said plot. I don't know. Kyle doesn't even know what Moby Dick is in One Piece. Oh wait, what the Moby Dick is in One Piece.
It's a ship. It's Whitebeard's ship. Kill yourself.
The Going Merry. Am I right? Is that the ship of the Luffy?
That's Luffy's ship.
Yep. See, I've seen the live action
for a little while.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Kids, it's got an electrolyte in it. He partnered with a guy who not only did all the awful shit that I just listed off, but who recently turned one of the most important moments of his life, his wife's pregnancy, into one.
This is also I've heard this.
Big billboard for the aforementioned.
I have too.
Can you believe he advertised his product at his child's birth? Isn't that just so disrespectful and terrible? I don't know. This is kind of
how
like
that could ever be normal.
This is a bad video, I can already say. But okay, we're done.
Gee, I told you that 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Hey, I was having fun.
But it's a bad video. I'm sure there's other videos out that we could watch. Like Miller, he sent a video. We love Miller. Miller sent. Oh wait, we've already seen that one.
I mean, Nicholas Light or something.
Oh yeah. We already saw it. It's the underwear one. All right.
Oh, Miller praising me for knowing I'm a genius.
He knows. Wow. Moby Dick is a very strange book. Sometimes it's a comedy. Sometimes it's horror. There's like one chapter that's basically the short novella chapters that are short plays, etc., etc. It's held together by the author's amazing writing. Wow. All right.
I believe it, Alita. I'm gonna read old books one day. I promise.
I would never waste my time reading an old book. Did you read Lord
Well,
of
then
the
you
Rings?
just won't understand that Griffith is just Macbeth, Alita, and you'll be clueless.
True.
Ambition and stuff, you know.
What do you think's going on?
Most replayed. Oh, he's gonna play that Connor Sea Dog clip, the bacon guy.
Oh yeah,
I saw it in the
I had
timeline.
a rant about this on a stream after I drank a little bit too much.
Oh, this is the guy.
Yeah, we watched this. Remember, or I did on stream.
That's this guy.
Look, he's walking back a bit. He was
got
too
a
drunk.
beard now.
Wow. Now, a few weeks ago, I had a rant about this on a stream after I drank a little bit too much caffeine. And now people have heard the story of how I became Logan Paul's PR man. Hopefully people understand why I had that rant, both here and there. It sort of went viral online on YouTube and Twitter and a few places. And it was quite interesting seeing the response. I also felt quite exposed because, you know, it's easier just to say nothing on these sort of matters. Keep your head down, like most people. Even doing this video now, very stupid of me. This video will open myself up to more scrutiny than I would have otherwise had.
Real.
I had a few people sort of distance themselves from me, which is fair enough.
Really? That's crazy.
He's a powerful guy, old Mr. Beast, and
Wow.
entire companies are built around him. You know, people don't want to burn that bridge. I also witnessed some comments.
I wonder if that's
This
actually
is where
a
Destiny
thing.
pauses it. It says, "Any examples, Ludwig,
yeah.
for my fans harassing you, you
No.
little pussy?"
What is curious here is that Mr. Beast is a massive channel, obviously. And this guy's a pretty massive channel too, like 3 million. Obviously nowhere near Mr. Beast. I wonder if that actually is a thing for like the really big channels. But I feel like they're just so different niches that there's no way that there's like overlap, right? Like what opportunity is Mr. Beast blocking that is like abroad in Japan is gonna like be...
Well, because Mr. Beast invites a bunch of YouTubers to be in his things, right, Alito? So, you know, that's why Ludwig wouldn't critique him or something, said somebody.
True, so true.
Saying the Logan Paul thing was 6 years ago, the Forest incident, it's in the past, we have to forgive, we have to forget, time to move on. And I agree, if somebody shows remorse for their actions and learns from it, moves on, then you should be able to forgive them, even for something perhaps as bad as all the stuff he did in Japan. But type Logan Paul's name in online, and the headlines aren't exactly a
Alito, we don't care about that Japan shit at all, right? Entirely morally neutral.
I do actually think initially, like, it is a bad thing. I truly, like, it is like to go and record a dead body and to make content out of it, I think is actually bad. But he apologized afterwards. Like it looked like a genuine apology, and
whatever,
like,
who cares?
No, I don't know. I would, yeah. But what he's saying here is, I guess, right. You see, like, what happens afterwards. So they like change their ways. And I don't know enough about Logan Paul to kind of judge that. Like I've seen
Paul's
mixed,
a little retarded.
I've seen mixed things. I've seen him have bad things like the crypto stuff, which I don't know enough about to really comment on, but seems bad. But then I've seen him have like decently like fine takes on controversial issues, basically, which seem like okay too. But then again, like controversial
remember
issues
when he
aren't really
won
that
Donald
important.
Trump the presidency?
That is so true, so true.
Had him on that podcast, and that was the first one he did, and then he did all those other ones.
Yeah. Is that true?
Didn't ask him any hard questions.
Okay. Like, the book literally starts with 2 chapters of gay jokes about 2 sailors having to sleep in the same bed together. Oh, it's like The Lighthouse. Oh my goodness. Remember The Lighthouse, Kyle? What a movie. That was great.
That was boring. Who cares about that shitty movie?
I can definitely see Dog VA being in a Mr. Beast video if he wasn't a hater. All these people have the same audience and collab. I don't know if Dog VA was a hater. I think he was like the one defending Mr. Beast in that video. But yeah, that's infinitely the worst apology on YouTube. Is it? Why was it
the
bad?
Logan Paul
I
video
mean,
is pretty bad.
it was funny, but what is like bad about the apology, right?
I mean, I don't think Logan Paul cares.
So what do you want from him? Like, you want him to change his behavior, right?
I don't want him to apologize at all.
Okay. I guess you just want him to change the behavior, right?
No.
I guess you don't care. Miller, I guess, here is who I'm arguing with, but...
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
I mean, it's definitely funny. I quote this all the time.
I'm simply here to apologize. So what we came across that day in the woods was obviously unplanned, and the reactions you saw on tape were raw, they were unfiltered. None of us knew how to react or how to feel. I should have never posted the video. I should have put the cameras down.
Oh my god, the video's got no description. This is epic.
Stop recording what we were going through. There's a lot of things I should have done differently, but I didn't. And for that, from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. I want to apologize to the internet. I want to apologize to anyone who's seen the video. I want to apologize to anyone who...
Who should he apologize to, Kyle, in this moment?
No one.
Okay.
Should put the cameras down.
We're going back 15
Stop
seconds
recording
there.
what we were going through. There's a lot of things I should have done differently, but I didn't. And for that, from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. I want to apologize to the internet. I want to apologize to anyone who's seen the video. I want to...
Is he going to apologize to the family or the people that or the person he recorded? Is he going to apologize to the people of Japan? Let's see who he apologizes for.
Apologize to anyone who has been affected or touched by mental illness or depression or suicide. But most importantly, I want to apologize to the victim.
Wow.
For my fans who are defending my actions, please don't.
You know, if they hadn't overworked that poor fella and given him good pay, maybe he wouldn't have done it, Alito. You know, what's really at fault here is Japan's disgusting workplace problem.
I have no comment. I don't know. Probably. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know that guy's story. I don't want to put words in the mouth of that tragic suicide, Kyle. Okay.
To be defended. The goal with my content is always to entertain, to push the boundaries, to be all-inclusive. In the world I live in, I share almost everything I do. The intent is never to be heartless, cruel, or malicious. Like I said, I made a huge
I
mistake.
like
don't
being
expect
those
to forget it.
things.
I'm just here to apologize. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm disappointed in myself. And I promise to be better. I will be better. Thank you.
So this is like a famously terrible apology. I can understand why it's like funny or whatever, like a meme apology, but I think the things he said sound okay. You know, if he truly means
like...
them and he like changed his ways or whatever, I buy it. You know, like this isn't a bad apology to me. But to Miller it is, I guess.
How would you do the apology? Because I feel like no matter whatever meta way, especially nowadays, like the YouTube apology meme has become such a thing. Like even if you're like, I own my mistakes, I don't want to make any excuses, I'm really sorry for what happened. Like, I feel like that's going to get made fun of. Like, just don't do it. Just get on camera, flip them off and say, kill yourself, pussies. And then start streaming.
No, I think it's, well, it depends on your philosophy. I guess that could
now,
be
if Logan
yours.
Paul said, kill yourself, pussies, that would have been iconic.
That would have been, he probably would have had his channel deleted or something. I don't know. It probably would have been crazy. My philosophy would be I would apologize because I would, if I genuinely felt I had done something wrong, I would want to apologize. But then I wouldn't care about the response to it. Like, I'd just keep doing what I was doing afterwards. But I'd only do the apology if I felt it was, like, necessary. Like, I wouldn't do it out of, like, oh, I need to do it to appease people or anything. I think it's silly if you do it for that reason. But I think if you truly care, you should apologize if you think you did something wrong. But, yeah.
What would I ever apologize for? Now, I apologize to my girlfriend all the time, Illyri. That's to make my life easier. Now, that's probably why he did it. So I guess we're all the same in this. You know, sometimes when you bump into somebody, Illyri, you go, sorry. Like a Canadian. So I apologize sometimes then. When else have I ever apologized?
I don't
Did
know.
I ever apologize to you, Illyri?
I don't think so. That would be a shocking thing. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe at some point.
So I have no input on this.
All right. He didn't apologize. He spent days making jokes about it and calling people haters before celebrities started calling him out, and then Logan apologized. Okay, that, you know what, this adds a bit more context. Okay. Cool. Bad. We don't like Logan Paul. Bad. Kyle has to pretend to like Logan Paul or it'll invalidate billions of hours he spent watching WWE. Is that true, Kyle?
True. I love Logan Paul in WWE.
He was tasering animals like a month later and still making the same outrage content.
Yeah, true. We're all vegans here, aren't we, guys?
No. As far as I understand, he was tasering like dead animals, right? Like it wasn't like alive animals.
Oh, even worse. Desecrating dead bodies. We don't like that.
Yeah, but maybe he was actually tasering alive animals, which is probably, that's pretty crazy. I wouldn't do that. Oh my goodness. I think I'd disavow someone like that. Please don't insult my country like that, Kyle. Oh, wow. What is
Which country?
Are we learning about Millie here? Is he from Japan. I don't know. Reminder: this is
In
his
his heart, he
second
is.
attempt at an apology after he did a text one, which has emojis and shit. So link it, Miller. Link it. I want to see it. What are the emojis? Was it a skull emoji?
I
Was
don't
it
care about this.
All right, I'll find it myself. Okay. Well, Reddit will have it. Logan Paul apology emojis. Oh, it's like a whole thing.
Wait, he added in the comments, you fucking idiot.
Really?
Well, no, I think it was that same thing there.
You think it's this? You think you
There's
can
no
type
way
this
that's
out?
real, right?
No. My God. Jesus. I don't even know how I would find this. Oh, you know what? Wait. It's on his Wikipedia, absolutely. It's like the biggest thing that ever happened to him. Why is my internet so slow today? Suicide. Forest. Apology. As a result, removed the video on his channel following up with a written apology on Twitter. Surely they linked this here, right? Logan Paul. All right.
This is going swimmingly.
I'm gonna find it.
You should have just gone to Google Images.
We found it. We found the
There's no way
original.
he hasn't deleted the post.
Oh my God! Look at that emoji. Look at that emoji. That's crazy. He put a peace emoji at
That's
the
pretty
end.
bad.
There's
bro.
no way this is what
All
Miller's
these
talking
emojis.
about. Miller, is this what you were talking about? There's no way.
It could be a Miller moment.
No, I feel like there had to be something else. I'm sure.
That's January 2nd, so maybe this is the second apology.
The following
Is that
day,
Oh,
on January 2nd,
Oh,
a
he-
subsequent video
No,
apology.
following up with
Yeah,
a
this
written
might be.
apology on
You know what? Here we go.
January 1.
Okay, look, Miller, I think you might be in the right. Maybe there's no way this is what Miller was talking about. There's no way. It has to be like another one. So as a
no,
result
you
of the
think it is
backlash-
the one Miller's talking about? Look at chat.
Yes, hashtag Logan for life. Logang for life. Okay, that's pretty bad, but I mean, it's not that. This is not what I was expecting when Miller was saying. Okay, let's read
I was
this, all right?
expecting what Reddit showed us.
Yeah. Where do I begin? Let's start with this. I'm sorry. This is a first for me. I've never faced criticism like this before because I've never made a mistake like this before. I'm surrounded by good people and believe I make good decisions, but I'm still a human being. I can be wrong. I didn't do it for views. I get views. I did it because I thought I could make a positive ripple on the internet, not cause a monsoon of negativity. That's never the intention. I intended to raise awareness for suicide and suicide prevention, and while I thought if this video saved just one life, it'll be worth it, I was misguided by shock and awe. As portrayed in the video, I still am. I do this shit every day. I've made a 15-minute TV show every single day for the past 460 plus days. One may understand that it's easy to get caught up in the moment without fully weighing the possible ramifications. I'm often reminded of how big of a reach I truly have, and with great power comes great responsibility. For the first time in my life, I'm regretful to say I handled that power incorrectly. It won't happen again. I love everyone. I believe in people. I'm out here. Peace, Logang for life. In context, this stuff isn't bad. The actual apology is kind of like, I don't remember the actual context of the original video enough to know if this is like, well,
I mean, the laughing
mannered or
part is
whatever.
like 1 second at the end of the video, right?
I don't know. I don't remember enough. I know. Do we
Like,
really
it's a
wanna
big
go-
dramatic video, if I recall correctly. And then at the end, they show the dead body, and then they like all go, and it'd be really ominous. But then somebody giggles, and then they cut off the video. I think.
What would I even look up? Logan Paul suicide forest. I don't want to see just a clip of it. I want like the. It would have been taken down, but would anyone re-upload
There
it?
it is.
Like in its entirety? I don't know. I'm not going to be able to find it. But the issue is more like what he did wrong here, as far as I understand, if it is purely what I remember, which is that he went to a forest, filmed some dead body, and then talked about how this is terrible, and I can't believe we just saw that, and blah blah blah. And if he did like a dual message of like, guys, don't kill yourself or something, the bad thing he did was it was disrespect, right? And like to also bring up the trauma for a family member who that is a real person too, right? That's the bad thing he did, which is like either traumatize a family, or like give them like harassment in the future. Well, not really harassment or whatever, but give them attention that they probably don't want. And to be disrespectful. Now, the disrespectful thing, I don't give a shit about at all. Like not even a single, I don't care at all. But the family thing is an actual issue, because that's not nice or good at all for having to like go through that. And I feel like he doesn't acknowledge that at all in this apology. So I feel like that is a very big like oversight here. Yeah. So you know what? Maybe he is bad. Okay. Maybe we don't like him. Maybe he truly didn't understand what he did that was wrong. But yeah.
Of course he didn't.
Yeah. But there we are. Thank you, Miller, for letting us know. Okay, Mr. Beast most likely collaborated with Logan Paul because of the success of Prime and nothing else. Yeah, it probably is, yeah. Yep, crazy. Yes, you're Logan for life. This is like a Nicholas Light apology where 90% of it is stroking his ear.
It was only like 40%.
Yeah, it was definitely a little bit of ear stroking, but also like it depends on your charitability and all that.
Nicholas Light is much worse than this guy. Come on now.
I don't know. All he wanted to do was help suicidal people. So true. How magnanimous. That is very true. You don't think it's disrespectful to casually show a person's corpse on video? I think it is disrespectful. I don't care about
dead.
like, yeah, disrespect is not a thing I care about at all. Now for the family who is like having to go through it again and be like made a big news thing and stuff, I that's terrible. I don't like that. But disrespectful, doesn't bother me.
I feel like the framing of the video would have definitely been like, oh, we're going into the spooky suicide first.
Yeah.
What are we gonna find?
Probably,
it definitely wasn't, well, suicide, that's a bad thing. Let's just go in and make a documentary piece about how sad this forest.
Yep. It's insane that he made this, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
what a crazy thing.
Think this is gonna fuck with him a little bit. It is
like,
a little weird.
Yeah, it is crazy. But yep. Anyway, I guess that was this video. We watched the most played timestamp. Oh, Squid Game. Oh my god, we love Squid Game. Let's watch this bit too.
Endorsement of that channel, of those people. Obviously, don't watch me, I'm too grumpy, and I swear too much. I only let my imaginary children watch 2 YouTube channels. Number 1, Captain Disillusion, and number 2, reruns of Tom Scott. Please, Tom, come back. It's been too long. And this Christmas, when millions of people sit down to watch Mr. Beast hosting a game show on Amazon, thousands of contestants jumping around carefully choreographed explosions in a field, hoping to be noticed by Senpai. Why not put on Home Alone instead?
That's what Blindwave did. How ironic.
Oh yeah, when me and Elite hang out, we're gonna be doing a weed, brother, and we're gonna be. That was a thought I had at the beginning. I was like,
Canberra?
that would be hilarious.
I don't know what the
where
in Canberra, my city that I moved to. Is that like a thing here? I don't know.
I don't know. We'll illegally facilitate it. What do you call it?
That is absolutely not true. For anyone listening, I would never do that. Okay, never. Not
I do illegal drugs, B.
All right. What was I actually up to? How magnanimous. You don't think I read that? The video was more the tone of someone visiting a haunted house. Yeah, that sounds about right. Just watch Wipeout. But Wipeout doesn't have
Wipeout's pretty cool though.
It doesn't have Mr. Beast and his magnanimous and amazing personality. We love it. WTF, Ari's a government worker now? No,
he is. He's a Fed.
Average Wipeout episode is better than most Mr. Beast videos. Oh yeah? How many Mr. Beast videos have you seen?
0.
Yeah. Okay, well, anything else? It's a long stream.
Oh my god, Moist Critical is weighing in on the adpocalypse on Twitch. This is big.
I think I even watched this. This is 11. This is old.
I don't want to watch this.
No, I saw this. You know what he said? He talked about how on his YouTube, he makes basically no money when he's streaming compared to Twitch. But then the VODs make like 10 times the amount of money that he makes like overall
yeah,
in
you can
Twitch.
put ads on those things,
Exactly.
baby. He's not getting subs on YouTube. He's getting them on Twitch.
Yep.
Probably doesn't even have memberships enabled.
That was this video.
Wait, I want to see his money.
It was a lot. It was an insane amount.
If I told you mid-poop ass Starfield.
Yeah, 84,000 for one video.
84,000. Is that on one thing or is that on a date?
No, this is for one video. I think. Let's watch it.
Because of the ads and the subs that came.
Christ, Elite, what are we doing around here?
We're not famous YouTubers.
Alan, he's a fucking retard. We could take this money.
No, he's funny though. That is his thing.
In live viewers,
this moron has never said anything funny in his fucking life.
No, he used to be funny.
He's like my least favorite Elite REism, right? We've got Ethan from H3H3. We love that guy. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
Then we got this fucking moron at the bottom. Mr. Beast is slightly above this idiot. Yeah, but he sucks too. Who else do you like? Blindwave, we like those. He's right on. Eric from Blindwave is right under the great H3H3. Who else we got?
Mappa, Studio Mappa.
They suck.
Yep, I don't know. But this, you know what, in fairness, I don't know if he actually has been funny in the past few years. When I say he's funny, I mean like these videos.
He could be telling people to kill themselves in this one. This one might be good.
Like, actually not these. These are like way too old even for me. Stuff like this. These I thought were funny. But maybe I was younger back then, maybe it's actually not funny. To rewatch in context, Let's judge his Yumikai. Okay, we'll watch like 10.
I'm ready.
Let's see. All right, it's gonna be so funny. You're gonna laugh. All right.
What? Let me see the date so I can get.
So
the right
this is 2012.
Oh,
I don't
this
know
is even before. I only got on YouTube at the end of this year, so this is crazy.
I don't know how old he is in this. Maybe he's like 20 or 18 or I have no idea. I truly have no
Google
idea.
how old he is and then minus 12. What are you fucking
All right.
stupid?
Charlie, critical age.
What's his last name?
White, I think.
Charlie Brown. That's a fella.
Oh my god.
Wow, my name's Elite RE and my internet doesn't work.
So
Whoa,
30.
he's younger than I thought.
So, how many years ago? 12 years ago?
He was 18.
18, okay. Let's
Emiru.
What's up,
That's
everybody? It's
Sneeko
Critical.
came up
I'm playing Pepsi Man for the PlayStation 1. Now, this game was only released in Japan, so the odds are I won't be able to read the dialogue that really brings out the best in this game, since it's a story-driven action runner. So, I'll just have to take my best guess as to the plot. Oh, here we go. Good evening, Pepsi vendor. That confirmed my theory. I have no idea what this bitch is telling me. Seems to be important, though, because he is touching his stomach like there is no tomorrow. Oh, and he is touching his hips, too. Where the fuck is this conversation taking place anyway? Are we in space? It's just me and this Pepsi vendor, surrounded by a black background. And since I can't understand what he's telling me...
YouTube.
This is
What do
so
you call
funny.
it? This is some Doug Walker thing. Where the hell is this?
You had to see the wiener
taking
warrior
place?
known as Pepsi Man was coming through. Stay on the sidewalk until you're ready for the big leagues. Shit.
You know what? This is
Game was
not.
kinda fun.
It's actually not what I remembered, but that was like much more scripted kind of comedy. You know, I'm thinking more like, where is it? Jeez, all of his like recent stuff is so popular. It's crazy.
There was a Pokemon one.
No, we don't want a Pokemon.
There was another Pokemon one.
Fortnite. We love Fortnite. Oh, here we go. Oh, we have to sign in. Logan Paul laughing at a dead man. We can't even watch it. Oh my goodness.
I wish I was dead right now.
Anyway. Okay.
Nintendo sued the dumbest streamer. Oh, it's from 1 month ago. We don't want to watch that.
You can stop pretending to like Mr. Beast now. Oh, thank God. Okay. He doesn't. He doesn't. He talks about streaming revenues with no reference to the controversy. True. L. Kyle Take Charlie is funny. True. Critical is literally
this fucking lifetime.
just the modern day Leafy is here, but people like him this time for some reason.
Well, Leafy is here was much meaner, right?
I think they're the same in that they were both commentary, right? That would be like the similarity, I feel. I never watched the only Leafy I saw was through H3, so and iDubbbz or whatever. Like I never really watched the Leafy thing directly. So I don't know. Was the Christmas mailbag good? I don't watch them. Is the chemistry still there? That's a good question because I also don't watch them. But we can judge.
I watched like the first 20 mailbags, I reckon.
I think I watched the first like 150 or something. Oh jeez, now they have seasons and stuff. Whoa, I thought it was age gated for a second.
It should be. They promote marijuana on this channel.
Cool. It's a solo album? It's the first mini album, which I believe is a solo album. Oh. Very cool. So this is the other one that he was talking about. So thank you so much, Flynn.
Thank you, Flynn.
Thank you, and thank you for all your work as well. Yes.
They're gonna put that in their CD player.
Mm-hmm.
Mizan must be the album name, maybe?
Oh, I thought it was vertical rather than sideways.
This is gonna be us, Kyle. We're gonna do a mail.
Oh yeah,
right?
send all your things to Elite RE's PO box and we'll open them.
Yeah.
I think it's the name of the album.
All right. I'm gonna drink some more water.
Oh my god, Asmon did the same thing. No, it's probably just him reacting to this video, huh?
Twitch versus YouTube streaming revenue.
Crazy.
Do you think his editor tells him to say the name of the video at the beginning of every video so he can do a thingy? Oh my god, Hassan clip. Let's watch it.
Oh yeah, I think I already saw this.
Did
you know what's crazy?
Hassan got a lot on an autism test. Dan Clancy.
Yeah, I saw him here and I was like, what? He like hangs out with the streamers? That's like kind of crazy.
Yeah, he does it all the time. That's what Dan's mad about, Elite RE. What are you, stupid? The great cutie Cinderella, the great Pokemon. Oh my god, pause it. I'm gonna name all their streamers, you piece of shit.
Wait for it. You know, wait,
Okay,
I think
so
I
we've
can
got
name
Caroline
some of these.
Kwan.
Wait. Yeah, Caroline. I didn't know them through
I don't know any of
the
these
Java
people.
Sky, isn't it?
I don't know.
Do I know any of these people?
No,
Is
I
that
don't know any of
this
these
kind of looks like Aiden Ross, but there's no way. I don't know.
Aiden Ross is like a short guy, I'm pretty sure. That guy looks pretty tall.
Aiden Ross height. Oh yeah, okay, wow.
Is that short?
It'd be like on the shorter end compared to Americans or whatever. I don't know.
Speaking of tall, here comes this hunksicle, the great Hassan Abi.
Why does he look like this? Why is he so angry?
Because he just came in out of nowhere and he's doing a bit like, what are you all doing in my house? Or something.
Okay.
Or he arrived late or something.
I think he was like, maybe he wasn't expecting a bunch of cameras in his face or something. That's what it feels
Hold
like.
on, you could have. No, you idiot. Of course he. We're gonna pause it on that.
No,
page
you know
so
what
I
it
can
looks
name
like?
more streamers.
It's like a lot, so much is going on in front of him, he doesn't know where to look and what to say. That's what it feels like.
Or who to say hello to.
The last person, they get to choose, like, except for ones that are...
Hold on, pause it. That's Valkyrie, and that's one of the white guys
Oh,
that
that's
hangs
QT
out with
Cinderella.
Valkyrie's friends. Yes, I already said that one, you idiot.
I don't know.
It's
who
like
this
either
is.
Foolish or Blau or something. We hate these guys.
And this is Dan Clancy, the enemy of Ethan
an old
Klein
guy.
and Dan Saltman. And
He's an
other people.
anti-Semite that I hear.
I don't
allegedly.
know.
They would, if they pick a president, if they pick someone, then there's one president left, then they pick whatever one they want, as long as it... I thought it was number one. Number one gets to repick.
All right.
Oh,
Who are
Hassan, and
these?
I don't know these guys.
All right.
Normally it is, but we have more presidents than we have people. So now it'll be something like 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I know.
Connor eats pants.
Wait, that you said that
Foosley.
was Valkyrie? I would have said that's Pokemon.
Yep.
But okay.
Foosley's right there.
That's her.
And Connor eats pants.
All right, all right.
I don't like that guy, but I like that girl. But oh no, we're back to the same
Wait,
people now.
no, I thought that was the laser beam guy, but no. Yep, don't know these people.
We don't like LA streamers, Alita. You like Austin streamers.
Special interest and a special interest only.
You call that cracker elephant at home.
Was that Ludwig? No.
Is it? I mean, it
Is
could
it?
be. That could be.
I think that's Ludwig. His hair looks a little brown.
What did he just say? Wait.
You call that cracker elephant at home.
I think they had to censor a word.
Oh.
Or it lagged.
Right.
This is not the podcast. Why are you bullying me?
Well, that was something.
What a clip. Now let's do a fan one.
I'm gonna send you
An
a
extra
package.
Emily
No,
clip, perhaps?
do not send any packages, okay? That was a joke. It's too cringe watching that guy send the Yu Yu Hakusho stuff to them each week for 3 years straight. That is, I'm sure that is very funny.
Do you send a volume a week?
I have no idea. I haven't kept up. But that was always a thing where it's like, I feel like a lot of the time, Blind Wave are just like, they're just being nice, you know? They're probably a little bit annoyed that these people just are sending them all this nonsense. And
That's why the people appreciate us, Alita, because we're never nice.
that's true, yeah. I'm nice sometimes, oh my goodness.
And we won't be watching Karanokio Kai Heath. We hate that shit.
Why is Dan Clancy here? Is this what he does for Christmas? Yeah, he's like their boss or something, right? This is inappropriate.
He hangs out with streamers all the time. He was on Schooled, and he watches Hassan.
He's kind of like your boss, Kyle. Isn't that crazy?
Nah.
Do you like stream on Twitch? Why would you?
I got a bunch of other bosses. Don't you worry.
Kyle, you just got to do it. Stream on YouTube.
Oh my god, Mr. Arthur sees a probable dildo under extra Emily's bed, Alita. I already watched that clip.
Huh? Mr.
Fan
what?
overshares about facials. That's a funny clip.
Oh, Arthur.
The one above it was the one I was talking about just before, you fucking idiot.
Okay. Imagine if he
Mr.
saw...
Arthur's a German guy, Alita. Isn't that interesting?
Imagine if he saw the Reddit post saying Yu Yu Hakusho won the poll that was up for a couple of hours. That would break his heart, I guess. Lamau, he's killed himself.
We don't joke about that here.
Yeah, that's more Logan Paul's thing, right? AI art is
Alita,
awesome.
I went in the pool today, and my hair's gross.
That sucks. I'm so sorry.
I gotta wash that out, you know? But don't worry, you know, it's nearly 10:30, and I tricked you, Alita. That's your time.
Actually, 10:27, but... What is this?
Oh, there were two great clips there.
Oh.
What did you think it was? That guy with the glasses. Wait, who's he gonna fight? Linkara? That's a funny guy. I only know from people making fun of him. He's from Chicago? He's from the streets? That looks like New York. It looks like a plane's gonna go onto that hill. Canberra doesn't have skyscrapers, right, Alita? It's just like a fake city,
No,
right?
it does.
I got an adequate feeling. Everything's going my way.
Can we skip to the fight part?
No, this is the best part.
Fuck me!
Whoa.
Oh, this is the best part. It's Linkara, I think. Oh, is that the angry video game nerd? This
Wait,
is
was
a
that the guy
crossover.
we watched before? The angry video game
No,
guy?
you idiot.
Who was that guy? It was angry in the name.
He fights everyone.
Angry
This is
Joe.
Marineford of YouTube, but Miller the Killer is telling us.
Right.
Oh.
Jesus.
Wait, why would the angry video game nerd agree to be in this and lose? I would never lose to this. Doug Walker.
Maybe Doug Walker had more clout at the time.
No, angry video game nerd is way stronger. Now, did you see this effect where they run real fast?
Yep.
This is cinematography. Better than that Superman trailer.
I feel like Blind Wave has done this before in like a video intro before.
Blind Raver Cinematography Masters, remember that one video?
That is true. Aaron used to be a videographer or something for weddings, right? And I think Eric used to be something
That's
like that
every
too.
failed film person.
It wasn't Film Buff too or something? Wait, I don't remember.
Yeah, Adriana Lee also did that.
Oh, wow.
People gotta make wedding videos and stuff. Oh my god. This is pretty inventive. I like this. You think they asked this building if they could do that?
Look at this. This is
This is
comedy.
Marvel humor. Stop laughing.
That was
you
great.
fucking... I want to see who fights next.
Jesus.
Oh, interference. Lindsay Ellis!
Is that actually?
Yeah, the nostalgia chick. What, do you not know anything about anything?
Oh, wow.
She used to have her boobs out. But then she became a professional. And then she made fun of Avatar. Is that Lintara? No, it's some music guy.
Well, thanks.
Hold it! Let the wussy go.
That's Linkara!
Who is that?
Yeah? What the hell are you gonna do about it?
He's a side character leader.
I told you, what are you, some kind of idiot?
I'm not an idiot. I am a man!
How the fuck did you do that?
It's magic, bitch. Benzai! I knew you'd come to our aid. Now quickly, clench your fists.
This is like the closest thing to anime in real life, right? I feel like it feels like
some
a
videos called that.
Oh, is this a callback to something? Wait, what did you say? Wait, what did you say?
There's other videos that other YouTubers have made called like anime in real life that are supposed to be funny. Wait, no, Smosh made Pokemon in real life. That was a big video. But it had nothing to do with what you were saying. It was one of my funniest sides, and you got caught up on it because you're an idiot.
Yeah, sorry. All right, anyway.
Are you going to click on the YouTube home button? Like, we're done?
We're done. We are done. That's enough. They're fighting.
Oh my god, they really want you to watch this Mr. Arthur clip. Oh, Cinna's here. We love Cinna. She does not have an ass like Ice Spice Leader. I already saw this clip.
I'm doing that girl thing that girls do, and girls, you can agree with me. I'm sure there's guys in the chat
They
that do
do.
this too, but it's a different level of relatability. Every single piece of clothing that I have is ugly, and the ones that are nice don't fit me correctly.
Alita E just did that. He went through this.
Yeah, and then I bought a bunch of clothing. I'm wearing one of them on stream right here, or two of them, I guess. This new white shirt and this, whatever this is. And here I am, so.
I'm just going to throw away everything and rehaul all my clothes.
I did do
tired
this,
of it.
oh my
Chat,
God.
I'm talking down to even my casual gym clothes when I put them on.
Oh, I don't know about that. I keep all that. Oh my
They
goodness.
feel so bad when I wear them. I know streamers obviously are the most mentally sound people in the world, and you guys should always think that your streamers are mentally
The funny
sound.
part's
I
coming.
also think it's coming from a place of like, I'm definitely unhappy with like my weight and stuff too all the time. So I know that that heavily influences how I feel about my clothes. But I've also just never
Why are we
I
getting
haven't
this
bought
text?
complete outfits in so long. I've only ever bought singular shirts or anything, and then I'm over them. Your weight is how it should be. No, chat, listen, okay? I don't think that I'm like big. I do think that I can tone and lose weight is what I'm gonna do. I think I need to do that because I'm not where
I hate the word tone, by the way. I hate it. When people say I want to go to the gym to get toned, I hate it. Just say you want to reduce your body fat percentage, okay? It just sounds way better to me. I don't know why toned, I don't like it.
That sounds better. That's less annoying, Alita, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you agree.
I want to be fit-wise.
Just say you're getting lean. That's a good one.
That's better. Yeah, I do like that. Yeah.
You just skipped over the beginning of the joke, so go back a little bit in 5 seconds.
No, chat, listen, okay? I don't think that I'm like big. I do think that I can tone and lose weight is what I'm gonna do. I think I need to do that because I'm not where I want to be fit-wise. Ice Spice thought she was big. Nothing is wrong with you. Don't ever say that to me again, okay? I do not have an Ice Spice ass. Don't talk to me like I have an Ice Spice ass, okay? Don't try to relate to me like I have an Ice Spice ass.
Alita already doesn't know who Ice Spice is.
Oh no, I like the Hassan reference where she like hit the desk or whatever. That was funny.
That wasn't a Hassan reference, you idiot.
Oh, I don't know.
Cinna's our favorite streamer girl. She's like the prettiest one, so we like her a lot.
Okay.
She had the clip where she said the N-word, Alita, where it was funny because she's half black, even though she doesn't look it.
Okay.
Amaru, what's your fan oversharing our facials, Alita? This is gonna be so funny.
Clip. Oh, look at this.
The only tactic they're championing is putting fart from my butt onto the blockchain.
This is a minty joke he told today. Did you see that?
Lamau, he's killed himself. Do you think he was invited to the party, or is it a case of your boss dropping in at your party and you can't ask them to leave?
It's not really their boss.
Yeah. I don't know what the context is. I have no idea. Who would have organized that?
He
Kyle?
collabs with them all the time. They're like friends.
Is that a QT Cinderella event or whatever? Doesn't she do all the events, or what was that?
Well, I don't know. That just seemed like a big Christmas collab. Oh, there's another Cinna one. Knows what she's doing. True.
He fights everyone. This is the
Anna Fry.
Hold on, the choreography. True. I think Angry Joe shows up. Isn't that the guy? Wait.
That's
now
not
I don't
possible.
even remember. That was the guy we looked at before, right?
Yes, that was the guy, the Superman guy.
They all team up and form their website at the end. It's like the Avengers before the Avengers.
That's epic.
That is pretty epic. I just want to reduce my body fat percentage.
That was making fun of you for being
I
a
understand. I understand. But what do you... Okay.
I was 73 kilos today, Elite, by the way. That's a working thing.
Okay. I guess one of the reasons I don't like the word toned is because it's like a euphemism. It's like either you're afraid of like saying you want to get more muscles, or like you don't want to say that you want to admit you're fat or something, or you don't want to like...
It is a thing girls say a lot.
Yeah, it's like they're scared of like saying, oh, I want to go and build more muscle. Or
They don't want to be muscly.
Anything. Yeah, I
That's
don't
why
like
they don't
that.
want to do biceps and stuff.
So it's like a little bit of like dishonesty and cringeness because it's like clearly you're like embarrassed and you don't want to say it. So I don't like that word because of that. But then...
You're not going to like girls then, Elite. They're embarrassed about everything.
Yeah, I can hide that I'm
they don't want to say
it. It's, I mean, that I don't like the word, okay? But the body fat percentage thing, it's perfect. It's honest. It's accurate. It's just the best of all worlds.
They don't want to use the word fat, Elite. What are you, stupid?
Okay.
I would never deal with somebody so irrational, Elite, he says in his mind. You will be, pussy. How the hinge dates going?
Rewriting Dragon Ball Super, Battle of Gods.
Doesn't like to talk about it, Chad. I'm sorry.
First up is Battle of Gods 2013. I don't know if this is a controversial take, but in my view, Battle of Gods might be the
fan clip right now.
Or we can watch the great 2-week-old Totally Not Mark video where he's going to talk about Battle of Gods, where he rewrites it. I'm sure he's going to make it way better, right?
I watched this movie.
Yeah.
Best Dragon Ball film. And seeing as I know that there are already a bunch of you typing this in the comments,
True,
yes,
it's
I
the
know
best
this
one,
is titled
is it?
as a Dragon Ball Z
Yep.
movie, but that was before Dragon Ball Super even existed, and it very clearly is part of the modern...
Let's do a tier list.
Wait,
right?
the title is like the...
What are all the movies?
I don't remember any of these movies to give any input.
Holy, where are they? Wait, Dragon Ball movies.
That's probably the one I remember the most, or the Frieza one after it that I half watched.
Oh boy. Okay.
Like, all in my head will be Team Force stuff for all of these. And look at these terrible crop jobs on this tier list.
Alright, I'm sure there's a better one.
Wait, we got to do one tier list now. I'm excited. Not Dragon
This is
Ball
even
movies. Who
worse.
cares about this nonsense?
I want the movies. Wait.
DBZA? Arcs and Sagas? That's a good one.
Show me the movies. Alright, well, it
Every
looks like we're going with the first one. Alright, so...
Bio
this one was
Broly,
pretty
no.
bad. I don't know. It was like, no, this was
What's
Android
that one?
whatever. The Android 13 one, right?
People seem to not like this one. I don't think I've ever actually seen that one.
Yeah. I remember I definitely saw it through Team 4-Star, that's for sure.
I've seen this one. This one was okay. There was like
Is
a
this the
mini tournament
Bojack
in it, so
one?
so I liked that one.
Yeah, I do. I remember liking the tournament at the beginning, actually.
But everything afterwards was kind of boring.
Yep. Cooler. I love the Cooler movies.
I don't remember anything about the second Cooler movie. I don't even know
Yep.
if I've seen it.
He's
The
like
first one's
metal
pretty
and
cool,
stuff, and it's awesome.
No, I have seen it because I remember thinking it was weird.
You know what? It's like, I can't even do this. I just think of the Team 4-Star version, like for all of these. Like I've seen
already
this Team
said.
4-Star one so many times. Like this one is like
This is the
Christmas
tree
of Might,
one, right?
Yeah, and I just watched
Yeah.
this yesterday, and I'm like, oh yeah, that was awesome. But like, 'cause
Oh
it's
yeah, I
awesome,
saw
it was
your
funny.
tweet about it or something.
Did I tweet about it? What do you
Oh,
mean?
you Discord message something. I saw it somewhere.
You saw
You
it
said something about
somewhere.
Christmas tree of oh, you were complaining about a comment that wanted the video.
Oh
together.
yes, yeah. Someone on a Blind Wave reaction video, they left a comment like 7 years after the fact, complaining about the fact that they watched it in 2 videos instead of 1. It was crazy.
You know, it was only 2 parts because back then you couldn't upload a whole video on YouTube in that much. So you know, you should have really watched it together, pussy.
What do we think of all the Broly movies individually?
I feel like none of them are good at all, and I feel like I've only seen the first one and the third one. But I have the DVD set of all 3.
I don't remember the third one. What was the third one?
The third one's Bio Broly.
Oh, that's the one I do remember. What was the second one?
Wait, that one's great. It
Wait.
starts at the tournament, and it's like, what were they doing for like an hour between going to chase Boo, and Android 18 is trying to get her prize money from Hercule, and it's pretty funny.
I don't remember that at all. Maybe I never saw it, but I did see the Bio Broly because it was like
People hate
weird
that
and-
one.
No, actually, the second one was when Broly is like buried or something, and then Goten and Gohan or something they all come together
and then
use
Gohan has to come and get him, and I think Vidal's there for a little bit.
That was okay. I remember.
Vidal might have long hair in that movie, but I don't remember like anything.
Okay, the one where he does
Are you
the
not doing
dragon
Trunk
fist.
one?
I mean, we'll get.
I
to it,
feel
guess.
like I maybe saw this one once. Is this the one with the sword?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
That's dumb as fuck.
And there was like this weird, like really strong villain. I don't remember. It was okay. I remember thinking it was fine. I don't remember the details though.
What about History of Trunks? Why you
That's
skipping that
right.
one?
Oh, this is obviously ass. I wouldn't even consider this a movie.
This one's fucking lame. I hate everything. It's dumb future Trunks. He fucking suck.
Yeah, it was so cool when you saw the androids and they're actually like dangerous and stuff. Oh my god.
The only good Trunks thing is the part where he goes back and he kills Cell at the end of the last. Isn't that one so cool?
That was pretty cool. Yeah, almost as cool as the History of Trunks thing.
And he's like, "Mom, go inside." That was epic.
Is this the Wheeler one? Because that was sick. I like that.
Yeah, because Master Roshi fights him and he's cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's the typical, like, we one by one we fight, and then Goku fight, and then
That's
win.
probably the best Team 4-star one, right?
I don't know. The Broly one was... I like the Broly one a lot. I'm sure there's some good Team 4-star movies. Obviously, Broly is a fantastic movie. Wait, is
Never
that
seen
Broly?
this fucking shit in my
it is.
life. Or is it Frieza?
It's a real good movie. That's the Broly one.
I ain't ever watched it.
Resurrection of F
This
was
one
like,
I
pretty
half-watched.
good.
Because Vegeta could have beat him, but then he didn't. So that's pretty cool.
And
they went back in time.
They did go back
I feel like
in
I've only
time.
seen the second half of this movie. It was on like TV once.
I love Fusion Reborn. Fusion is the coolest thing ever, and there was
Is
a
this
bunch of
the
Fusion in
Janemba
this.
one?
It is. Janemba was really cool. He was fat, and then it was skinny, and then they were shaking all of heaven or something, and Hitler was in it, and the people fused, and they had thick outlines for some reason. It was great. I love that movie. Fantastic.
This one's bad because I always hated it when he became Vegito, because obviously Gogeta was the proper one.
Funny you say that. Wait, you're saying that this ruined Vegito for you because Gogeta was in this movie?
Yeah, I was always like, why isn't he turning into Gogeta? I hate this. Gogeta's what it's called when they fuse.
So you saw this
But
before you
Gogeta
saw the
comes
Buu
second,
arc?
which is funny. Huh?
You saw this before the Buu arc?
It's possible, probably not though. But this was all when I was a kid. Who knows?
It's
But
interesting.
it's funny. It was probably from the games. I just saw like Gogeta as like the end thing
sure.
because all those games would have the GT characters as like the strongest ones.
Yeah,
And you're
yeah.
like, what the fuck is Vegito? And his name isn't cool, and he's got a dumb jacket on, and he's not in Super Saiyan 4, the coolest Super Saiyan.
Yep.
Oh,
It is. So you said that you think that Gogeta's the cooler one, right?
Yeah, his name's cooler.
You know what? I completely agree. However, Vegeta, in the moment, he's like so cool when he shows up, but in comparison, it's like Gogeta's like way cool. I don't know why, but he just is.
Super Saiyan 4.
All right, Battle of Gods is pretty great. I liked it.
When they all hold hands, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
Fights are cool. It was like modern animation in Dragon Ball, which was like kind of interesting.
No, that was the bad part, obviously.
It was cool seeing, like, it was so novel back then when this came out to see, like, for instance, Boo, like in a neutral, like, kind of setting where he's like being like a guy who's just hanging around when he was such a big villain in my childhood. It was like a novel kind of element to this. I don't know if it would be as interesting watching
For
it
whatever
now.
reason, when you said Boo, I was thinking of Beerus. I'm like, what the fuck is this idiot talking about?
True.
Now, what was his name? Oh, Bills. That's right. That's his real name.
I have no idea what this is. Any idea?
Is that a Dragon Ball?
I mean, it says Super, but I don't know. I don't know any of the Dragon Ball movies. No idea.
I think
Have
a
you
lot of
seen
them are
any?
just like alternative tellings. No, I don't. I think I might have started one time and been like, well, this is stupid.
Mm-hmm. Is this the
What
first
is this?
Broly? No, no, what is that?
Yeah, if it's young Gohan, it's the first one.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
I feel like I have
It was
like
pretty good.
very little memories of this one.
Yeah. It was just fighting. I don't know. The setup in these movies are like kind of what make or break it, I guess.
The setup's cool in most of them, I think. It's like
Yeah.
weird, but I guess as a kid I was always mad because it didn't actually fit a lot of the time, and that would annoy me a lot.
Like in the canon, like in the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did bother me too.
That's the first one, right? That one's pretty cool.
Is this not the Garlic Jr. stuff? What is
Garlic
it?
Jr., that's the one. The first one, Alita, you know.
I remember thinking I
Garlic
liked
Jr.'s
this a lot.
cool, I like him. I definitely saw the Garlic Jr. episodes and then went back to see this, so it was like, oh my god, this is where he comes from. This is crazy. On God.
Yeah.
Because I like that Garlic Jr. arc, you know.
Did you ever
that
watch the live action
I loved
one?
this movie as a kid, Elite RE. It was great.
Wow. All right.
I was like, because they have the post-credit scene, and I was googling like, when's the second one coming out? Why isn't the second one out? That's when I found out everybody hated it and it had been cancelled or something, and I was so sad.
That's just.
I just wanted
depressing.
to see Vegeta, bro.
This is the first one. Oh no, the legend. Yeah, this is the first one. What is this then? I don't know. Maybe we'll just put it there too. Okay.
Who knows?
Coolest Revenge.
This one's pretty cool. That guy was French.
I think everything.
The
with
opening
Cooler
is
really
the coolest of all time. He's watching Frieza get blown up.
Yep.
Oh no! At first he watches Goku go past, and then he watches
Yep.
Frieza. That was pretty cool.
It is. It
And,
is
you know,
cool. It's like you're seeing a different perspective of events. It's like, whoa, oh my god.
Yeah,
it's
he
great.
references King Cold, and you're like, oh my god, King Cold actually was in charge. You know, that's crazy.
Yep.
Frieza was just a little bitch boy.
Yep. GT or is this? Yeah, it is GT.
Yeah, I guess it's a GT.
I didn't know there was a movie. I never
ain't
watched
seen no
this.
GT movies.
Something
super.
Well, no idea.
Isn't this just
Bojack.
Bardock again? Oh no, Bojack. Didn't we already do that one?
Yeah, it's like.
Oh no, we did a GT one and thought it was Bojack. Look,
Oh my god, we did.
it was just a blue person.
Is that Princess
We're
Snake?
racing.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it, huh?
All right. Lord Slug, that was pretty sick. I like Lord Slug. It's
Yeah,
like,
this one's pretty
It was
good, huh?
straightforward. It's like there's like a stronger Piccolo, and he gets beat.
He
and
goes
stuff.
kind of Super Saiyan, bro.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
I feel like there was some reference to like Kami and stuff. That was pretty cool. Bio Broly's the best. We love this one. Android 18 stuff.
No idea what that is, or this.
I feel like a bunch of the hate for that movie is that Broly isn't the Broly, you know, he's just like this slime monster.
Yes.
And also Goten and Trunks shouldn't be allowed to kill Broly, bro. That fucks with the power scaling.
Unironically,
But obviously they should.
My issue was that he just looked weird, and I was like, "What is this? That's not Broly." That's what like took me out of it. But also, it was kind of like he kind of looks cool as well. But it's like that's not Broly. My goodness.
Oh my god, Alita, I got the second battery warning.
All right,
How long have we been here?
we're almost done for a long time.
What's this one?
It looks
That's
like
the first
Dragon Ball Z the movie. Wonder what happens in that. I don't know.
That's got to be the first one. I don't know what that other.
Oh,
thing
Dead
we were
Zone. This is
looking at
Dead
was.
Zone. That is the Garlic Jr. one,
Yeah.
right? Where
This is just a Dragon Ball Z image that we thought was Dead Zone. What the fuck is this? Vegeta's in the front. We should have known it wasn't this one.
Trunks is in it. So this is the Bardock one, I
Wait, have you
assume?
never seen Dragon Ball Evolution?
No, I haven't. I think I watched part of the reaction that Blindwave did. I don't know if I watched all of it.
I bet it's great. Let's
I
watch it.
remember loving the Bardock one just because it was so cool to learn about his dad or whatever. But
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
the second one I never
This
saw.
is the actual bad one.
I saw the
Wait,
this
is there a
the-
second one that isn't the?
Oh
the-
wait,
the-
that is
the funny one.
Wait, it's the opposite. The first
Yeah,
one I
yeah,
loved. The second one I never saw.
God, Frieza looks so cool, bro. He's so fucking cool. Look at him in that image. Little stage 1 Frieza. Don't fuck
Yep.
with me.
True.
And then the second one, that was 1,000,000 Alita. That was crazy.
I don't know what this is either. Looks like something modern.
Dragon Ball Z Kai, it looks like.
All right, so we're gonna read chat and that's it. Okay, my goodness, I'm hungry.
I'll
hot,
probably
I'm
go
tired.
flat.
All right, it's precise.
In fact, why don't I just leave Alita and you can I'll listen,
right.
you know?
Catch you later. It's precise. It is precise. Body fat percentage. We love it. Isn't this the guy who has random other people write his videos? That is true. Sometimes he does do that. Is it credited this time? I guess we'll see. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? I think girls mean a specific thing by tone. Low fat, but not super skinny. Some muscles, but not visible separation. That's true. You know what? I'll give you that. 90% of Dragon Ball movies suck. Actually, I think you mean 4 movies suck because they're C and below and all the rest are awesome. Legit, all the Dragon Ball Z ones suck until Fusion Reborn and Wrath of the Dragon. I love the cooler ones. And this Trunks one I wouldn't even consider a movie. I'm sure Miller liked that. Actually, maybe he didn't, but I feel like this is like universally loved. I feel like all these are pretty defensible. Legit. Damn, they made a lot of Dragon Ball, huh? They did. It's extremely rare that they have any story other than fighting a guy who's just a worse version of the villain in the main story. Yeah, but that's like the cool element where it's like new villains and stuff and they're like different. That's like the fun thing. And sometimes they give you a new perspective on the existing villains. Isn't it crazy? We could still be watching the new DBZA if they weren't lazy losers. There was certainly an interesting decision to like stop after Cell, right? Because they were successful. They were well loved. I don't know. It was kind of interesting. But they were probably burnt out or tired or whatever. Vegito is better than Gogeta in every way. It's way cooler that their clothes fuse too. That is not true. Gogeta's way cooler because, like, he sounds more like Goku, he looks more like Goku, and he, like, has a cool, like, weird fusion outfit that, like, Gotenks has, so we love him. And he never smiles or anything, you know? Or maybe he smiles all the time. I have no idea. Who the fuck is Broly, and why does he keep coming back? Haven't they killed this fucker yet? Broly is the legendary Super Saiyan. Yep. That's who he is. Broly is good and a good character now. That is true. Somehow they managed to make Broly a good character in the new Broly movie. They produce next to nothing now. What a strange company. They're just waiting, okay? Just like Star Wars. They're waiting for their next time to shine. They're going to make the greatest movie ever. It's going to be... I guess they do make movies, but... When's Dragon Ball Super coming back? Stop overworking them. Give them good pay. And then bring back Dragon Ball Super for me, please. Anyway. Thanks for coming. Oh, what is this? So could Goku really stop Makima? No way. It's impossible. These thumbnails are dragging me in. These are good thumbnails here. Okay. Dynamite is good? Crazy lore? I feel like there's no way it's good because it's all going to be comedy. Like, all the stuff I see on Twitter are just like, they're like, the joke is that they're small and stuff. And like, Vegeta's like doing some like couple thing and it's like they're making fun of him like in Bulma or something. I don't know. It looks bad, but I don't know. Maybe it's good. Like, I know a lot of people like Dragon Ball for a comedy, like the comedy aspects. I just don't like it for that. Like, it's not what I grew up on, you know? You find out how the universes were made. I know how they were made. Xeno made them. At least that's what I assume. I have no idea. The coolest part of Super was like, remember when Goku went to visit visit Xeno, and then he like had to talk to the Grand Priest, and there was like a whole interaction with Whis and him, and then the guards were there, and that was such a cool scene. I remember getting so excited when I watched that. I guess also because that's like pretty, like, was that like the first new thing after the like hit tournament arc thing? Maybe not. I don't remember the timeline properly. There's fights. We love fights. Naotoshi Shida did a cut. Is that a famous animator? I don't know, but I'll take your word for it. I used to know a bunch of Dragon Ball names when I listened to the Kanzenshu podcast. So the Broly guy, I guess. Something like that. Alright. Xeno destroys them, not makes them. Oh yeah, he's like the equivalent of a god of destruction, is like the fan theory, right? That's cool. We love that. Remember that time he created a button that would like summon him to Goku? That was crazy. Alright, anyway, this is it. I think the biggest thing that's making me want to stop now is just how hot it is in my room. So, man, one day, imagine if I just opened the door and like had the aircon on or something. Wouldn't that like change everything? And I could stream for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Yeah, anyway. Thanks for coming. See you. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe the day after. Maybe I'll have a scripted video before I stream next. Who knows? Probably not. Maybe I'll do my... What else do I have to do this year? I feel like... Oh. Hello there.
Hello.
Wow. Welcome to the stream. I was just about to end. You like made it in the last 5 seconds of the stream here, Bacon.
Crazy.
Yeah, so...
You know, we gotta take these chances when we got them.
Of course, yeah. Well, why don't you speak to
day.
the chat and Mr. Gems, your #1 fan.
Oh, Mr. Gems. Hello, Mr. Gems. Merry Christmas, Mr. Gems.
Oh yeah, Merry Christmas.
What have we been talking about today? Merry Christmas.
Oh, you know, Mr. Beast. Bunch of random videos about like how films are made and dialogue and show don't tell. We looked at a few streamer clips.
Any
so
Thomas Flight.
Thomas Flight?
Yes.
What is that? Is that the video you
is,
sent? No, you sent the Hank Green one.
No.
Which we did watch.
Yeah. Oh, did you? Okay, maybe I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Dude, I was on yeah. I've my sleep schedule's all over the place. But Thomas
Okay.
Fight, he talks a lot about movies and stuff, and it's more interesting than
Nope, never heard of them.
There was one where.
Oh wait, no,
yeah,
wait.
Okay,
This is literally the person we
yeah.
watched. Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Oh, nice. There you go.
If you want to,
yeah.
We just
I
watched
don't think
this.
I've watched this one. I think I watched the other one that is like then versus now, and he goes through the history of like acting and why it feels different. And I thought that was really. What's it? Yeah. Why does acting feel so different now? Like theatrical versus natural.
How did we get
that one
from
was
this?
It was long, so I only got like 20 minutes into
Jesus,
it,
it
but it was really interesting. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
just like, oh my word, someone is informed and actually,
It's
I'm actually learning
educational.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not slop giving me irrelevant stuff I don't need
Like
to know
Mr.
about.
Beast. Yeah.
Mr. Beast, yes. Yeah, I don't need another Mr. Beast video. Also, I heard you were getting you got a bit of hate on.
Oh, I
your,
was getting
honey tick.
destroyed, Bacon. Oh my goodness. It's my most controversial video ever.
Yeah.
So many dislikes.
To be
Let's
honest,
see.
you didn't.
What are you going to
You did-
defend my honor here, Bacon? Go ahead.
Well, it's more like you just didn't talk about the most interesting part of the video, where basically like, okay, so I guess you had the affiliate link stuff, but it was more that Honey didn't give you like they weren't doing what they said they were doing. They were just lying about
Sure,
giving
yeah.
you the best deals, right? That was
Yeah.
the main like to me when I watched the video. So I watched you react, and I was like, I've seen this thumbnail on my timeline for the last 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I got to watch it, and then I noticed because I remember when I first came on my timeline, it was on like 300,000. I was like, okay, typical slop. Then
Yeah.
it got to like 3.8 million. I was
Yep.
like, okay, I guess I got to watch it now. And then you talked about it and all that stuff. So,
So
yeah.
what do you think about it generally? Like you're saying, like the worst part was the actual bit where they're giving you the approved kind of coupons. Is that what you think? Like that's the worst of it?
No, I thought it was more like it just like it's literally not saving you money. It's not giving you the best deals.
Yeah, yeah.
And it makes total sense when they said, what is it like? Well, if it's free, you have to wonder why. Why is it free and all this stuff?
Sure.
It can't be that good. And what is it taking? With the affiliate links, I've never really done that, and it is very sneaky. It is very cheeky and kind of very underhanded. Like if you think like, it doesn't tell you that they're doing it, and so that feels bad. But at the same time, I'm not someone who. I also know like other influencers that will like say, "Oh, have this," but not make it clear that these are affiliate links and they get some of the cash from your buying in Amazon. It would just be like, "Here's all these top-rated things," and they'll have the links and the links in the description to the thing, and it's
Sure,
through
yeah.
the affiliate link. I don't think that's inherently bad as long as people know. It's more the transparency. But
I would say even the
I guess
transparency
for me-
doesn't matter in that context because either the creator, if you're putting an affiliate link in your description, from your perspective, you have no idea if the person's going to use it. And even if they do, you have no idea if they're going to like just seek out the product like separately, or if like another person is going to like provide another affiliate link later and they use that one, or like I think from the
Yeah.
creator's perspective,
Well-
it doesn't matter, but yeah.
So, okay, I guess it depends. I don't know how it exactly works, but I assume it's more the price of the thing is more expensive for you when you have the affiliate link.
It's possible, yeah. I don't know. I don't know enough about
Anyway,
affiliate links, but, yeah.
that's what it kind of depends on. I feel like
Yeah,
if
sure,
you
I agree.
if you're spending more money, it's like, hey, it's like giving, it's like having a tip, but the tip is on the bill already. So they have like a service charge, and then they ask for a tip. I'm just like, what?
Mhm.
You gotta, don't be so sneaky. But
Sure, yeah.
it's not the end of the world, I don't think. But and then everybody's like, oh, Markiplier was right, and I think. I don't know. I used Honey a couple times, but then I found it just didn't work sometimes, and I was like, whatever. I don't buy that much stuff online.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things that I think if you do think about it, I don't know. But it's like the same thing with VPNs. I'm just like, I know ExpressVPN is not the best VPN. NordVPN is probably not the best VPN, but it might be decent enough, right?
Mhm.
Like that's the thing. Same thing with like Manscaped or any other like, definitely like thing that you just get, I guess like loads and loads of sponsorships for. Same thing with Raid Shadow Legends or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But then, have you? I assume you've not been offered a sponsored deal. Like
No,
I've
never. My goodness.
Yeah, and it does make me wonder, like, if I only got that one, and they were offering me, like, say, I don't know, 500 just
Mhm.
on the dot, I was like, well, okay, I'll do a NordVPN sponsorship, but I don't use it. I don't know. I like to think. I guess the idea would be I'd have enough members or whatever, but
I've
patrons
truly
or
never
other
thought
things.
about it. Like, what would I do if I was offered a sponsorship? Like, would I actually look into it? Would I like do it if only if I use it or something? I don't know. I've just never thought about it.
Yeah. Like, for
Yeah.
example, if Elgato reached out and
Mhm.
said, "Hey, I want to sponsor your video because you're using their mic stand and their
Mhm.
Wave 3 microphone," I'd be like, "Dude, I'll do that." I'll be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
bit more price." I think as long as I could say what I want and be honest about it, I'd be like, "Hey, it might be a bit more pricey, but for a USB microphone, the Elgato Wave 3 is really, really good. The build quality is fantastic. It has a nice mute button at the top. It's very responsive. It's honestly, it's at that high end of mitigating like minimizing returns or whatever. When
Mhm.
like it's you're only going to get like a 5% better microphone for spending $1,000 more, right? Like, and everything.
I feel like you're advertising right now. My goodness. Yeah. True.
Anyway, so I can do that because that's my genuine opinion, right?
Yeah.
It's very easy to do. But if it's like ExpressVPN, it's like when you
Mhm.
have you ever thought about going to the toilet with the door open? No. Well, that's like surfing the internet without ExpressVPN. And
You're just so
I'm
ready.
just like, I don't use it, so I don't know. Like, yeah.
You should reach out,
I mean,
Bacon.
one time I used ExpressVPN to try and get those tickets for that Vinland Saga play.
Mhm.
It didn't allow me, so I used another VPN, Molvord, and it was like way cheaper. I could cancel it. Super
Mhm.
nice. It was all open source. It was lovely, and it worked. It got me past the Japanese, and it made the Japanese website think I was Japanese. So there you go.
That's why competition is important. When all these alternatives out there.
Exactly. No, the VPN competition is actually quite good, to be fair.
Mhm.
Oh, hang on. I'm trying to read your screen. There's a Arcane Fake of Warwick. Was that? What's the Warwick one? The Arcane.
Wait, you're reading a
what's one?
thumbnail in a video.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Failure of Warwick.
Mm.
Okay.
Wait, let's see. So 22 hours ago when I streamed this time, 220 views. What do we think it has now?
Oh, dude. Have you been getting a load of like 3-figure view videos recently? I have. They're just in my-
3-figure
I think
view,
it's
like
pretty
in
interesting.
the hundreds?
Like
Oh,
a-
in the
yeah,
recommended.
no, it's on-
Holy, almost
Yeah.
10,000. Not bad. All right,
That's
all
pretty
right.
good.
No
Fair play,
description.
And there's so much stuff I want to make a video about. I've just not been. I've been kind of
Mhm.
all over the place a little bit. Oh man, this person makes videos.
Yep. Jesus.
No, fair play to them.
Oh, awesome.
And then I'm also paralyzed by like my memberships. I need to.
When's that happening?
I've been thinking about that. Oh, I don't know, Ari. I was thinking maybe my first unscripted video. Oh, this is how it goes always, Ari. I go, oh, maybe I make my unscripted video with my favorite things of my top 9 things of 2024.
Yeah, that sounds
unscripted
great.
PowerPoint.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, yeah, but it'd be just so much better if I just scripted it out in like a 2-minute video of each.
You know
thing.
what?
Because
That's
if,
you know
if,
what
I,
that
if I
is.
do that, I'll figure exactly what I want.
Bacon, that's
And it's a
exactly what I
cycle,
thought
Ari.
about my digest. You know, I went from my unscripted and then I scripted it into nice 2-3 minutes and then I thought
Yeah,
I'm
but
done
you've
with
got
this.
notes, man. I didn't make notes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So I guess I did make it. I wrote a little mini review, but anyway, it's always the way, innit? You know.
Yep.
And then I'm like, okay, maybe, but then I need to provide value. Maybe if I literally just said, hey, after every video, you're either getting a behind the scenes video on my video I made, or or like a unscripted video or something. So every time I think, oh, even if I make like a 4-minute scripted video, I don't know. Yeah, I guess the idea of memberships is that you feel like you can make a video without having to tank yourself in the algorithm.
I don't know. I guess my like philosophy if I was ever to do it would be like, I think I even told you about this, which is that like I would never want to hide content forever, I guess. Where it's like whatever content I make for the members, I'd want to have it out there eventually because I've already made it and I'm like, oh, I want people to see it, you know. But I don't know. I guess there are different philosophies. If you wanted to do a more like, I want to give like members a bonus thing that's like, it's not going to impact my other like reputation on the channel or anything, but like, you know, they get this bonus thing. I can see that. I guess I just probably would go that
but then
route.
I'm also thinking that unless Ari the thing is, if Ari and Carl like want to react to like a video I made, they like say if I did that like top thing, like they then want to stream it, and then they just cut my. Then Miller the Killer could get all my content for free, and he would never pay. So what I can be allowing that. You know,
Yep.
Can't be doing that.
Unbelievable.
So yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I did think of a good slop arcane video idea though.
What are you doing at the moment for YouTube? Are you working on
Dude, I'm doing other stuff. But yeah.
Oh, I also remembered.
I'm
what
working
you're
on the
doing.
podcast. Of course.
Yeah.
What?
No, that's what I was.
Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't know
gonna
if you
try and
wanted to
get that
say
out in
it.
January.
Yep.
No.
I hope so. That'd be great. Much earlier than last time.
Well, yeah, you know, it would also be great if people actually watched it all. No, I'm
That
just
is
kidding.
true. You know what? I think I have I'm almost there, Bacon. Okay. Maybe I'll actually finish it tonight. We'll see.
Oh look, what a good meme.
What did I get up to?
Oh, you haven't watched Anatomy of a Fool?
Actually, no. I think I watched the Anatomy of the
you
Fall
did.
bit. I think I literally just haven't watched this. I think this is the only section I haven't seen yet.
Oh, and this is the one section you need to watch.
All right. Well, I'll watch it today then.
Because there's a moment you'll know the moment when you're like, I can click off of it now. But
oh
look at that, 5 months ago.
Without them, they would have had more creative.
What an edit! My goodness.
Creative freedom.
Amazing.
There you go.
All
Classic. What else?
I mean, there's some questions in the chat, Bacon.
Oh yeah. Oh, are there? Sorry.
Yes.
I'm not
Was
actually
Wallace and
on the
Gromit good? Says Mill the Killer.
Oh, absolutely. Oh my word. Ari, I didn't realize I had this nostalgia. Hold on. I need to open up. I need to open this to read the chat myself. Sorry, I can't be doing this. No, it was good. It was really good. It was classic Wallace and Gromit. Loads of references to the old stuff. But the best part about it is that it basically, you know, we were watching the King's speech at 3 p.m. No, it's 3:30, and just before it, BBC had all these adverts for everything, and it had all these adverts for these things that they would have, but the BBC doesn't have adverts, which is nice. And then we saw, the new Wallace and Gromit film is premiering on BBC, and we were talking about this where around like the dinner table, it's like how because we had a couple of people join us that were like international folk. So like one of them was Polish, another one was Mexican. And we were kind of talking about like, you know, like with the internet, everything is so like almost decentralized culturally, and like the cultural moments aren't just like as impactful. So there's not like as many things. Oh yeah, in the UK we do this on, and there's not like a of those in proximity of your location around you, like a cultural consistency. And anyway, it felt like going a blast from the past where like, okay, like we don't even watch TV as a family or like a Christmas specials that often, but it felt like, oh, this is actually like a British cultural moment where everybody's like, we know Wallace and Gromit. Like, because I went on Twitter afterwards and I just saw all the Wallace and Gromit stuff, and I was like, this is amazing. Like people like that I kind of follow because they do rugby or whatever, and they never do media analysis, and then they're talking about Wallace and Gromit, or someone else I used to play Smash with in Newcastle talking about Wallace and Gromit, banger, right? Like it was one of those things, and it was it was about 80 minutes long, really good pacing, classic. I do wonder because you said you've watched Chicken Run and probably Wallace and Gromit and stuff.
I've seen Chicken Run.
Right?
I don't know if I've ever seen Wallace and Gromit. I've seen.
Well,
I think the studio that did like a Star Wars thing, and I saw that.
It's very similar style, but what Chicken Run especially, Chicken Run are interesting from an Australian perspective, but like from my perspective, like at least 40% of the humor is like British inside jokes, like, and it's like, oh, it's funny because they're from York and they hate Lancaster, like Lancashire,
and that's I'm gonna have no reference. That would go completely over my head, Bacon.
Yeah, but that's just in the background. But it's kind of like it is also cross-cultural. But it's funny because Wallace has a funny Yorkshire accent. He's from the north, and that's just kind of funny. And then you know they got all these accents and all this stuff. So anyway, that's like part of it. And particularly Chicken Run because it's got like the American chicken eagle thing in it. Anyway,
Jesus, I don't remember.
And like the American bird, and it's like it's very 2000s. Actually, you can make I should probably make a video about this, but it's very much like what people thought of Americans at the time in the UK, and it's like a very good cultural, like nowadays everybody would be like, haha, America, your math classes are like Call of Duty zones and you have no healthcare, haha. But back then everybody's like, oh my word, the Hollywood pop star, oh my word, like Americans are actually really attractive, and all this stuff. So American stonks were high back
But was it being genuine, or was it also parodying back then?
Yeah, it was doing a bit of both, because like it was like all the Brits know the American who is like,
sure,
just chats himself so up. Like in the UK is very, don't. I mean, I have this issue because I'll say stuff like culturally, because my background is North American. I'll say stuff that I don't mean to be bragging, but people like make fun of me for bragging, if that makes sense. And it's just like how you just talk. And in the UK, you are definitely like, in a lot of ways, you're like, oh, you don't want to be seen as arrogant. You want to be. It's also witty. You don't show your emotions too much on your sleeve, because it's, we're smarter and more sophisticated, and we have some more subtle ways of communicating than these Americans who are so blunt and whatever. Like there's a very much and it's also in Europe there's very much like a sense that like, and I felt this a lot, where it's like, oh, if America just did this, like we know how to solve America's problems, but America's just so dumb, like, because it's like punching up. It's like, oh, why don't they just fix all their gun problems? We don't need guns. Why do they have these gun problems? Whatever. It's like, oh, they don't have healthcare. I can't believe it. Like, we have healthcare. They're so easy. Just they all just love money over there. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Oh no.
Oh, hello.
We clearly said something interesting enough for this guy to join. He's underwater.
Say that again, Kyle.
I nearly fell over.
Oh, be careful. Oh, my goodness.
Merry
Standing
Christmas,
on
Carl.
dumbbells right now. It's pretty cool. Merry Christmas, Jockey Bacon.
Thank you.
But I actually came back with a purpose.
I imagine so.
I'm doing a PowerPoint, Bacon. Remember how Leadery does PowerPoints now?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking of doing a PowerPoint for my members.
Yeah, I heard. The where was I going with this, Leadery? He does an end of year thingy. And, I'm doing a little recap thingy. I got the slide up now where I'm going through my scripted videos. I'm doing a bit of a review of them, Jockey Bacon. And I had a question for you.
Okay, yeah.
You're the only person I know that's still breathing that watched that football video.
Oh, yeah? The one that
Do you
made
remember
ages ago.
anything from it?
Okay, I remember the Panthers being like undefeated,
Okay, yeah.
but then they got defeated or something like that.
No, they didn't. They might have, but then they ended up winning, so the legacy wasn't ruined. So
Carl, that video was short enough that I'd happily watch it again, because I think it was like 4 minutes. I was like, oh, this is...
Okay, I just need I have no way of reviewing this video myself, so I was like, Bacon, do you remember anything about that video? Crazy.
I remember enjoying it. I remember like you explained to like a non-NRL viewer.
That was kind of the
it was
plan.
interesting. And
because in the back of my head, I was like, well, Bacon's going to watch this video. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
And I'm in because I do want to make more of those videos, so I was wondering if I should still do that or if I should make it more hardcore. But I don't know. That's a different thing. But okay, Bacon remembers it a little bit later.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I definitely watch it again.
Yeah.
To be honest, I probably watch whatever you make on that.
That's true.
Not very helpful, but
I'm just that cool,
Yeah, you're just that guy. Just that guy. All right, now I need to read all these amazing comments that people were making. Was Wallace one good? Yes. UK TV go crazy on Christmas? I guess it does. I didn't realize there was also a Doctor Who thing before that.
True.
But I didn't like Doctor Who, and then my boyfriend-in-law was like, "Yeah, this isn't quite the Doctor Who that I liked back in the day." And I was like, "Fair enough, mate." To be honest, I got his vibe because like I remember Doctor Who being like really creepy and airy, and this was like quite happy. I was like colorful. I was like, "What is this?"
It's a broad
I would not
show.
guess this is. Yeah, no, I'm sure it is. I'm just remembering what was the Doctor Who of my childhood, but I never watched it. Okay. Also, Miller the Killer. What's the King's Speech? Man, that's crazy.
Is that like a movie? Okay, that's what I thought.
No.
My watch list.
No.
Wait, is the actual speech by the King?
The Christmas King. The King makes a speech every single Christmas that is broadcasted at 3:30 p.m. There is a movie called The King's Speech.
What does he say?
Bio.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Britain is going well.
He makes a general hopeful message that somehow also steers apolitical, but also ties in different religious faiths and talks about. it's very interesting, and it's very like everybody like on my family will always make comments on it, and we're just like, how does this compare to Lizzie and how she speaks? Was this a good speech? You know, did it bring Britain together? Because it's one of those things where it's like, oh, will it bring Britain together? Or yeah, it's a very interesting thing, and then. Yeah, and then he does the classic, which always is like, oh, I can't believe he does it. The classic pluralism when he's like, and the Christian faith, which is represented in every other faith around philosophies around the world, and we're just like, oh, okay, there we go. You know, classic. Let's now switch to whoever's going to make a complaint about that. Anyway, you know, all that stuff. He thanks the doctors for taking care of him because he had cancer. Very true, Miller. Now, Miller, did you watch it? Did you watch it like because you did it? Is like a family thing? Is like your grandma
He's
cares
our king
about
too.
it? Because I know, but like okay, in Canada, only my grandparents care about the monarchy really. So, because
Bill was a big monarchist, I'm sure.
Yeah, he likes the idea of hereditary power. Okay, let's read these other. So, Carl, you got offered a T-shirt sponsor.
Something like that, yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
That's crazy.
Maybe it was a scam.
That's fair.
Didn't do it. I was almost
scam.
certain it was at the time. So
people complain about Molvad because it doesn't support port forwarding, which is probably important, but I don't understand networking fully still. Well, you know, Creedon, you said stuff and I didn't understand it, so there you go. I'm sure you're right. Okay, so hang on. Are we also doing? Yeah, we've got to do Bakano. Oh, Ari. I watched something last night that was like Ari would actually really like this.
Yeah.
I was okay. So, Jarky Bacon Law Dump. I'm now an uncle.
Oh wow!
And I was doing
This
uncle
is big.
watching last night. And I was trying to stay awake, so I put on this, and it was actually interesting enough to keep me mostly awake, and it was quite engaging. It's called Pantheon, I think. It came out on Amazon Prime, but it's now on Netflix. It's anime, but it's like Invincible, so I think it's American style because you can tell the difference in the animation style. It's
oh, it looks
it's got 2 seasons.
Okay.
Yeah. But actually the character animation was good, the voice acting was good, and it just had a really strong like presence. What was it? Idea basically. It was quite sci-fi, and it hooked me like the first 10 minutes. And the first episode's like there's 2 seasons, and I think it's 8 episodes each. But it was like 40 minutes long, the first episode. So like this is crazy. So anyway,
awesome. Okay,
it was interesting.
Are you gonna watch
I was
Squid
thinking
Game
we
Bacon?
could all do it together. I've not watched the first season yet.
Okay.
So,
True.
Oh, you want to do this? So you want to do this all together? Okay, could be.
Yeah,
that could actually be interesting. The first like non-anime thing we've done, or non like Japanese thing.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Crazy.
That looked pretty Japanese to me. What the hell was it?
Oh wait, I thought it
was
was
American anime inspired. No, I think it's American. Like you can once you watch how the animation works, it does feel like okay, there's a way more focus on lip syncing here, kind of thing. And then it's like okay, that's Western coded. Pantheon anime, Amazon. Let me have a little look. It's called a drama. Yeah, I mean it was good. Like yeah, I was impressed by the early parts anyway. Okay, so it was in the background on TV. Okay, I love the monarchy. It's so funny. Miller, I always trust what Miller says at face value. So there you go. All right, I imagine you're anti-monarchist. You're definitely a Republican at heart, I'm sure.
He loves Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I hate Donald Trump.
And then Carl
That's
probably
not the point,
doesn't care, but
Larry.
would like to meme about it.
You know, we'll
Yeah,
kill them if they do anything. You know, it's okay.
Yeah. Well, hey, I've worked under Her Royal Highness. So what can I say?
Wow.
I worked at a tourist destination. I was scooping ice cream. It's not that big.
Oh, I love ice cream.
And yeah, I don't get mad at the royals. I get mad at the conversation that people have about the royals because they make me have to think about them. I'm just like, can we just not? It's just like in the UK. Okay, it's nice procession, all this stuff. But at the end of the day, it's also just, what's the drama? What's the latest goss? She AI photoshopped her kids. I was like, I literally did not.
I remember that one.
Know about that, right? Or whatever.
H3 podcast.
That's all we care about now. Crazy. And I was just like,
because they had something to hide, and then she did have cancer. That was crazy, Bacon. Wow.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah. I'm kind of like, yeah, I'll be surrounded by it so much that I'm like very tired of it, I guess. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
and also, I don't. It's one of those things that is like logically it doesn't make sense. We should get rid of it, but it is kind of nice, you know. I watched the King's speech and I was like, oh, tradition. I don't mind tradition for the sake of tradition all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a conservative at heart, I guess. You know.
But it's not even tradition because the queen is dead. It's a new king now, Bacon. My
That
goodness.
is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Royal stonks have gone down since the old lady kicked the butt. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got Sausage Charlie, Chubby Charlie. But I actually like his voice. I find it so funny. I'm like, unironically, the fact that he speaks like that, oh, so funny.
I've never heard
I
him
don't know.
speak. I heard the queen speak for the first time when she did her COVID thing. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh,
That's hello.
yeah. Well, he's got quite a low voice, and I feel like I should be able to do a good impression of him. But he's just like he's not quite as posh as you think, but he's very posh.
Mm-hmm.
And he just says the occasional word, just like that's very weird that you say it like that. But anyway, it's all funny. I'm more of a Camilla or Diana person. I literally couldn't care less. Diana died before I was born, and everybody cares about her too much, especially Reddit, where they repost the same pictures of her. I'm just like, you know what? She's overrated. 100%. Overrated as.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, Diana, I don't know. Yeah, I you know, it's kind of like Michael Jackson to me. It's like they died before I even could really care who they were. So I'm like, bye-bye, you know.
So true.
And then Camilla, I mean,
Who's Camilla?
She seems to do her job well. She's the current. She's Charles' second wife. But okay, the drama.
Charles II. Who is Charles? Wait, is that the king?
The king, right?
Okay.
King. He is Prince Charles.
Was the queen
He
his
was, like, dating
first
Camilla.
wife?
Queen was his
she's
mum,
not
you
called the
stupid
Oh,
idiot.
it's his mom. I don't know anything about the royalty, right?
Oh, I forget what her official title was, but you know how like Prince Philip wasn't called King Philip. You know, he's Prince Philip.
He doesn't know.
Camilla's-
I don't know
Philip is
any of
old
this,
Prince
but I'll
Philip.
take your word for it. Yeah,
Okay, Prince Philip was the Queen's husband, but he's not king, right? So there's not a king and queen. There's just the
Okay.
king or the queen. Does that
Yeah,
make sense?
yeah. It's
And
like a
then their
family thing,
spouses-
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Then their spouse is, I think she's like the Princess Regent or something, some title.
Mhm.
Anyway, okay.
Like
all right.
Cersei.
I'm taking back. So good old Charlie, back in the day, he was Prince. Yeah, a
Mhm.
handsome Prince, Prince Charming, and he, I think, okay, Miller, you can correct me on the law, but I'm going to give up what I remember. He, I bet Miller watched The Crown. He's one of those guys. Unbelievable.
He definitely hasn't.
What was it? Okay, yeah. So Camilla was like, she's like from an upper class background and all this stuff, but I don't think it was quite upper class enough for Charles to date her. Like that was his first love, and so that didn't quite work out. And so then they kind of moved apart, but they stayed good, close friends. And then Diana came into the picture, and then he married Diana.
That's the
and-
first wife, Iliari.
I know
Yeah,
that one.
but
That's the
you
one
know-
royal name I know.
But then,
They killed her. My goodness.
well, then okay, no, but Diana. The thing is, right? Diana was like 17, and he was like 33 or something. So that was something also a bit there, right?
You know, Iliari
And then-
likes that.
but this
You
is the
know,
mo-
what he likes.
That is not true.
Mushoku Tensei Lamau.
No. Bacon likes Mushoku Tensei too.
No, he doesn't.
I do. Yeah, dude. As Creedon said, only princess I know is Ariel.
True.
And then, so basically that happened, and then he had the two kids with Diana. So William and Harry. So the ginger guy that's with Meghan Markle, and everybody's
Those are the
drama
princes,
about
Iliari.
nowadays.
They had the big
And then-
weddings you probably heard of a few years ago.
There's always weddings. I don't follow any. But yeah, okay.
There's only the two, but that's okay.
You actually know nothing, man. You
I
are,
know
He knows
nothing.
nothing.
You are,
Yeah.
you are blue pilled in the best way possible.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm going to break your fantasy, man.
No, this is fine.
I'm stopping now.
No, I'm learning
Anyway,
just so much.
and so then they have issues with their marriage. They get divorced, Diana and Prince
Then they
Charles.
kill her.
And then, yeah, and then I think he gets back with Camilla before Diana dies. But then Diana dies, and then that's the thing. So it's kind of like, I don't think it's that spicy. Maybe it's old. Maybe this is like a Gen X spicy. Like, would you like?
Yeah.
With Camilla. or
Divorce is a
Diana
big thing, you know. You can't be divorcing back in the day.
Yeah. Well, hey, he's anyway. Charles has a lot of controversy about him, regardless. But anyway, like he said he would be the leader of the faiths, but not of the faith, which means this is back in 2000, and so he said he if he was king when he's king, he wouldn't just be a Christian head of which is quite big because being the king, you're the head of the Church of England as well. Like, you're like the Pope of the English church. But then he's like, well, yeah, but I'll also be, the imam or whatever. And you're like, oh my word, controversy, crazy. So, but yeah, young Diana was played by the villain in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh wow, crazy! I didn't realize that. There was a whole thing with the British monarchs and divorce. That was with the Queen's dad's uncle.
That was with Henry, whatever. He started chopping their heads off. It was pretty epic.
Well, that was another thing. That was another time. That was true. That's another big thing.
I know
that's
history,
more interesting. That is older. That's when it's been more interesting. But anyway, the current goss is: what do you think of Harry and Meghan? And that's like, either you think Meghan was a victim.
She's a
of
brown
British
girl
press,
leader, and she's American, so that's the drama.
Exactly.
Right.
She was American. She was both American, and she was like not 100% white. So then everybody's like, oh, they hate. To be honest, yeah, I actually, my dad's like, probably the American factor was a bigger one than her mixed race, probably. But everybody's like, oh, is she a victim to the press, or was she just trying to get here for Harry for the goss? Because now they're going on Oprah and all this stuff, and then she claims that they're racist. And I'm just like they're like Prince Philip was racist. I'm just like, well, a guy that was born in the 1920s saying a dodgy thing about his great grandson. I mean, it's going to happen. Probably, I won't be surprised. But that's just me, though, right? Is the royal family racist? Well, is your great granddad racist? Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, there was like all this thing, and it's one of those things where it's like, why am I seeing this? Why is I know, I'm just like, why does everybody care? And that's what I get annoyed about. I'm just like, can we just move on? Because none of these people matter. Like,
but they're
like,
important.
Oh, the king has no. They're important because they say they're important. I derogatively say, the British royal family is the the Kardashians of Britain, because they're famous and they're famous because they're related to other famous people. Everybody has to care about it. Oh, no, don't even talk about Harry's book. Oh my word, that was everywhere. It was in all the, I go grocery shopping and the first thing I see is Spare and the title of this book. I'm like, oh, well, there's more royal stuff. So yeah.
So you didn't read it, is what you're saying?
No, I didn't read it.
Oh my goodness!
What do you think?
Wow.
All right, I don't care. Why would I not? Why would I read it?
Because you're a British person, and that's like your king or queen or something. Your prince.
All right, which country was I born in?
The great North America somewhere.
Exactly.
Canada,
exactly. That's what I want to hear.
In Finland.
I was born in Finland, baby. Just not on the right side of Finland. Born on the left side of Finland. But yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Royals now. That's crazy.
It's just goss. It is streamer drama, but it's with old
people. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. What can you say? And then
I don't know. These streamers are getting pretty old.
But Ari, the real drama is, why the heck are you guys meeting up and not consulting me, huh?
Kyle's. I didn't have any part in this for reference. Okay, Kyle did this.
Well, Ari, you're the one with the mega big bucks now. You should be visiting us.
That is true.
Why are you getting?
That is true.
Why are you getting this poor young man from Queensland coming down south?
You should pay me. You should fly me out.
Actually, Ari, was he a minor when you met him? This might be yikesy.
No.
Okay.
Kyle would never risk me going and meeting his family by accident or something. I'd accidentally expose him, it would ruin his whole life, and it'd be terrible.
I've already got to find an excuse,
Are you guys?
Me and Alita already went to school together, I think, is going to be the excuse.
Okay.
My goodness.
Crazy.
Yep.
Oh, well, you guys are going to do a video and we're going to realize how tall you guys are next to each other.
Oh boy.
This little fucking midget.
Yep.
On the head.
You're going to reveal how short I am. My goodness. It's going to be crazy.
And then, but I'm never meeting Miller the Killer in real life because I do not want to know whether it's true or not. And
it's true. We have to keep the illusion alive.
No, I might actually. No, it's my delusion. I am not. Yeah, I would be. There'll be dire consequences for my mental health if that rumor was true. So.
Wait, Jockey Megan, you got to give us content ideas. We're already reacting to a movie. We're lining up a discussion.
You just got to do a podcast. I feel like
We'll do streams.
We'd kill it if we just had a podcast and we just talked about random stuff. Like we don't.
That's what
We
everyone
just
says.
did 30
basically.
minutes on. We just did 30 minutes on this royal stuff. You know.
That is
Why
true,
do I
yeah.
want you to be tall, Miller? There's a reason that Miller, you do not give off tall energy in your comments, and if you're tall, you will
Oh,
lord it
man.
over me for the rest of my life, and I
Holy.
don't know how I would feel about it. Let me just say that, right? Actually, hang on. Have I heard Miller's voice? I have.
You have one time, I think.
Mhm.
Well, I think we've all only heard it one time.
Yep.
Oh no, I think I heard it twice. I
It's
remember
because
the
he's a
second
Hunter x
time.
Hunter fan. That's the reason why. I
Fucking
can't be
retard,
having
yeah.
Hunter x Hunter fans be tall and handsome. This is unacceptable.
I hate Hunter x Hunter.
Unbelievable.
I've never met anyone taller than me, says Miller. You know what?
He said that before.
That's crazy.
That is wild. I mean, to be fair, if you're 6'5" and I'd be surprised if you've not met someone, at least someone taller than you. Maybe is he from a small town?
He did send me a video of him fighting a kangaroo once. That's true.
There's no way he was fighting a kangaroo.
No, there's just a kangaroo in the distance. It was grassy.
When we meet up, we are fighting. We are
Oh
fighting.
yes, yeah, yeah.
We are
You're gonna
fighting.
film this. I gotta start practicing Leary when I get down there. Okay.
He's not 6'5". Okay.
I'm
He's
probably the same weight.
6'7". How much do you weigh, Carl?
Oh, 73. I weighed myself today.
There's no. Carl, I thought you were like 6'5", and then it's gone down.
No.
Now I'll meet you in real life, and you're like my height, and I'm just like, this is disappointing. I can't.
It will be 5'9.5".
Yeah.
I've always been
like,
very
there's-
skinny.
There's someone in my work that is at least 6'7", like in the office complex. I don't know them, but yeah. I've also never met someone with more muscles than me. Well, you have not met me.
Wow.
Okay, so what can I say? I'm on that trend. But have you met someone that can lift more than you, Miller?
Probably.
Muscles don't correlate to strength necessarily. That's all I'm saying. I bet he's not met anybody that loves One Piece more than him either.
I love One Piece. What I've seen of it.
I don't.
I love the live action. That was like a 3 out of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't as good as Cowboy Bebop though.
That is very true.
Oh, have you guys recorded the discussion yet?
I don't think we're doing a discussion.
Yeah, I
No.
think Kyle's just watching it. It's gonna be interesting.
He doesn't want to talk to me about it because he knows I'm going to be mean.
He's gonna hate it, obviously. Wait, have you seen it?
I've
Bacon?
seen
I don't
one
remember.
episode.
I remember liking that first episode, but
Did you watch the whole thing?
Not liking enough to watch. No, I just watched the first episode.
Oh
I didn't
Jesus,
like it
that was
enough
the
to
worst
watch rest
episode of the show. Oh my goodness.
Spoilers.
Oh wow, jeez. Okay, fair.
Yeah.
That's not what Twitter was saying.
Yeah, but Twitter, what do they know, Bacon? My goodness.
Because I don't know. Are you black and you're male? Because you're blackmailing me.
Yes,
right
that
now.
was a fantastic scene. I remember loving that a lot, even though I didn't remember it. And Sicklet had to show me one time on stream. It was great.
What does that mean? What are we talking about?
Oh,
right now?
you'll see one day when you get to it.
Chew.
Gotta give good reasons.
All right. Anything else, guys? What do we got to sort out here? Bacon, when's Mushoku Tensei happening? I'm sure everyone is so curious right now in the chat. All the Mushoku Tensei fans.
Well, I took both my Mushoku Tensei books, which is the one I bought a while ago, and then
They let you through
what was
customs with that? My goodness.
Hey, I drove. I got it through the border. I smuggled. And then what was it? I was like, I'm gonna read it when I'm like babysitting. But my hands have been full, and last night I was like, man, I'm gonna fall asleep if I read because reading puts me to sleep, even the good stuff. So, yeah. So,
Real. All right. Well, when it happens, it happens. All right.
yes, it will happen before JJK.
I get to listen to JJK. Do that one first.
Wasn't there planned Legend of the Galactic Heroes discussion series, or did I make that? It's
We talked about it a little bit.
possibility. Yeah, we were all down for it, but it's like, also basically, okay, all right. This is my timeline. I need to beat Black Myth Wukong before I can then record our August slot.
Your
And then,
August slot?
Then I can.
Wait, what?
Yeah, for the podcast, right? So and then I need to edit all the stuff, right? And then I'll be free. Then I can think about members and stuff. But I
Very
also
good.
don't want to just be silent for a while and then just upload a non-arcane,
true,
dumb, poor. That's like poor YouTubing, man. It's very poor.
You got to be
what was it?
consistent, like
But
me and
I had a great
Kyle.
idea for arcane slop. I had a great idea for arcane slop.
Well, you got to get it out
But
there.
then maybe I could idea. Well, okay. So I saw the JJK like write letter, and I was like, it's just like another author like being like, I'm sorry that my thing wasn't good. I was and basically implying that everybody bullied him after it wasn't there. What can I say? But it wasn't. I didn't quite get the actual gist because I felt like the translation was a bit odd.
Yeah, that's why I didn't read it. I was trying to find like the original Japanese or something, but I couldn't see it anywhere. I guess I had to buy volume whatever, the final volume.
Yeah. I've bought the English version of Recollections, Mr. Jim's. Don't worry, it will be read eventually. Yeah.
Yep.
The short stories in that one were really good. Cool. Yeah. No, I definitely plan to, and then I can make the Mushoku Tensei content. Which, anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, you guys have fun in January without me, and I will cry.
You just gotta come over, Bacon. You gotta
Are
crowd.
you guys gonna do like an on-person? Are you gonna do it on camera thing? Are you gonna do?
I mean, I hope so.
It's gonna be 90% on camera. What do you think? I want to hang out with this fucking idiot?
Yeah.
Where are we gonna go in Canberra?
Carl, I
He
know
doesn't want to go to the war
face, but
memorial.
you've not shown your. Oh, well, Ari hates nationalism, so
He does.
Amen.
He doesn't want to go to the museum, or I don't even know if they have a museum. He doesn't want to go to Parliament House
Yeah,
with
you
me.
can do all that
Ari also
boring
hates.
stuff, yeah.
All the
Ari also hates
science
sunlight.
places. He
He
does.
hates hanging out. He hates real life.
I'm gonna
My
go
favorite
tour of
light
his
is
business.
my purple RGB light behind me right now. It's so good.
I like your shirt.
Oh yes, I bought it recently. I went and bought some fashion stuff. Here we are.
He bought 5 white shirts.
I did. No, I bought 7
Ari
white
did-
shirts. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. What do you guys do yesterday for Christmas? I need to catch up on that. Or do you do nothing? I bet you did
Yeah,
nothing.
I sat at home. I watched a few
He's in
things.
Canberra.
I talked to people on Discord. I played some games.
Oh, you're in Canberra.
I am in Canberra.
He didn't
so
even
you
go
didn't-
home.
You didn't. Oh, okay, so you haven't seen like your fam.
Oh yeah, I guess I
your fam,
FaceTimed my family. That was basically it.
FaceTime. I've never
That's
done that in my
crazy.
life.
Yep.
Man, Ari, you should come to us for Christmas.
So true.
That'd be
Next
great.
time, next year.
My mom would be like, "Oh, one of your friends is coming over? Yeah, sort them out. Get him over." I was
Yep.
like, oh, bang! I can't imagine not spending my Christmas with another human. I'm sorry, Ari. That's wild.
No, I have.
You're crazy for that.
Don't worry. I have all my video games and my Discord friends and all my
Sure.
my videos
I will
and my
do.
YouTubers.
I will do exactly what I do every other day of the year.
Mhm.
It does feel weird to do
On
that.
Christmas.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't bother me at all.
Carl, what
That's
did you
just
do,
what
my
my
guy?
Christmases are.
It's
You
crazy.
know, I have breakfast with one family and then lunch with another. Isn't that crazy?
What? Hang on. This is new car law for me. So you have
Well,
two,
there's
you have two wives,
mum
Carl.
family and then
I see.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
none of them are girlfriend families. No.
That's crazy to think about.
Oh.
Wait, so your is this a common thing where like the mum side and dad side like do different events?
Well, yeah, they're both two big families.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Hang on. Oh,
They don't know each other.
No, but your parents are together, right? Or they're not? Sorry.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I thought they were like divorced, and you. So that's what I thought.
No.
But
That
that's
would
the
make
college
sense,
drop,
yeah.
law drop I was getting. Yeah.
Oh.
So, hang on. So families go together.
Well, because
so
your
it's
mum
not
has a family, right, with all her siblings, and then your dad has a family with all their siblings, and these are two independent families. This is not an incestual relationship, you see.
Yeah. I'm glad to know.
I know.
But they do they live close to each other at all? Like, do they?
It's like kind of. It's relative. Like you
Okay,
drive
'cause
20
like-
minutes to one and then 20 minutes to the other one.
Only 20 minutes between your. Oh, you're crazy.
Yeah, everybody lives in a little. We don't sprawl very much.
Yeah. No. This is completely different to my experience because my parents were like, "We're gonna meet."
Oh yeah, there's one
in
American
a-
one and one
yeah,
British one.
One Canadian one. No, one Canadian one. Right.
Yeah, whatever.
And then they
Midland.
decided to move to the UK, so I've never been close to any family outside of our like direct family until my
Yeah.
sister got married, and now all my brother-in-law's family is gonna come up and swarm us to see the baby, and then we're like, Oh my word! I get to see all of them, which is going to be fun because we actually have a good relationship with them, which is nice.
It is true. I do only see the father side of the family like once or twice a year, but the mother side of the family constantly. So it's a little bit like that, but
interesting. Cool.
I feel like that's a thing people say. They're like, you're always closer to your mother's side of the family.
Oh yeah, for me it's mixed. It's just whoever we can actually afford to go see.
The hell is Elite Ari doing?
Sorry?
What the hell is Elite Ari doing? This is zooming in on his chat.
He was bringing it up, you know. Anyway.
That's
we love Christmas. We love New Year's more. New Year's Eve is like the best day of the year.
No, that's much more depressing.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're doing something.
Well, yeah, I
watching a
normally
live
spend
stream.
both with family actually. To be honest.
I'm working that
But
night, I think.
Oh, fair.
But only till 6 or something. The store's not open that late.
Oh. So how do you have your one meal with one side of the family and then dinner with the other side of the family, and then do you watch like
it's breakfast?
Do you watch
and
the footy
lunch.
together? Breakfast.
Oh,
and
that's
lunch.
not on at the moment. You idiot. That's a summer. That's a winter thing.
Okay.
And Christmas is of
yeah,
course
'cause
in
it's hot
summer
there.
in the real.
Oh, it's
part of the
crazy
world.
that you guys. It's hot there. You guys. Oh my word, Carl's never seen snow in his
fucking
life.
hot.
I'm just remembering this. How hot is it? What's the temperature like?
It was like 37 degrees today, I think.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Actually, it was pretty hot here
That-
too,
that is-
honestly. Yeah.
That's
And
diabolical.
Elite Ari's in a
Ari.
winter wonderland down there.
Mm-hmm.
Ari, okay. I take back what I said. It's understandable you don't want to go outside.
Thank you.
I'd stay
It's
inside.
not that hot where he is. He's a fucking liar.
It can get somewhat hot, you know. Not that hot, but yeah.
It snows where he lives, by the way.
Does it? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. There was a football game in
Coldest
Canberra where it snowed.
Coldest winter in Perth ever. Crazy.
Perth is
It
weird.
was-
That's the way out there.
It was really mild in the UK. It was like 11 degrees, and we're just like, man, everything's just grey. This is like the most British winter ever. It's just really miserable, but I kind of like it, you know. So, yeah. we walked to church in the morning at 10 a.m. and then we came.
We don't
back
do that in
and
Australia.
we had a little bit of. Well, yeah, you guys can't walk. You don't have walkable cities there. No, that's understandable.
I think we do. But we don't live in this. Well, I don't, please.
Yeah. And then we basically we then come home, and then my mom needs to put in the turkey and stuff, and we'll eat at like 4 p.m. Our lunch, because it just takes a long time to make everything. So
We usually do ham, not turkey, huh, Leary? You don't even know. You're an idiot.
I'll be honest, I don't remember my last Christmas where I had a family thing. Maybe like 5-6 years ago or something. I think like I usually will, when I lived in Sydney, I would maybe, I don't know if it's exactly on Christmas Day or like the day after or something. We like go out for like a lunch or dinner, maybe at a
Yeah,
restaurant.
Boxing Day's like a big thing.
Like we
That's-
just like
we
me and
also
my
had a-
sister and like dad or mom or something. I don't know.
There's also Boxing Day deals generally in the
But
shops.
is that because of your family's ethnicity and your background? Like, do they just not care about?
I guess.
Yeah, that weird part, you know.
No, at this point it's like because they're older. Like some of them, it's like hard to like they don't all get together. And I don't know any of my cousins and younger like people at all. They're not like part of my family really. And half of them live overseas because like they, yeah, it's like a whole thing. But
yeah,
and my parents are divorced now, so it's like a whole thing in that regard. But,
Oh.
yeah, so it's like a whole.
That was a
it's-
law drop. That's
Oh
crazy.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure I've said that on stream before. But
I've never heard that
I've
before.
heard that. I've never.
Oh, well,
heard
there
that.
we go. Yeah, so that was the whole thing.
Well,
but-
I was putting it together once you said with my dad or mum, and I was like, oh, okay. I won't say anything.
Yep.
Say
Christmas.
anything.
It's fun.
Christmas. We love Christmas. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, that
was
explains
very-
a lot. Miller the Killer.
That
quote of
explain.
the
What does
year.
that
There you go.
explain? Oh my goodness.
That's amazing. What a
Child of divorce, Leary. That's why you're a whore.
I'm not even a
the way
child
you
of
are.
divorce. They got divorced like a few years ago. I was a full adult by then. Okay. We're good.
And did they separate before then, or?
What does that mean? What's the difference?
Well, sometimes
Well,
people separate, but they don't
separating's
get
just not
legally
official.
divorced. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was all. I
break.
never didn't really follow the legal stuff. I don't know. Probably. I have no idea.
My parents can't get divorced. Take that.
It's
That's
more
crazy,
common
oh
to
my
have.
goodness.
Because
What?
they're not married.
Oh, fair play.
I feel like that's
Fair
something
play.
I've definitely bragged about before, Bacon. You should have known that.
I probably should have known that.
Mm.
But how long have they been together then? That's pretty impressive.
37 or something years, or
Holy.
40 something
Oh
or
my
something.
word! And then not married. You guys, godless heathens.
Mhm.
No, that's crazy. Fair play. That's big congrats then, because that's like Yeah, like it's easier to leave.
They do hate each other,
legally
so don't say
speaking.
congratulations.
Oh, I see. Okay, well,
But don't
I don't know what to
worry,
say to that.
I hate them too.
Okay. Hang on, you said 37 years.
It's something like that, yeah.
When did they meet each other? How old are they?
When they were
'Cause you're young.
teenagers or something.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they had
Wow.
me when they were 34 and 33.
Okay. Okay. Well, my parents are pretty the same age. But my parents, I guess my parents are on like their 30.
But I'm the oldest one, so you know.
33rd year. Yeah. Well, not to brag, but mine are still married. So just
crazy.
That's so impressive. Oh my goodness.
What can I say? You know. Guess what?
Bible leads them strong.
Yeah, it does. It does. No, generally, that one of the plus sides.
Did you know, Bacon, that Alita is going to meet his wife soon? It's pretty cool.
Am I? Oh my goodness.
He is. I'm helping
Wow.
him out.
Carl
You know, when
Entertainment?
when I get
yeah?
down there, it's
That'll
on.
be great. All right.
And is this cheating, Carl?
No.
What?
Well, with
Well,
Kiwi
coming to
Girl.
visit me?
Oh, yes. Well,
Yeah.
that is a big reason. We don't have to pay to go to New Zealand anytime soon, so, you know, may as well go to see Alita.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not because
on
we
this
broke up
shenanigans.
Jockey Bacon, you know.
Okay.
Even though that
I'm
seemed to be
rooting
in
for you, brother.
the implication yet.
No, brother, I'm rooting.
Not yet, you know.
Well, Carl's out here. What can I say?
No, Alita is out here. We're going to put him out there, Bacon.
You
Gotta
know,
help
Carl
him
is
out.
about to have 2 wives and a husband. Truly the Meshuggah
Oh, yeah.
Tensei of our lifetimes.
So this is a great insight for everyone watching right now. This is like what the off-stream talks are usually like. We just
Yeah.
yeah.
that's-
This is
Hang
what the
on.
podcast is going to be. We're
Actually-
starting it first week of January.
But little Carl, I was your first wife, though. Right?
Huh?
I'm your Sophia.
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, wow.
Jockey Bacon was before you, Alita. You're a loser.
Because he was literally dreaming about me being his roomie.
That's true.
Wow. Yeah, true.
You can't beat
In a
that.
house
You
that went
can't
on
beat that.
forever and then it sunk into the ocean, I think. It was pretty crazy.
Crazy.
But I lost Bacon at some point. It just got too overwhelming and he was long gone.
Yeah.
He was the memories of a sweeter time.
He was,
never knew
it
what
was when I
became of
stopped to make, and then he stopped asking me for thumbnails, and I've
It's true. Alita, he did them for free. It was crazy.
For
He
real.
still does them for free.
crazy. And you guess how many thumbnails
Can you see that?
commissions I've done?
A million
Zero.
billion? No.
0. No one's asked for anything.
Actually, really?
Yeah, no one's asked for anything. To be fair, I've not advertised that much. Hang on. What's
You
the
should,
dumbest
like-
thing that I've ever heard? Carl would do that. I'm trying to keep what Miller the Killer's reacting to here.
Which part? What did he say?
If you screwed for legal and medical, then you're not married.
Huh? Wait, hold on. That's the dumbest
reading
thing I've
Miller
ever heard,
Killer.
Kyle. Kyle would do that like you're screwed
It's
for
29 in
legal
there.
and
Yeah, it is.
medical shit if you're not married. I don't even know how that works. Why would you be screwed medically? Oh, because you can't get in the back of the ambulance with them or something? That sounds like great.
Oh, I see. But don't you get like tax benefits and stuff?
Probably. I don't know.
I mean, you're grown up, right? And your brother too, right?
Uh-huh.
Is your brother taller than you?
I think he is now too, by the way.
Oh, I knew. See, I feel like the
It always is
genes
the
get
case for the younger
refined.
one.
Yeah, the younger brother's always taller. This is at least the case. I know that was literally.
Well,
a
if
case
you
in
think
Bangladesh,
if
not
you
the
think
case,
it's 73, I'm very skinny. He is marginally skinnier than me.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's probably like 60 something at
30. Oh, you're
Yeah.
crazy. With a 50% humidity.
I'm sweating in here, right? Yeah.
Dude.
Oh yeah, he's been trying to end it for an hour, Bacon. We've been keeping him going.
It's
Jeez.
okay.
Well, okay, Carl. As you know. Do you remember how much I weigh?
Yeah, I think it was more than me. So I don't know, 75.
Okay.
That's how big I
You
was.
remember how
My
tall I am?
biggest. 5'9" or something.
Banging. There we go. I'm actually 80 kilos.
That's crazy.
I'm my BMI is overweight. So take with that what you will.
I am
then-
71
I believe it.
kilos for reference right now.
What you are swole,
little guy.
No, I'm trying to
What a
lose
little
weight
guy.
right now. Okay, I'm getting a bit too fat. We're gonna have to cut back a
He's
bit.
pregnant.
Mhm.
This is big.
I remember Nari was like, "Yeah, no, I just squatted 130 kilos today, no biggie."
Of course,
So,
yes.
Ari, man, that's
Well,
why I'm
he's going to
jelly.
make me squat when I get there. He's got his squat rack. That'll be
True.
good. That'll be a
Oh my
video.
goodness.
Oh, we gotta do
That'd be
like
funny.
a live stream IRL. Like, oh, you've got
We
to
should do
like the car
competitions.
reaction.
We'll
to
do a long distance race, a short distance race, a lifting competition,
Yeah.
a brawl. Me and Bacon.
A
You can
brawl.
referee later. In.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then we'll see the Meshuggah Tensei body pillow in the corner, and he's like, "Oh, I meant to
Yep,
hide that in the wardrobe. Cut that out. Cut that out."
Oh boy, do I have any? I have canvases of like anime stuff. I don't know if I have anything. I have a little Pochta like thing. This thing. I think that might be all the anime
That's very
stuff I
innocent,
have.
Ari.
Yeah.
That's why he keeps it all virtual. Keeps it all virtual.
True.
Very smart,
yeah.
Ari. I
All my
respect
Twitter
that.
likes.
Oh, there's a cute Pochta thing. I like that.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't like it.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, but if we did make a podcast, is this good podcasting? I guess people are listening to this, but I feel
we'd
like
need
the
like
problem
proper
is-
topics and stuff.
No.
Yeah.
First of all.
No,
I can't with topics.
Carl, we need everything to keep us hooked on the ground. No one is listening to us yet.
No,
I'll
the
be
whole
honest.
point would be not to hook us to the ground, right?
Well, we need a little bit of structure. I'm trying to think of, you know,
We need to think of a conceit.
three people doing a podcast. We could be the anti-trash taste, 2 Australians and 1 Brit. That's crazy. See, it's the
True.
opposite. And then we all move to Japan and be
We
like,
can-
you know what? Japan is crazy. I had to do paperwork and I hate it. Fax machine.
Paperwork. Oh my god.
There we go.
We should
you see
just
that
be.
Mother's Basement's moved to Japan. Crazy.
Really?
Would he get on Trash Taste? I don't know. He's still not been on it, but you have to be in person to be on Trash Taste.
Wow.
That's funny.
Then they probably
He
have to talk about
might.
anime, and then Mother's Basement would be like, I've watched like, it's just be him and
70,000 animes.
Yeah, crazy. Too trash to taste. Oh, we are too trash to taste. I love that. What a
We're
name
not
is
making
this.
our stupid
That
name
is
of
so
this
good.
stupid
That is
podcast.
so good. That
We
is
don't have
so
a name,
good.
huh? The Procrastinators podcast. Let's bring it back, Bacon.
Yeah.
Do you even know what that is?
Or-
I think you do, right?
That's the Nate. That's the Nate and
Yeah, that
that's
whole
their
group.
sphere. But it's not Podtaku, which was the
Giga First podcast, the one that I
yeah,
liked
Gigas with
in
Glass
2012.
Reflection.
Yep, and a girl and Holden reviews.
I don't know. I've not watched Holden's at all.
He used to make reviews, and now he just does animation. I think.
Crazy.
And I don't think that girl does anything.
Too
I
trash,
remember-
too taste. Maybe we
I
call
rem-
it. Oh no, we need to call it Perfect Palette. That's what we should call it.
What? Fuck off with trash taste. We're not doing a reference.
Oh,
It will be
I really like the tweet.
Island
Wallace
Entertainment and
Gromit.
Friends. I like
Wait.
that one.
Like what tweet?
Carlington. The Wallace and Gromit one.
I'm not even logged. Oh, I'm logged in another account there.
Yeah. Also, did you see this? That Yukimura, like we had the Secret Santa Vinland Saga thing, and Yukimura made one to join our Secret Santa.
Wait, no, I missed this
Crazy.
entirely. I didn't even know. Is this?
Oh,
this?
scroll down. So this is the one. So this is the organizer here, the Dark Rainbow Tier. She organizes all of it.
Okay,
And
yeah.
then if you scroll down, I think I retweeted the.
Oh,
That's
the one made for
Yukimura
me.
there.
Yeah, the pool mug was made for me, and then
Oh, Merry Christmas. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, but then he does the Secret Santa. That's crazy.
There's
He
a
joined in with the
hashtag
fan
leader.
event. He is the goat. He is the goat. I don't. What does Oda do? Oda does nothing out of this.
That is
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
Chainsaw Man. I don't know. Goodbye, Eri. More like goodbye.
Gujimoto, you loser.
Fujimoto.
Lazy
Am I right?
bro. Awesome.
Go to Sayama. More like Nobu Sayama.
Or like not even around anymore. Where's the new manga?
Oh, that rhymed. Bars.
Mm.
Where's the sauna? Or
We'll do a rap
did you
battle
watch
in our
that-
contest.
Did you watch that amazing Born in Japan Make a Quake? That was actually pretty cool.
No, but I watched
Like a
a Mr.
documentary.
Beast video from him
We
today
did
on
watch one of his
stream.
videos today, and we made fun of him, Bacon. You're not going to like that.
Oh boy.
You made an anti-Mr. Beast video, and Elite already had to defend his man.
Yeah. I'd more defended Logan Paul surprisingly, but yeah.
Epic.
Oh, you watched the
Yeah, that was one of the things we
Born in
watched today.
Japan complaining about Logan Paul.
Mhm.
Influences or something, yeah.
Yeah.
This is real.
Well, okay. There you go. That is very real. Look at that. All my life is just Vinland Saga.
Yep.
Man, I am a very not sad individual. Oh, this was a goated tweet right here. We love Vinhard. I bet you
True.
guys have not. You
Still
guys
haven't watched a
it.
video, you know.
I actually
Not
haven't
one
watched
from the
latest.
great
Have you
Vinhard.
seen his Stalk cosplay though? That's pretty sick.
I did actually.
He does a face reveal. He has a face reveal, and guess what his name is? He's Greek, by the way.
Is it Vin?
No, it's Odysseus.
Oh
like,
my
you
god.
can't even think of a more
That's
challenging name
crazy.
than Odysseus.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
like, hi, my name's Odysseus, and I like Vinland Saga. I'm just like, oh my word, this guy's crazy.
This is a cool. Wait, is this him?
No, yeah, this is him, but he's
This is
like
a cool
color
like
changed
set
it.
and everything. Or not a set, I guess, but like
Oh,
the what do you?
Oh, you gotta watch it, man. You gotta watch it, man. It's the best 70 minutes of your life.
You should have reacted.
Someone's running a PhD, and I'm uploading crappy Heimerdinger videos, and I'm getting 55K. What's going on with the world? I can't believe it.
True.
Bacon is no longer the little guy making the quality content. He's the big guy making the shitty content. What a change.
Yep.
I know. Actually, it's people in the Arcane community. I was going to slag them off a little bit in this Arcane slop one, but they're actually really nice on my video. They're really lovely. I can't believe it. They're just like, man, I really like this video. Subscribe. I'm commenting for the algorithm. I love this. I'm just like, man, you guys are way nicer than. Most Sugar Tensei fans are pretty cool. They talk substantial. You know, they give good comments. What can I say?
Yep, a lot of comments.
A lot of comments. What
At 55, we're hanging up, Bacon, so you better get it all out now.
Phew. I don't know what to say now. This is my like monthly update with these guys, and
Let's
I find
check
out a little
Mia's
bit more every
channel.
single time. Oh, what's up
1K
with
yet?
Mia?
Oh,
boy.
very close.
So,
Everybody unsubscribe.
Ari, how are you leaving this orbit?
He's not.
I'm just talking.
I'm not
I
gonna let him.
need to reach out to one person. All right, someone who isn't in this orbit, and then have one video with them. That's it.
Totally do it, man. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, maybe I should we should, you know, because
Bacon,
that's
you
how
got a
YouTubers
whole
do big things.
Vinland Saga group, right?
Yeah,
That's
but
not a
I need to get out of there, dude. I remember I got Alexander on like saying he would think about doing the Vinland's Finest thing. I got a
That's
response
true.
from that guy. That was crazy. Just because I was cold messaging them. You have to find someone who's
I mean, for
coming up
me,
and hungry.
he's become too big now. But Munkerman is the one I'd probably want to talk to. But he's big now.
Dude,
He's got like
no,
10K subs and
Munkerman,
stuff, you know.
Dude, Munkerman would reach out 100%.
Mm-hmm.
He's on Twitter. You just
Yeah.
go into his DMs. Hey man, I'm really interested in your stuff. Dude, I promise you, no one is because like we're all a bunch of loners. And if someone says, "Hey, I'm a fan," and they go and look at your stuff,
Yeah.
people will be like, "Oh, actually, you know, I wouldn't be interested to talk to you." Would you chat to him about Mappa stuff?
I mean, I'd probably have to. I don't know. I'd be more interested in just Sakuga stuff in general.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff I could talk to him about.
Because remember, Bacon, our first podcast is going to be the interview show.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, okay, so yeah, Ari, just DM him,
Mhm.
or like try and get in a message, and he'll probably respond.
You know who
Just,
I
like,
DM'd
even just reply to
yesterday?
his thing. Who?
A random like article writer who wrote an article about Arcane and the sourcing wasn't correct. And I was like, can you please tell me if I'm missing something or is the sourcing incorrect here? And then they didn't reply. So it's a shame.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Crazy. I got subscribed to someone with 400,000 subscribers, by the way, for my Arcane video.
That's impressive.
I had
It's now,
I had that
it's now
one.
more than Real Life Ryan, which is crazy.
That's big. My goodness. That's I had that one like 2 million dead Minecrafter dude that used to comment on my videos. That was pretty cool. You know, I'm pretty big. You know, I'm way bigger.
Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You also had Shabes review your stuff. He did subscribe to me, but he's still not. You know, I've not made
Crazy.
anything. I am making a video that I do think would bait him, and it's that Korra video, which I literally made the script for in February last year. So Miller, I might get it out. Who knows?
But he doesn't really talk about videos anymore, right?
No, he doesn't. I was too late. And then I put an amazing comment on his video.
Me and Shapes talk about Pokemon on Twitter sometimes, though. You know, I'm pretty
Nice.
famous.
That's true. I reached out to Pause and Select. I was on his thing.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I don't think Elite Ari's ever. I haven't made him watch a Pause and Select video yet.
Mm-hmm.
Who's like an AniTuber that's kind of
Mother's Basement.
getting big. No, getting big now. I mean, Mother's
pretty
Basement.
big.
He doesn't
On
really
the come up? No,
Yeah,
he's already there. Elite Ari, you idiot.
Yeah, the thing is, I feel like I don't know,
These
the thing is that
thumbnails remind me of my own.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
That is true.
Oh, that is true. You did just rip him off, didn't you?
I've never seen this channel before. I've heard of it. Interesting.
There's who's that Heavenly
chill,
Delusion guy
like,
we make
stuff.
fun of? Ari, he's like an up and comer.
I would never make fun of
Miller,
anyone.
I just read your comment. That's funny.
What
the
was it?
circle, the RE circle of Mushoku Tensei fans are the most
Oh.
reasonable I've ever seen everywhere. Everywhere else they suck so much more.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think yeah. I mean, well, that's the thing, right? This is going to be part of my video where it's like, I go on Twitter and I see like Stan shippers killing each other over comments the creators said for Arcane. I'm just like, okay, y'all need to chill. And they go back to my video and we're just like, oh man, I'm going to give you like my analysis of Heimerdinger now. I'm like, man, that's an interesting point. I should have had that in my video.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You
there
know,
go.
I've told a few people about your Heimerdinger video because I've had a few when I've talked to Arcane to people, they're like, oh, I like this was a good character and this character and whatever, but Heimerdinger was like a bit like left behind or whatever. And then I'm like, oh, you should check out, like, my friend made this video, it's really good. And they're always like, oh, you know, I think there's no way, it can't be that good or whatever. And they just never watch it because they're like, there's no way that you can make Heimerdinger a good character. So I don't know, I've had that happen a few times, Bacon.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
it's because it's 17 minutes long. I've
Maybe
linked
that,
videos
maybe.
to some of my mates as
Yeah.
well. I'm like, hey, watch this YouTube video. It's really interesting. People just don't have like they've never like. So when someone links to me like a TV, I don't know, something like a movie. I don't just sit down and watch movies. Like I have to kind of plan out. Like I'm gonna watch a movie tonight. But like YouTube, I just boot it up. I'm just like, yeah, oh, a movie length YouTube video. Yeah, I'll watch that. So yeah.
Very good.
It's not. It's
number
past
one on
55. Somebody
it's
get mad at Bacon.
Timberwolf Studios. He's been only doing Ava's Timberwolf Studios. Okay,
That's a guy. I'm not with him. I think I watched the first bit of one of his videos. I thought it was just okay.
Studios. This is the thing. Like, you have to actually get big. You have to make a lot of slop. To be fair, you have to make a lot of fast, quickly made stuff. Oh, actually, they're pretty long. These decent.
Mm.
You know that. You know, I was saying all this stuff but if I could have probably reached out to a couple of people. Thinking about it now. Like, anyway, yeah. Don't just be Giga Chad. Go ask people. There you go. YouTuber's been dying. And YouTuber's been dying for like the last 5 years or 6 years, or whatever. Like, I feel like people still come up and get big and stuff. So, like, Scam Buddy Reviews are his favorite. You know, he's really massive now, right? So, like, you can do it.
He's been massive for like 3 years, I feel like.
Yeah, he has been massive for a while. But I feel like people can still come up in it. It's just tough, of course. But that's just because you need to broaden your media horizon a little bit. Yes. That's a good way of putting it. I miss the artist formerly known as Digibro. Anyway, I'm actually going to cut this off because I really need the toilet. And I can't stop yapping, but my biological clock can. So, all right, fellas. Lovely
Okay.
chatting to you.
Yep. Merry Christmas, Bacon.
Bye-bye. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Billa. Merry Christmas, Mr. Gems. Merry Christmas, Creedon. Merry Christmas,
Heath.
Heath, yes. Sorry, I was trying to remember his name, but it's different to
Inawasa or whatever.
And Puni Baba. I feel like that means something rude, but
Oh wow, I have no idea.
I'm probably just being very culturally insensitive or something. All right. Merry Christmas, big huggies, big
Bye-bye.
kisses. Make loads of content. Call me, and Carl, call me when you're doing the room review, and I'll give
Oh,
my
don't
call.
worry. We'll make sure we call Jack.
I'll be in
We'll be live.
meeting at work, and
We will.
I'll say, "How guys?"
Well, it should be on the weekend, I think. So.
Oh, crazy! I'll be playing rugby, and I'll be like, "Sorry, guys, go take this phone call."
Yep.
Anyway, see you guys in a bit.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. All right, well, you got
What
rid of him.
a
my goodness.
loser.
Yeah, almost 4 hours, guys. Holy. Okay.
Hey, Elite. Now I'm leaving. I'm flipping you off.
All right, farewell.
Oh, I didn't actually do it.
My goodness. Okay, I'm all alone. I'm the last one remaining. I guess it makes sense. It's my stream. Believe it or not, guys, I have actually read every single one of your chat messages, but I'm not gonna go back and read them all out, okay? But I have read them all, so feel acknowledged, okay? Merry Christmas to you too. Yes, thank you. I've been slowly planning out a Mushoku Tensei video out for the last 3 months, but I'm not sure if I'm ever actually gonna make it. You should do it. That's how I started my. Actually, mine was You know why I made my first video? Because I was a Kyle Entertainment fan. I was in his streams and he was always, you know, talking about stuff. And I had an idea about Attack on Titan and I was like, oh, let me just make this video. And then I did. And here I am, you know. So make those videos, you know. They're a lot of fun. Finally, the losers left. Amen. But anyway, it is very hot in my room right now. It's actually cooled down a little bit. It's 29.9 right now. So that's that. Who knows what I'm streaming next. See you guys whenever I stream next. And now I'm going to pause so I can time this correctly and it won't cut off like it did last time.